All right, everybody. Oh, my mic was not connected for some reason. Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's your boy King. Back at it again with another stream. Hope everybody is having a great Sunday. Hope everybody is vibing. Hope everybody is good. Hope everybody is ready for some Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to be starting the session in a bit. But let me take you all over into the Discord where these guys are sitting here, probably just all talking and all chatting. So let's move on over. And also, thank you, Flapper and Leannis. Thank you so much for passing here on YouTube. And for those of you who may be watching on Twitch and TikTok, thank you all so much for watching as well. All right, let's move on over to the next scene and let's undef on Discord. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Andy. So I take your order.
Yo.
I would like a number
Brown
5,
here.
Oh my
a number
God.
5 large, a number
God.
7.
To do good
That-
burger, home of the good burger.
Oh my God.
One at a time, though. Jesus.
No, that
Sorry.
good burger reference. I like that one. That one was a good one. That was a good one. Shout out to you for
King,
that
got
one.
did you
number
rearrange your
5,
room?
No, I didn't. Why?
5 large,
He
number
lie.
7 with extra
No, it's because
dip.
I have the lights on right now. Ugh.
Mm.
He lie.
Yeah, so I have the light that is actually on around the room on right now. So that's why it looks significantly brighter. I don't usually have it
Yo,
on.
yo. I'd
Hey,
like to
what's up,
formally
Zayn?
apologize for being a little late.
For
2
shame.
minutes.
A little.
Also,
Nah, you're on time, don't
Neva
worry.
edits.
Everybody here early. So
I'm
we
watching
can
you.
do this quick.
I
I
apologize.
Ooh.
technically
Yeah,
he's late.
Yeah, that's it.
A Honda
Yeah, I apologize.
Civic,
I'd like to
if you're
apologize for
actually
being a
going
little
to
late.
do an edit, I'll do a Honda
Sometimes
Civic
you
But also,
think
I don't play Geometry
you're just gonna
Dash.
finish at a particular
I don't
time,
play
and then other
Geometry
times
Dash.
you have to
And you
yap.
How long is
can
that?
do whatever you like, so long
Yeah,
as
the
you
Well,
know you're not
yeah, the president
racist or
don't blame me.
sexist.
Okay,
Once you're not racist
technically,
and sexist
since
towards
today's
people,
Palm Sunday, I went to church twice. I went
Dang,
this
went to church
morning, and then I went
twice?
again this afternoon. But it was for like volunteering reasons.
oh, that's rough.
Well,
So I had
either
to
way,
get
didn't
good.
go.
But
you're
you're being a
lucky.
good church boy.
You didn't go for the hot girl, because I remember you said there was a hot girl in the church.
Volunteering.
The
Open
truth
quotation.
shall
Oh,
make
you
you
volunteering.
you're
free.
gonna make up
Wow.
my noise
I leave
like
that girl.
No.
Nah, I leave that. I leave that girl alone. She was
Yeah?
kind
Oh
of.
no.
I realized
You get my
she was
phone?
a little. I realized she was a little bit mental, bro.
Oh
Like,
no. It's okay,
I'm sorry
but
that happened to you.
it's okay.
It's
You
okay.
have,
an event.
you have us, Zayn, and that's all that matters.
Is that really all that good? If you're,
I mean,
if you're
we
here,
probably
then
are
like
changed
maybe
for
it's.
that.
To be honest with you, King, if you're one of those people I have, and maybe drove for my ass.
That wow.
You specifically.
You
At
see,
least
now
you can
Nothing
say I have a
connected
rich
change.
friend.
you know what? I cancel
True.
today's session after that coming from Zayn. Y'all can blame Zayn for it.
Wow.
Big
Good
man,
night,
big man.
everyone.
I know grass outside. Eh?
Yeah, listen, man.
Exactly.
I came back home from potential food to get
Right.
to play this game. We will be
Nah,
playing this
wild.
game.
And who are you to tell me what to do, good sir? You're not my dad.
Well,
Well,
listen.
I mean,
last
that is true.
Last I checked, Zayn is younger than me. He literally cannot be my dad.
well, you never know. The time paradox and
Nope,
stuff like
nope. Time travel. We're not doing no
True.
time travel
Not the time
shenanigans right now.
paradox. I
A
That's a
little
time
back to the
paradox.
future. Alright, let's
Mm.
All
go.
of you are dumb. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
don't know.
Everyone.
I know
is
that.
dum, dum, dum,
Right,
dum,
so
dum, dum,
Blink,
dum.
have you
I
recovered from
disagree.
last week's session?
No. No. And
It
you
was
know
like
what?
the show. He said it was too tough.
You know
Yeah.
what? Monday was not good.
Oh no!
The rest of the week was alright. And then yesterday I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go back into this thing. Sorry, pardon my French.
Wow.
Nah, man. I
Mind
actually
you,
look
last
forward to
episode
this
was like
stuff,
last episode was all about him. So I don't know what he was about.
So
Exactly.
that's why
That
he
is
was
the
like,
point.
it's
Nah, he was
good.
like, it's
It was
too
done
good.
too well
No,
that
it
he
was
didn't
done-
realize how much trauma he gave his character.
yeah,
Oh,
and
well,
then-
yeah.
yeah, now that he see it for himself, he's like, oh no, you know?
He's like, damn, this is too loud.
And this
Yeah.
is no bueno.
Yeah, it's like, this is not good. I do not like the trauma.
Like
Maybe
all
I
Yes,
still
great
had
no
a-
people,
Daijobu.
you just need to suck salt and keep
I hope
pushing.
everyone had a. I hope everyone had a
I
great
mean,
Sunday today.
We are near the ocean, right?
Today
Yeah.
was a
Where
nice
Take
be
a
a
little
better
sip.
place to get salt? A little sip?
Yeah, just a little.
Dog, I am
I
maybe
do
with you, yeah.
this conversation. Don't
This week might be the worst, like second worst week of my life, dog.
How? It's a
Wow.
short week though.
I have to. Not for me, brother. I have to, on top of like doing my normal job duties, I have to go to church every single day.
Oh,
That's
so
so
big.
Yikes.
I have to go tomorrow for. I have to go tomorrow for choir
Oh,
practice.
there's Easter.
Yeah.
It's fully
Easter
weekend.
Yeah, I
like
forget people is
So-
the
No, I have no. I just have choir practice on. I have choir practice on Monday.
Right.
Tuesday I have choir practice again for a different
Right.
choir. Wednesday I have choir practice again for our next choir.
Oh my god.
Why?
3
Tuesday.
choirs? Why are you in 3 choirs?
it's-
Hold on.
So it's
It's
one
weird.
It
choir.
just
They don't
feels
have a
like hell.
musician. They don't have a musician for one choir, and the other 2 choirs is combined choirs. So it's the choir that I normally play for, and like some other the next choir.
Uh-huh. I see.
This
Tuesday,
sounds like hell.
Tuesday
Why?
have mass. Tuesday have mass.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very Catholic to me.
Also,
It really
Michael,
is.
Michael,
Yeah.
is that the
Um,
secret? Is that the secret character they didn't want to show us for the longest while?
Oh no, I didn't see a character. I wasn't paying attention. It was just here and I deleted
Fuck.
it.
Damn
Oh,
it!
no.
Wow.
I think I saw it. I think I saw it.
This is my recovery pilot, dog.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I interrupted you,
But
Zane. Go
this-
ahead.
Friday. Friday, I have to get up for like 5 a.m.
Oh
to
my
do
God.
Good Friday walk. So
See,
Oh,
this
the
is
Is
times
why-
that
that
you mean?
for you?
Hold on. You mean stations at the cross?
yes,
Oh boy, that's a longness.
You
so it's
Catholic
from
then?
yes.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I'm
So
going
All
to
the
do.
it's-
time I thought your
exact
church was just extra.
Oh no, it's not
Lord.
station
No,
at the
I'm-
cross, by the way. Good Friday, they have a customary walk that they do
Yeah,
throughout the
Oh.
area.
Oh,
And then they
my
make
God,
all
my
they
mother's
make their
home.
way back to the church.
they go from one
I
church
hear
to the next.
you.
They make a walk from one church to the next, and then
I'm
they have
sorry to
mass.
say this,
It
but
has
it doesn't sound pleasing.
Oh yeah,
dog.
they're
It have
doing
no.
that,
There's more.
in
Oh,
our
no.
room
This
on
is-
Sunday.
There's the I only got through half.
Oh,
Tuesday,
there's more?
Friday has mass. Friday has service in the afternoon that I have to play for. Saturday has mass in the night, and now that mass
Oh
is
yeah, I forgot about
is
that.
holy is Glorious Saturday.
It's
So
Glorious
that's like
Saturday
Mhm.
Mass, and that's
night-
almost like a night.
it is.
to the
Yeah, it's
morning.
literally almost the entire. I think it
It's-
starts at like 7 or something, and it's probably going
It's
to end at
7
like
and it
Yeah, that
goes to
sounds
like
about
about
right.
11.
See,
Mm.
this
You
is
know,
Love
it'll
why.
probably go on to like 11 p.m.
Now,
and then
personally,
Oh, yeah.
I have to
there's more?
I have
Yeah.
to come.
There's
I have to
always
go
more.
in
Easter
the
Sunday.
morning. Yeah, I have to play. I potentially will have to play in the morning. I'm not sure if I have to play in the morning, but I might
Okay.
have to play in the morning.
Hold on.
Well-
You taking time off work for this, or this is just
No, well,
regular?
Good Friday,
Like,
technically.
boy, oh boy. Oh yeah,
Good Friday's a holiday.
Shit.
Good Friday's a holiday, and Tuesday
That's
is
right.
midnight. So,
So that means, and
No.
then
Yeah.
throughout during the week is like in the evening stuff.
yeah,
Well, that's
everything
gonna
else is in the
be
evening.
So you see
tired.
now,
I am
this,
going
this
to-
is,
If I
Tired alone?
survive this week,
That's
Mhm.
if
tough,
I
buddy.
survive this week
That's
without
tough.
killing a human being, it honestly,
deserve a
that might
reward.
be, honestly,
Yeah.
that might be God being real. Honestly,
no,
that
I
might
just
that
want
might be
to
my
say
sign that
this
God
is,
is real.
this is exactly why I advocate for hedonism. Like if you
Don't listen to the
That's
king.
not a
Okay.
good
Hedonism
stand
or
to put yourself in.
hedonism?
I don't think you
That's-
should,
regardless, no.
brother. I don't think you should publicly say that, my brother.
Now I
joke,
say
it's a
no.
joke.
Even
It's a
as a
joke.
joke, even as a joke, somebody
Oh
gonna
my
clip that and be like, these streamers.
Yeah, these
However,
goddamn
Karma,
streamers.
these days. These streamers
However,
these days,
Karma, I
man.
did get a really good picture. And I posted it on my Instagram, and I'm really proud of that. But
Hey.
other than
I'll
that,
see that
yeah.
someday.
Oh, yeah,
Anyway,
you do follow me on Instagram.
Why is
Yeah, I'm
this
having
not-
a.
Michael, you know what I
Yeah,
was supposed to
okay.
tell you about the Minecraft
What's that,
movie is that I
Okay.
realized it's basically a mecha anime.
No. Nope.
Hey.
Nope.
I don't know.
No.
I'll
No.
stop
we
you
shall
right
not
there.
be open that
I
kind of
don't
beef.
wanna hear.
Okay.
Don't wanna hear.
I want to know where you came to
Mecha
this
anime.
conclusion.
Same.
I would like to know how you
No.
came to this conclusion.
No. Sanchez at the
No,
end. You
we
wanna do the
shall not
recap?
Say that
go
for the
into
people who
that.
have
Who wanna do
who
recap?
not gonna watch
Excuse
it.
me, sir.
I'm not
Who
doing
are
nothing,
you? You
nothing,
are not the
nothing.
dungeon
Got it.
master. How dare
Not
you?
Ed.
Hold on, I
He
did
needs
not
to
make the
push it
announcement.
along.
I did
He
not
needs
make
to
the
push it
announcement.
along. He was just pushing
No,
it
I want-
along
I
so
want-
that
I
I
want to
don't
hear-
Hurry,
I
explain
want to
hurry,
how
hear him
Minecraft
speak. I want to hear.
dumb in disguise.
Minecraft is just Lord of the Rings in this guy.
That
Ay,
too.
ay, ay.
That too. The whole plot was Lord of the Rings. Carry on. Start the session.
All right, so who wants to do the summary of last session?
Not Ed.
Not it.
Not it.
I think
I don't care
Keanu
for
said
these
he will do
games.
it.
Somebody
Oh,
do it.
I'm not gonna say it's between Blink and
This is-
Keanu.
This is either my
Oh my
first
God.
time or I'm just not gonna do it ever. So it's all a choice.
Do it now. This is your moment.
Okay.
Show us your greatness.
Now's your
Do you
time.
remember the
so-
question? Is the
Cut,
first
cut.
question? No, the first question we had asked. Do you
So-
remember what happened last week?
Exactly.
Like-
Compare it
That
up.
might be and stuff.
Alright, you got this. I believe in you.
Okay.
That's
Where's-
real.
hold on,
I
I'm
So-
also launched this game.
Oh,
I need to
session
open my
12,
laptop.
right?
That's right.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
Ah, my
So
dice
last
tower.
time on Dragon Balls, anyways, so we after the entire debacle and little Harmonia sneaking out and listening to a bit of lore happening, and we decided to go to another island after so long. Might add, it took us a little while to reach to this island, sadly, because someone, and I don't know who, wanted to go and swim over from one island to the next. But luckily,
we learned the last time.
yeah, we literally had a boat. But anyways, so we finally entered this wonderful ship. Our resident other paladin, Tara, recognized a bit of the writing on the top of the ship or on the mast of the ship. Mast, hull,
The,
whatever
On
you
the
call
hull
it.
of the ship. The hull of the ship would
Yeah.
be appropriate.
The hull of the ship. We went exploring, seeing how many dead bodies were around. Tara being familiar, or at least having some familiarity with some of them.
deep side.
So we come,
I don't
some of us
recognize the
stayed
bodies in the
below,
water.
others decided to go on top, Luke being one of them, luckily. And we realized it had a bit of a treasure chest. So our resident sass lady, or whatever you want to call her,
I like that
decided to
one.
walk
I like that one, I
across
like that one
the
too.
beam of the ship to get over to the other side to investigate further. Sadly, slipping, pulling on, and falling dramatically down into the water. Being only attacked by an incredibly large octopus thing that we came across whatever
Kraken.
session ago. Kraken.
That's last
Thank
session.
It was an
octopus thing.
octopus. It was not a kraken. It was just a very large
Yeah,
octopus.
Very large.
an octopus thing.
Mhm.
Luke, seeing this absolute debacle, decided, okay, cool. We shall try and fear this thing, while he also tries to let other people know Harmonia is in trouble. Tara goes over, throws some spears, damage it, bow, bow, bow. We finally took it down. And I would like to state, I finally gotten off a wrathful smite, only for to hear King say it is immune to being frightened.
Hey, at least you get
This
the
man
damage.
forgot it on the first.
You get
Nah,
the
this
damage.
man forgot it the first time around. He forgot it the first time around. And after when it's my thing and turn again, or it's the monster's turn again, he go on and say, oh yes, this thing is frightened, so I can move forever. Disrespect.
Dog, I'm
Anyway,
sorry that my
okay.
brain's small, dog. I apologize. I have a tiny one IQ brain.
then after, once the monster was finally finished, because of, who was it again? Was it Tara or was it Harmonia, boy?
I think it
I
was
thought it wasn't
Harmonia. No,
Harmonia.
Harmonia ran. So it was Mikkel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mikkel got the
good.
final hit.
It was
I
Tara.
know I did nothing
Yeah.
last session.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you
was
That's
literally
Lex.
ran.
Lex finished it off.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's finish it off
I
with
completely forgot.
one of Mars arrows.
Yeah, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Rest
Billy
in peace,
Bob.
Billy Bob.
Sadly,
The
we
medals
did
were
lose
sent to
Billy
your
Bob.
parent.
Go ahead, Ken.
But sadly we did lose Billy Bob. But luckily enough, the monster was defeated and we finally made it across. Some not so gracefully as others, and Luke just walking across casually like a charge did. Anyway. And finally, we reach over to the other side. Tara, seeing the underside and realizing it had another set of writing, absolutely got traumatized after remembering that. Sorry about the background. Absolutely got traumatized after remembering that, yes, this is the ship she came on. Yes, there were people that she was trying to save, but sadly, she did not reach in time. Which, with us absolutely seeing Tara break down, we tried our best to go and console her, and I believe we practically left the session off without searching this chest, and us just huddled around Tara, trying our best to help her.
Yeah.
Damn,
I
is that
don't,
accurate?
I don't know if there's anything else.
Other
I
than
think
Ma
that was
getting
it.
the shit beaten out of him. Nah, you're
Oh
good.
yeah. Nah, let's not talk about that right now, okay? Let's just save your dignity.
I didn't reclaim my 2
Lord.
javelins. Sad.
Ooh, yeah, that's a big stuff. But you could always
More
ask for the
sadness.
artificer to make more. You never know.
You get one of returning too, so you don't have to worry about losing it.
But can he
Alright.
make people?
Nah, you got it that one. Hard luck.
Technically,
My
it
them dead.
is
So
for
now,
Them
me.
dead.
wait,
Easy,
wait,
them
wait,
out
wait,
there.
wait. I have
He's
a
not a
question.
necromancer, my
What
brother.
is your definition of people?
Yo,
Yes,
okay.
technically
That's
the
rude.
All
master.
right.
Hold on,
Okay.
what did
Okay.
I
All
You know,
miss?
right.
food.
What did I miss
Jeez.
any time? The few seconds I had to talk to my mom. What did I miss?
He asked,
Don't worry
asked,
too much about it.
you can't fault me. He was like, but can he make people? And then me is just like, well,
Depends on your definition of people.
well, what's your definition of people?
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh
Alright.
wait, actually, that wasn't rhetorical.
That wasn't rhetorical. No, it wasn't rhetorical at all. This is a
Yeah,
serious
and if he
question.
makes-
This is a real question.
This is a real
Dude, I
question.
just-
Real
posed on
ass
If
the
I had
person
be like,
who-
never mind, never mind.
Oh, I see all they rolling on the D20s. Oh, I see people rolling good
juice.
today.
I
Nice.
didn't roll. I'm gonna see.
Was it in a row?
Well, this is the
See, they
last
roll
one.
on say, don't watch
so-
chill, Becca.
Oh.
What the hell? Becca, you.
Listen, that man sets the tone. Let's see it.
Alright, so Blink roller. Everybody so far is averaging like 15. God damn
Oh
it,
my
man.
Jesus.
Oh, there's it. I'm in the dirt. I'm in the dirt, and I did not.
Betty
Okay.
roll good.
Nah, you're 90 dudes as yet.
Good.
I roll a 3. I in the dirt.
Alright,
No,
Nah,
so-
you're 90
he
dudes
is
as
on
yet.
a
We're gonna make
19, and that's
90.
all that matters.
Yeah, you know what that means, Olia?
Fucking,
Tonight is Zane's episode. Let's go.
it's so fucking drove for me,
It's so
nigga.
over.
Oh, no.
Alright, so
This man is crying.
are you all ready to start the session?
I've been
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe, yeah.
And let us
Mhm,
now
mhm.
begin our D&D session. Woo! So we
Dun, dun, dun,
coming off
dun.
coming off of the heels of previous session with our lovely team surrounding Tara in her time of anguish after discovering the shipwreck of her, I guess you can say her like combine, like other people of her fate. Sadly, I mean, unfortunately, it appears that everybody who was on the ship, at least to her knowing, has
They
passed
get
away.
wrecked.
Are you?
Wow.
Yeah, we got.
Did you mean to say concubine, by the way?
I think so. I don't know if concubine is the right word. Is
Yeah,
concubine the right
that's,
word?
it's not.
the right
It's
word.
not
Concubine
the
is
right
really
way.
the right way.
Is it
Raises
combine?
my
No, did I
hand.
say concubine or did I say combine? I feel like it's.
He's like combine. He's like
Oh,
combine.
I said
Combine.
concubine. Oh,
Still.
okay. That's. I know I didn't say concubine, but
Concubine is a whole different
You're on
story.
thing.
And
I was like,
Okay.
I don't
But
think
is
that's the right
is
word.
combine an appropriate word to use? Or no?
I
Is that still
honestly,
wrong?
I don't
Dude.
know.
Whatever it is, I've been privy to this information 3 times now. No more. No more.
So we start back
No,
with
ma'am.
everybody huddling around Tara while she, their tears streaming down her face. What do you all want to do from here? Like, how are you all picking back up from this point?
Well,
I,
with
I
picking
thought
back
we.
up, I would
I
like
thought we
to
were trying
stand
to
up
console her.
and I'll wipe my face
Mm-hmm.
and I will turn around and say, I want to bury the bodies. I want to lay them to rest.
Okay. Let me
But
see.
I'm going to beg of you,
Okay.
because I thought
There
this
we
through
go.
during the whole week. I do not want to slip off that walkway, that crossway, whatever you want to call it, that beam.
Well, let
Because
me
if I
tell you,
slip off,
only-
You can always ask
before-
To be fair,
before I hit water, I'm gonna reach into my armor, pull out a sheet of paper that is titled DNR, and I'm gonna sign it and just sink to the bottom. Because I have trauma and I don't need that embarrassment. So
Well,
please,
technically, your armor is still on the other side.
yeah,
What?
yeah, because remember, both
Same
you
with
and
me.
both you and Luke stripped your armor before you came across. Yeah.
like good
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
You
good.
did in fact
Oh,
do
shit.
that.
well, I guess I'll
Did
float.
you just
Easy.
misgender Tara?
Yeah,
Whatever.
Ooh, that's
Did
messed
I?
up.
that's fine.
Yes, you
So-
did.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Aw, that's unfortunate for you.
honestly, the easiest thing I would say is that it would be very difficult for you all to get back up to the same mast to bridge across. The easiest thing would just be to walk down and swim back across to the next side of the shore. That is what I would recommend, because if you try to do anything else, I would genuinely wonder about your level of intelligence.
Wait, say that again. What's the best thing to do?
Walk
Well,
down the
when-
hull of the ship, swim
Luke
across.
never had that
It's
one.
not that deep. It really isn't that
Yeah.
deep to say like,
How the hell a octopus was hiding underneath there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
don't study that.
What the hell?
Me
Was
at
it
the hell
the
he
time.
on?
trauma?
Just
What the
because
hell
it's
he
not,
buried?
I smell a plot hole. Carry on.
just because it's deep doesn't mean that it's that deep. Come on, guys, it's not that deep.
But does it,
What?
is it deep enough that covers
Yes. No.
Doesn't
Everyone,
it
everyone,
that
let King see the sentence again, but this time he gets to think it through. Go ahead, King.
Swim.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
That is all.
I
Wait,
swear,
I
with
still have armor though. I didn't
someone's
put my
bricks,
armor.
dog.
Yeah, you didn't put your armor, but the ones who have on heavy armor did. So that would have been Luke
Okay.
and Tara. Yeah. At least
Alright,
from what
yeah.
I remember as well at the beginning.
Yeah.
You think I can
They
come
did.
across that one?
I have.
I believe in you, though.
Mm.
I'm very near
Like
this
one of us.
advantage.
Like I wanna see Lex and Doggy paddle.
Wait, did we-
You're the right person if I go want to do this.
I'm not gonna make all the rules fit. Y'all can just go ahead and do it because I feel like after
Okay, thank you.
after Tara's trauma, I feel like I don't want to pile too much on.
I
By the way,
am
I-
finding that
no.
DNR and sinking to the bottom. I told you this. I don't need it.
Now I say if he
Okay,
gets the roll,
then.
it's like don't bring me back.
He say no, fuck all of that. Breathe. I was born by
Right, so as you all walk down the holiday ship, you all know you all help each other across and bring each other down. Those who may have slippery feet, cough, ammonia. You all help each other across to make and then swim
I'll help
across back
Harmony
onto-
cross.
I pick up man, drag him across.
I would.
Jesus
That would be.
Christ.
Really, I wish we got to roleplay
Oh.
that. That would have been really funny.
Right,
Mhm.
and then you
In the
all
animation when it's animated.
yeah, when it animated. So Tara, you say you wish to bury the bodies, right?
Yes.
Where do you want to bury the bodies? Also, I
I
know that
don't
you are
think-
choosing to bury your friends and not your enemies.
I
Oh,
mean,
you're-
sure.
No choice, I
Right.
guess.
I just burying them. I didn't even consider that to be. But if you want to swing it that way, sure.
just Zachary will
hmm.
remember this.
I guess you could do it like right here or on the other island. I don't know if anybody want to pick
Probably
up.
on the other
our
island.
bodies.
not
Probably
gonna
on the
lie.
island.
Sure,
We have
look
our boats
what
and all,
carry
just-
body
Yeah,
if you
y'all
want
have a
it.
boat. You can just
The mug.
the mug.
Can I
also-
run
also
back into the
retrieve the
ship and
mug.
pick it up?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you run back.
Okay.
You just hastily remember the mug from the captain. So you run into the ship and you pick it up and you pocket it and put it in the inventory. And then now you gather up the bones of the two bodies or whatever bodies you're able to find in the sands. You I don't think you have a bag, but I guess you'll say you bring them one by one across onto the little ship, and then you carry them across onto the other isle. And you may now proceed with your burial ritual or whatsoever you all wish to do. In that case, whoever wants to pray to whatever god you all wish, role play,
You know that
do
song
the
from,
acting
You know, I
thing.
never picked up my spells. Yeah, I
You
should
know-
keep it just how
Okay,
it is.
wait. Sorry. Before we do the roleplay, you know that song from Amazing Willa Gumball when they
one?
like
Which one?
killed Darwin a whole bunch of times, and
Huh?
she knows what I mean. She knows what I mean. She understood the reference.
Oh man.
You know that song? That's what's going on in my head right now. I can't lie.
Oh my
I won't make Benny do that because that would.
Now see my friend.
As we go on, we.
Oh no, don't that the orange juice song. I beg you, please. I'm so tired of that. I've heard it so many times.
All the time.
Remember.
Okay.
Anyway,
All the time.
I call like
I don't know this song.
Together.
Hey, hold on.
But I'm pretty sure y'all are killing it.
Exactly.
Oh no, you can't kill
as well
something
as-
that
No,
was already
that song is exactly how we
What
sing
if
it.
Dead May Never Die?
Yes,
That's
the
exactly
issue.
what it sounds like, by the way.
I feel like they're not making this any
Mm.
better for Tara by being like this and all that. I ain't gonna lie. So
Nah, 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 nah.
well, that
Nah,
actually
nah,
adding to her
nah.
trauma.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
second
Hey.
you know.
Na, 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 na,
Right.
eh.
I just went
like
back on this and
construct tiny
Kumbaya.
coffins, tiny tombstones out of like these materials here, these planks.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to build up. I think you said right.
Oh, I'm asking Tara that first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that will actually be like as a player, saying as a player, I did not consider that my way, but yeah, that's
Okay, cool. Just
Right,
give me
can
it.
you
Yeah.
roll? Give me a sleight of hand check.
One tiny, one regular size.
Sleight of hand, that's interesting, but okay.
I want to see how
What did I
good you are
roll?
with your hands. In this case,
There
sleight
you
of hand
go.
16.
But we already know he could bang with his hands. Oh, we bet
Yeah,
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've learned this. We've
Listen,
been through this,
I
man.
want to know the quality of these coffins that he's making, right? If it's good quality, or if it's gonna
Alright,
fall apart as soon as it touch
fine.
the sand.
that poor kobold. How much trauma can I endure?
Yeah,
now?
babe.
So
It's like Tara was literally at the door hearing that shit happen, and it's like,
yeah, but
How do you think Benny felt?
Tara was like 2 or 3 rooms down, knocked out from falling on a cliff, and that's all she is like bang, bang.
You woke up to the sound of banging.
No, much
I
that
walked
sucks.
past the
Bang,
room. I
bang,
walked past the
banging.
room.
Anyway, so Ma, you gather up the whatever little
Oh wait,
wooden planks.
shit. Sorry about that. That
That's
was
okay.
I forgot that was a thing.
But yeah, you gather up any wooden planks and little stone materials. You gather some leaves from the palm tree, and you fashion and weave them into a smaller coffin for the smaller set of bones and a larger coffin for the large set of bones. And they come out sturdy and well done. So that was just for y'all to bury, say some words, talk to Jeebus.
Who is that?
I will just take out the mug, and
Mhm.
I'll put it on the smaller grave,
Mm-hmm.
and I will just take off my scarf and wrap it around the mug, just setting it into the sand next to the smaller grave's tombstone. Say a light prayer, and yeah.
I have a 10 my hold on. Give me a second.
That shit was.
Damn you, king.
Hold on.
Oh my.
I
What
want
is
to be
that thing?
helpful.
You're gonna set us on fire?
What?
No, what?
What the
No.
hell?
Hey,
God, no.
Yeah.
What hold on, what
Did
is
you say
it?
that?
did-
Wait. Did you say that in character?
No.
Zay,
No,
what
that
Zay-
was a genuine question.
Oh,
I'm
Zay,
not
what
gonna
you
Because I
set
saying?
it
know
on
for like
fire.
some
Oh my
ritual,
god.
Hold on,
I
Zay.
no,
said
some
in character, out of
rituals and
character.
stuff is like you set the
Oh.
bodies on fire.
Oh my
Oh, and that's a
goodness.
cremation?
We're not doing a cremation.
Yeah, we're not doing
Why
that
not?
No, I think she's thinking about the Nordic tradition of setting
Not just
bodies
Nordic,
out to
but
sea.
that would
Yeah.
be on a boat, but
Yeah.
other
Cremation in
cultures
general.
also burn their dead.
That's
Yeah.
fine. But I
But-
opted to bury.
Okay.
I would like to state, Antonia, what are they to burn other than the bones? Burn, the bone won't burn like that.
Take it on.
What?
Yeah, cut it out a little bit.
No, I think the internet cut off
Aye,
real
aye.
bad. And
My
it just
Jesus.
sounds like, what if you if you could kind
Do you
of
remember when
Okay.
when
Damn mosquito.
Listen.
Ready, man,
listen.
Taylor, what do you think? Sorry.
You cannot burn bones. It will just stay. What cremation is mainly just leaving back the ashes and burning the meat off of the bone.
No, you
The
could
bones will
burn
be left back
bones.
up.
It just needs to be extremely high
Yeah.
temperature.
You wouldn't
Do
get
you
that from
think we're
regular
gonna be able
fire
to get
though.
to that extremely high temperature?
We have a
very
fire
quickly?
boy right there.
I
I can't
Hold on.
isn't like in the mood at all.
Y'all making this
Anyways.
All
bro
this-
too complex. I just
All this was just me being
No,
genuine
no,
curious
no.
to whether or not shit was gonna get fired. It's not.
I will
Carry on.
happily say it's not some dumb thing we're doing to waste time this time.
That's
That
that's
shade
an in and
being
outer universe
thrown.
reference.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna bury the bodies and
Alright,
head out?
carry on, Benny. Benny wanted to do something
Yeah.
special.
Oh, Benny.
Pull up.
Benny.
Give me one
Yeah,
second.
short
Give me
break.
1 second.
Benny, what are you
Mhm.
doing?
He gonna play a song and then we're gonna have a fight
No,
in
actually,
his house.
Blink, you could go ahead with what you're doing, and I will come after.
Oh no, you could go ahead because I already said that I said the mug and my scarf are only near to this tombstone, and I say a short prayer, and that's it for that.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do good role playing right now. I have to go downstairs and do something,
Mhm,
but I'm gonna
mhm.
try and be a good D&D player for a second. Um. So Benny, having not really seen many deaths in his family or deaths around, but being a part of a family where people come to you after their family members have suffered gravely, because remember he's a part of like a big cult, a
Yes.
kind of cult where he lives. But he goes to Tara and he says, I haven't met a lot of people who have suffered as much as you have in this little bit of time that I've known you. But I hope that one day this suffering and your ability to be able to bury your friends and your friends or family, that you'll be able to move forward, that your God will be able to, your God, who's I'm sure I will remember the name eventually.
Elmeta.
Elmeta. Elmeta. See, I remembered. I hope that Elmeta will be able to guide you in the same way that Ascaras has been able to guide me. puts his hand on his shoulder, and he says, "This is a song," and so I'm gonna use Thaumaturgy to play like a kind of soft. I believe you can play like you could kind of mix. Your voice booms up to 3 times. So what I'd like to ask King is that like I can like play a little melody, if that's like okay.
Well, once you don't forget the melody.
I'm
Benny.
not. What? Nigga,
Please
what?
perform it. Please perform
That's
it.
a reference. It's a reference. Come on, guys.
I actually don't get it from. Sorry.
I don't get the reference.
Did
I'm
I
not
really
doing
forget that
that.
melody? You know, like well,
Sing, sing, Benny,
forget
sing.
it.
Song?
Whatever.
I'm not singing.
Sing, please.
But I'd like to
Sing,
like very.
sing.
I'm not gonna sing on the
Sing.
internet.
I thought he was
Sing.
gonna sing. Sing on the
Sing.
internet.
I'm not singing on the
Stop
internet.
being
but-
a
No one knows
coward.
you. Sing. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I
Sing.
don't want to put that
Forward.
shit out onto the internet, nigga. What? Anyway,
Why not?
Give us a rap then.
Delete your TikTok.
no,
account.
I'm going to Benny is going to try using his thaumaturgy. With thaumaturgy, he's going to play a light melody, like a light song. Fuck, I had the name of the song and you niggas fucking distracted me.
You should have just sing it.
No, off, man. But yeah, he plays a light melody of a song in honor of Tara's fallen friends and family. I'll remember the
Okay.
song eventually. I
Friends,
swear.
just friends. Just friends.
Yeah, just friends. Sorry.
Friends who are like family.
Ah.
In what key though?
Speak up, King. What was that?
I said the friends that were like family though.
Oh, yeah. Things go so
See the man ready
Appreciate
to
it.
run my feed, dog.
You know the 21. You know that thing that they do for military services where they hit the 21 trumpets?
Oh,
Yes,
shit. I
that
thought it
is.
was the
Yeah,
guns
that
one.
basically. It's
Also,
that.
I want to do that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
That?
Not that specific. Not that part. Just the trumpets that they play. Not that song. Like when when like people like when service people die, they like hit the gunshots. Basically.
Right.
Oh yeah.
A 21 gun salute.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
right,
yeah.
So okay, go on. Where's him?
No, I was just gonna be like, damn, what a great moment to have an antimatter rifle, dog.
Yeah, shoot like 5 antimatter. 4.
So
Sorry, just
you
gonna
see-
turn to you and be like, true.
So while Zane is saying this, he casts it's thaumaturgy. Your presentation is thaumaturgy. You said
Thaumaturgy.
right, thaumaturgy, and like everybody around you all hear like the sound of these trumpets playing in the background. It's not very loud. It's very like somber, kind of like just playing it to kind of not really lift the mood, but to add atmosphere to remember those who fell here to the shipwreck, whatever cursed beings might have caused this to happen, or whatever disaster could have made this occur. But the fanfare at least celebrates what life they had before it was snuffed out by.
Can I help Zane with his music?
How you gonna do that? Yeah, let me hear you.
How are you gonna do that?
Remember, hold on, let me pull it up first. Now, King, I'm gonna send you something. I want you. Oh shit, I can't use this one though.
I'm scared.
Right,
And I'm gonna do
send you
something after.
And I want
we
to
do
ask
this.
you if I
I'm
can,
in danger.
if I can play this
All right.
on my character's flute.
Yes.
Bet.
Please do. Hold on, I will play
Where's
the
my
song
flute?
through my MacBook like speakers so that way everybody can hear. So you say you're gonna play this on what instrument?
My flute. I have a
The
flute.
flute? Right. So you hear like when Lexon hears the sound of the trumpets, he pulls out his flute and he starts to play this song. Wait,
Oh god.
No,
No, I
No.
I
can't.
can't hear it.
damn. It might be easier for me to play through Discord then. Hold on.
Yeah, but he does that.
I'll just share my screen temporarily so that way y'all
Now
can hear.
playing
Where is-
nothing.
Hold on, share my screen.
Right.
I'm so scared on what this is gonna be, man. I hope it isn't JBL Fetty Wap through the speakers.
No.
Yeah, it's
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's-
yeah,
it's-
it was
you
so
hear him
fast.
playing this
One
song
more.
through the speakers, through the flute.
Oh my Jesus. No.
That's beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you, Lex.
I, yeah,
That's good. I
I
can't
was
lie.
expecting the song with the swing dog. I'ma be so real.
Nah, I
Nah,
wanted
that's
this one.
sad song. This is
This
the
thing was too
funeral
sad.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send me hear gunshots in the background.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
oh my.
That was good. That was
So-
good. And
Yes.
then after we do that, Benny looks to Tara and he says, whoever did this, and his eyes like light up. You know, he's hitting the demon mode. He's hitting a small amount of
mode is
demon mode.
crazy.
He's hitting a small amount of demon mode. Like his eyes light up.
He's evolving.
All
right. Let me take off my
He
share
looks
screen.
at Tara and he says, whoever did this to your friends, we're gonna find them
They're gonna
and we're gonna
die.
kill them.
They gonna die. They gonna die.
How do I respond to that?
Here, here.
They
You're gonna die.
gonna die. you gonna die. you gonna die.
Flute.
Flute.
Man, roll like
I-
on this flute.
I would
Wait,
just
why
say-
mime instrument
nod.
is not a weapon?
This is an accent.
Mine
I
is
don't
not-
always get added on.
I have it. I just added it as a what's it called? So in my character
Instrument?
sheet, on the side, like underneath the
Oh, on
the
it's a
skills?
proficiency, yeah?
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but
a
there's a
proficiency.
proficiency on
no?
language. Yeah, yeah.
Big frickin' man thing. I'm about to put my.
As you should. So yes,
I mean, I have
Tara.
my 4 proficiencies already. Actually, I'm
Tara,
supposed to be using my proficiencies in Smith's tools, apparently.
I have it.
and,
I have it as a tool
Yeah, I was gonna
proficiency.
say-
I don't know why it came there, but it did.
I
Tara,
also
so
have a bit
Tara,
of
you were going to
proficiency in something else.
respond by saying what? Sorry, I feel like you was thinking about how to respond.
I would just like
Oh,
place my on his shoulder, like just tap twice and just nod. Just kind of walk off.
So, are you all ready to explore another island, or you all going to
Yes.
move on to the main scenario?
How much more side islands you
You-
have?
You all have
I think
two
one.
more.
Two more side islands, and then the main island. If we choose to go to the other,
Wait, is
I
it two
mean,
or
that's
one more,
just,
boy?
it
Hold
might
on.
be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think you all have one more.
One more.
No, wait, hold on. Have we done this one as yet? Hold on, let me just check.
I
out
think
the
it was
I
one
did.
or two that we had to do.
I think okay,
remaining.
it's two. Yeah,
Yeah.
you all have two more. This is you all have two more. You all have two more.
two more, and then the main stage, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. Vote time. Who wants to go straight to the end of this quest?
Godforsaken
Okay,
thing.
okay. I have a follow-up question. I have a follow-up question for our gracious DM. Now, Mr.
Yes.
DM, I would
Mhm.
like to ask that
Yes.
if we don't go to these other islands, that they will
Mhm.
still be available for us to come back to at a later date.
Yeah, they would be. Y'all can still come through
And
and explore them at your whimsy. It's just that it's just that anything that may have it's kind of like a if you leave this area things will change kind of thing, you know?
Okay. I have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Is there a chance that I would find that thing on any of the other islands at this current point?
I cannot remember what you're talking about, dog.
The
thing that
the
things.
the
Thing that
armor
things.
the armor pauldron with the signet.
Oh no, more than likely not, no.
All right, then all right. All right.
Wait, go ahead.
I don't know how I'm managing to communicate with the gods. I'm trying to sever my connection with them, but I think, but I think we should go forward.
I think we should
meaning
go
in
forth
what
also.
way? As in just go to the last one?
Last island, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So that's how many
Okay,
people
I
last
feel like
island?
we've been doing this shit for a while.
So that's
Harmonia says that I think it's best to go to the last one because people need to rest. God damn it!
We actually
People
need
has
to
been
like
going
if
through
we,
enough experiences and they need time to process that. So let's
Hmm.
get this over with.
This is about to be a
I-
6 hour
I-
chance.
okay, your questions.
Luke, what you gonna say?
Hmm. Nah, I believe that's the best decision, especially after we have, well, one of our people have had a bit of a shake up about what has
Thank you.
Dog, let's turn into a dead dragon. Tara going through
Aye, aye.
trauma. We don't need mono. Let me press,
You
please.
sure? I feel like I can give you all some more if y'all want.
Yeah, that's why we were asking. So I
So
wasn't asking you, boss.
Yeah,
I know I'm
that's
still
not-
trying to
I-
make sure all my teeth are still in my mouth. So
Yeah, like, I already
no.
beat up enough as is.
Right.
King,
So
I know you
Harmonia,
exercise.
what's up?
I
Wait,
know where you
I know you
exercise.
I know
for
where
a
you
while.
exercise.
Time
It's
for
crazy.
interesting
Thanks.
threads.
He said, I'm going to kick your ass on the spread mill.
I said no such thing.
Stairmaster, your stairmaster about to have a one about 2 times
A
A
its
one-way
normal
trip, dog.
your stairmaster. You put your stairmaster for a timer for 15 minutes. You about to be there for 150 minutes, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ. So everybody agreeing that we move into the main ship.
Scenario. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Hi.
So with that being said, I'm going to steal all of your characters, and now you'll
No,
hop
please
onto
don't.
your ship.
I do not
And-
consent.
Yeah,
I do
you'll
not
hop
consent.
on. You'll hop onto your ship, and after exploring these few islands, you'll make your way straight towards the compass rose, and you'll recognize the ship because the ship itself, it is. Hold on, English is hard. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Okay, then
This
take
is
take
hard,
10
what
minutes.
is
Don't
it?
worry.
I thought he's gonna say it's the ship that brought you here. I was about to be
I
like,
was like,
damn.
that don't make sense.
It is the shipwreck that is furthest north away from all of the other shipwrecks. You can see that it there's a large amount of like sharp rocks like jutting out from the ocean, and with waves crashing into them. This shipwreck remains mostly above water, and it is held up by some mysterious force, and yeah.
Mysterious force, he said.
Mysterious force. I'm gonna move you all over, and as you all make your way in, you all stop at the main deck of the ship, so that will be over yonder here,
Wait,
and you all jump
Dog,
out.
I see it 4 ships,
it's
dog.
4 ships.
Thank you.
These are all
King
different
didn't-
levels of the
Imagination.
ship. No,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
these
I
are all
was
different
about to
levels.
say
Okay,
that.
that's
I
cool.
think
That's
he-
cool. That's cool.
Different
So
levels.
King, you know,
That's
you
really nice.
could layer it so
What are
that
these
we
Yeah, but
looking
King, I was gonna
underwater?
say-
oh right, yeah, Zane,
I
you're
was
supposed
gonna
to show
say,
me how to
King.
do that. Yes.
I will show you how to do that after this. It's
Oh, okay.
it's a little bit weird, but it is possible.
Okay, well,
What are these
we'll work
looking
with this like now.
underwater, dog?
Just
It
zoom,
is
One of them is
underwater.
underwater.
Well,
Is that an animal under there? What is
zoom
that?
into
Is
the
that a
part
dead
of the ship
dragon?
where you're on, and ignore everything else, people.
I apologize.
Fine.
Caught
fine.
me. It caught me off
My
guard.
oh
My-
no.
the boss said to not to look, so I won't look.
We're about to
Um,
fight an undead
You know
dragon.
what?
Interjection.
Yes.
Did Luke and I put back on our armor?
We'll
Yeah.
say that
Yes.
y'all did. I wouldn't just say that y'all left
Okay,
No,
all
good.
your
y'all
armor
didn't. Y'all
behind.
lost all your armor.
On the
Goodbye.
way here, they put
Nah,
on their
don't do
armor.
that,
Please
yeah.
I
don't
would,
attack
I
you
would not
because
be
you're
such
saying
an
that.
evil. I would not be such an evil DM to say
That's
like,
some
oh, y'all left
evil
your armor
Unlike
behind.
Harmonia.
Hmm.
Hey, don't bring Harmonia into the 4D wheel aspect of this. Thank
Okay,
you
and
very
God.
fine. Let me correct myself.
Then why is
Unlike,
Rebecca in 2D world of
Rebecca.
D&D?
Exactly.
No,
Thank
Harmonia
you.
is. Y'all need to know how to set aside. For shame. For
Guys,
shame.
We had
guys,
this
guys.
discussion
Guys,
before.
let's
It's
not
not-
fight.
job
Let's
to
not
do.
argue.
Right.
Let's not fight and argue. Let's get our stuff done.
This is an argument.
We have
So,
a job
I-
to
I'm
do,
gonna
guys.
talk
Come
to the
on.
next enemy.
As you all like make your way towards the ship, as you all make your way over to the ship, you all hear the loud cry of some bird-like
Cricket.
creature as you all are coming
Bird.
in. I need you
Bird.
guys, like really quickly, to roll
Rolling initiative.
no, not initiative. I want you all to
What is
roll
it?
Dexterity saving throw.
a Constitution saving throw for me.
Hold on,
Listen,
what?
I'm at 9. I'm
That's
at 9
really
health.
not good.
Laumana.
It
I
was a
said-
constitution. I wanted to take a while.
I thought we did
Okay.
that long. Wait, no.
I already did
Harmonia
it.
got good.
Is it
we
Constitution?
incapacitated.
Man.
Constitution.
Sorry, it's
That's
not Constitution.
oh
my bad.
boy, oh boy.
Sorry, my bad. It's not Constitution. It's Wisdom. And now find it on the thing. Wisdom.
Oh,
Oh,
come
wow.
on. I
That's
got to
bad.
get
Sorry,
up.
That might be weird.
For
I
real?
apologize. I apologize.
Ooh.
Right?
Oof.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
no, Naku.
Lucky
We
me.
get shot.
Okay.
No.
Right.
I thought that 20 was mine, and but oh lord.
Oh no, I think everyone else rolled like shit.
Right?
Where am I
Naku,
rolling
me and you
this?
get shot.
Two people. What? One
Naku,
person
me and you
missing.
get shot. though.
Oof.
Yeah, but
Oh my.
Me and Naku
Aye,
get shot.
aye,
Luke,
aye.
this might be Luke, this might be
Really
your
get
segment,
shafted,
though. This is your
So-
segment.
Jesus.
As y'all are
Oh,
making,
One.
as y'all are
Jesus.
making your
3, 4,
way
5, 6.
over to the ship, you'll hear a large like bird-like cry, but then you also start to hear like a kind of a soft like magical, whimsical-esque melody kind of play through the air. Kind of sounds like a bird song, like kind of like a flittering like that. As y'all are making your way in, Luke is kind of just like, it's like he's enjoying the song because he enjoys nature. But then as he looks around at the rest of you, he notices that you all are kind of like standing up straight, kind of like no thoughts going on behind your eyes. You kind of like just
No thoughts
an
empty.
empty husk essentially, as you all start to walk off of your rowboat to try and make your way kind of towards the ship.
Singing.
But in this case, you all will essentially be falling into the ocean and drowning. Luke, what are you going to try to do to stop this from happening?
Okay.
I have a question.
All right, no problem.
Is it kind of like a more to apply situation? Like they don't have the sense to go around, they just know to go forward.
Yes, correct.
I will take my shield and my trident and try to blockade, like try and stop them from going overboard.
So you're like stand in front of them and then kind of blockade them in.
And try and see if I could snap any one of them out of this.
All right.
thing.
Give me a strength check. Let me see if you're strong enough to hold all of them back.
Not it again.
What?
At 60. That's good. That's tough.
That's
So,
good.
So now in that case now, I want for you now to also roll for me. What do I want you to roll by? What is a good?
He's gonna say something like a fucking D6 or something, a D5.
So like
Oh my.
theoretically.
Yes, Becca.
How do you want to try to snap them out of it? Is the question I should ask. Like try and snap them out of their trance.
Sorry.
That brother is dying.
That brother is dying.
Hold on. Get my
I have your
I'm gonna
stuff.
have to look at something.
Take your time.
What's a good thing I could do? I would like to headbutt some of them, please.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, here we
Oh
go.
my goodness, what?
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, here we go.
Because my hands aren't free. I don't want to
Sure, no, he's
slightly
right.
trip
His
them
hands are
in
not
case
free.
they fall off. So Luke, in his desperation, would try and headbutt one or two of them to see if that brings them back into consciousness. I ain't trying to fully heal them. I'm just trying to see if I can gain their attention back onto me.
Okay, choose 2 out of the 5 of them that you want to headbutt to try and see if we can get back. And then I'll
Okay,
make a
then.
roll for it. So who's the 2 that I want to try and like bring back in a sense?
Being the most logical, I would think Luke would try Lexon and Ma to face.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the question: you are actively trying to headbutt them, right? Like you are trying to
Yeah.
like. Okay. Give me another strength check then.
I
All right. So Luke, like he kind of spreads his arms like with his trident. He holds them in like he holds his trident double-handed when he puts his shield like in front, like I don't know how to describe it, but like shield in front, trident like behind it to try and like make it like a literal wall with his body to try and prevent you all from walking off of the boat. While he's doing that, he tries to swing his head at Lexon, and he just like kind of like trying to, in the haste or like the confusion of trying to keep you all from walking off, he kind of just like flailing, but he's swinging and missing, and he ends up missing both Lexon and Ma. And in this case, because he tried to divert his attention towards trying to get them awake, Benny walks off board, and he's currently swimming in the ocean. We'll say that let me say that you all made it like, let me say you all were on the boat like about here. Let me say this is the line with the boat. Like, no, I'll not here for now. I'll just in the corner. You say that you place yourself here, and Benny ended up in the water like here, and he's currently sinking down in the water right now, going down.
Do I have a devil fruit? I can't swim. I can't like float.
Yeah, that trans dog. You're not doing anything.
You're charmed.
Oh my God,
You're currently charmed. All of you are charmed right now, except for
King.
But like, quick
Yes,
question
hello?
on that. Shouldn't
Ooh.
Tara and
Um,
Yeah.
Harmonia have been,
Mm.
Oh,
immune.
wait, y'all
Yeah,
are
they're probably
elves.
immune.
Yeah, so
King.
yes, huh?
It's a bird.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, about that, the whole charm thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I
I
wanted to
think
find
all the
out.
elves supposed to roll at an advantage.
Okay. Do
Well,
you
we
all
didn't know
want...
it was charm. I just wanted to find
Yeah,
out if
no,
it was that.
Yeah, it is that the creature is charming y'all right now. So y'all want to make a second roll then, in that case?
Drag me to the bottom, baby. Hold on.
Please don't fall. Please. Please, I need some help here.
Get no
Oh, that was
water.
surprise
Alright.
to me.
Oh my
So
God.
Okay, he got it.
Yeah,
He
you
did
had
it.
to...
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Mr. Krabs, they're doing it.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me
I said
re-roll.
ancestral
think-
thing.
I don't think... Wait, no, I think half elves are
Okay.
supposed to also be immune to charm as well.
Hold on. I'll post it.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it right here. Like,
Okay,
go on,
good. So
Neil,
that
I'm
means I need you to also reroll then as well.
Wait. Oh, he has fiancé.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
With my black
fiancé.
ass.
I didn't
So-
realize mine is a half elf.
Yeah, so Ma, reroll your wisdom save as well.
Okay, give
My
me
black
a
ass is
second.
gonna
At
freaking-
advantage, right?
No, don't roll an advantage.
No,
just
just-
roll a fresh roll and we'll compare to the next one and take the higher number. So yours was
Okay.
your...
Okay.
So
Alright,
what? We're
good.
gonna just say this.
So-
We're gonna say this.
Kobolds, not birds.
Are
So
we
we'll
gonna
say-
say that? Are we gonna say that snap out it?
So we'll say, just to kind of keep it like that, it's like, it felt like a split second. It kind of just like phased out of reality. Well, not literally phased out of reality, but their mind kind of just blank, but then they immediately came back while Luke was holding them back and they kind of shake themselves off. While Benny is already like walking himself off board. So it wouldn't be like he's alone anymore. Now he has the other three to help him along. Does that work?
Oh
Okay.
god.
Alright, we'll work with
Can
that.
Oh god.
Oh, Trini, power up.
Okay,
Hey, what's
no,
up, man?
Go
I need to
go
talk
ahead,
to you
because-
after stream about something, please.
Is he about to walk off?
No,
It
Benny,
looks to
Benny
be
walked
like-
off.
He walked
Oh,
off.
Yeah, he walked
Oh,
off. He's in
shit.
the water.
His legs good?
So
No, I'm next.
Lex
Lex
is
is-
not good.
Somebody grab Lex.
no, Lex.
hold
Oh
on.
yeah,
I-
Lex
um,
would be.
I
Should-
think
So Lex would still be charmed, and Benny is off board. So what are y'all going to do now to try to see what y'all can do? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Figuring this got any time?
okay.
Tara,
No
do you
problem,
have
man.
any more of the? Do you know have any more of your spears or lances?
Yeah, probably like one more.
Okay, I'm gonna do something risky. Oh god, I just remember I gave Lex back the hempen rope.
I have rope.
I mean, he hasn't
And
jumped
even
off.
though
yet.
it's
You
not
have to
that
grab it
far.
off of him.
He's not that far in the
I've been
water. He's
having
not that
rope.
far off the boat, guys.
He also is not
not
far
that
at
far.
all.
Oh, so we
He's-
could probably just try to grab him.
Yeah.
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 Okay, grab him.
You
okay,
could.
I like
you
to.
could
Me
just
and
try and
both of
grab
us
Benny.
try.
But y'all
What
have
do
to
we need
remember
to
that Lex is still charmed as well.
I'm about to
And
walk
even
off.
has
dog.
Yes. It's
Oh,
actually-
okay, so
So-
Question: Who is charmed?
Lex and
Just-
Benny.
Every.
Lex and Benny.
Yeah,
Yep.
just Lex,
Lex and Benny. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Harmonia,
Um,
grab Lex.
Now, okay.
Grabbed.
So Lex is being grabbed. Benny is being lassoed back, grabbed as well.
Why? No problem. Why? Look, you could grab
Yeah.
Benny. I could grab Lex, and we could push forward with
I was meaning
Tara
what
and
kind of
Ma
guys
behind. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure,
Right, so-
I could dive over and grab it and go over.
you're in
to
heavy
the-
armor, right, guy? Take off the armor
Yeah,
first.
sure. I can't
In water
move.
already.
Just grab him.
Guys,
I can't. I quite literally can't take that chance, especially with this monster nearby.
On
Well,
top of that,
I
he's
believe it's a
sinking.
monster.
oh
No,
right.
just grab him. He can't grab him.
He just needs
Yeah,
to
grab
hold
him.
him. Ma
He
and
just
Tara
walk
can
into the
help.
water, If you're acting, you can just grab him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'll just try and see if I could grab him by his big ass collar that he have
Yep.
on his jacket.
Real.
Yeah. Oh my
You
god.
didn't
yeah.
for a farm and
King.
use it anymore.
Yes. Someone
King.
called my name. Yes.
Can me and Tara take a help action with Luke? With
For-
help Luke
Oh, shit.
So
Grab-
question. So y'all are trying to grab Benny, right?
Yeah.
Who is keeping Lex from walking off?
Me.
Harmonia, I
Harmonia.
believe.
Harmonia alone. Okay, so
Yeah.
Harmonia,
about to lose
I
this
want you to
fight.
roll a strength check again as well, just to see if you could actually hold back Lexin. And then
Probably not.
Luke, I want
Why
you to
did we
roll an advantage for. Let me see. Actually, since
Okay,
you get
just-
help from two people to pull Benny out of the water, right?
Well, let's just see
Yeah.
if I
So,
survive
I
in this or not.
That's what we agree
So
on.
Yeah, that's what y'all agreed on. Yes.
I think so. I think so because if we heroes are
I think it would
advantage
have
to
been
try and get
smarter
Benny out
to
of
go
the
and
water.
give both people advantage than just, you know,
Yeah, to split the advantage. Yeah.
So
than just being
No.
a
I
security
hear
for
what, hear
one
what, hear
and
what. Harmonia's
Sapid.
gonna grab Lex. I'm gonna hold on to Harmonia and pull her back. So Lex will could like tug a war back into the boat.
mhm.
Ma, you grab Luke and pull him
Yeah.
back as well, and we'll see what will happen from there. So we split the advantage.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. That sounds agreeable.
Okay, so hold on, I want to do this way. Hold on, I want to do this.
Not kill us, please.
Is Zane here right now?
I don't know if Zane is here. No, Zane left to come back. I think. Huh? Oh, you're right there.
No, I'm here. I'm
He's
just
just
been.
chilling. He's just chilling, drowning in the
I-
water.
Yeah, I'm just like. ugh.
big chilling.
I'm listening to
He's
JBL on my. Yes.
He's saying
I'm-
Despacito on his JBL speaker right now.
Yeah, I'm
Between
listening
me
to.
and you, Zane.
Aye.
Yes.
And I was scrolling through Instagram while I waited for them to stop me from drowning, potentially. And
Yes.
I
Let
could
him
see your
drown.
voice coming out of that face, though.
That's
That's an
crazy.
interesting sentence.
That's crazy.
That's an interesting sentence. I don't
Okay,
really understand what you mean by
so,
that, but interesting.
I want to say people who are pulling. I want you all to roll a dex through. I want you all to roll a dex roll for
Wait.
me.
Okay then.
And then the
Oh, okay.
No problem.
anchors, I want the anchors to roll a strength.
Okay. I do not have good
Not an
strength.
advantage, just a regular.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn,
regular dex and a regular strength. So Harmonia,
you want
you
me
would.
to-
We did the wrong
So,
order
no,
for
hold
this,
it.
boy.
So
Yeah,
Harmonia,
we
you
did.
want to hold on. Harmonia, you roll in dex. So it's Harmonia and Luca rolling dex.
Oh,
Ma
okay.
and Tara rolling
Okay.
strength. Okay, so you just have to roll over
Should I?
your
I should be.
no, you
Am I rolling?
you're good. I can
Right,
roll with
dex. Okay.
Yeah, just dex, not
Harmonia
dex
rolling
even,
dex.
just dex.
Oh, my rolls are
No.
ass today. Cool. Carry on.
Wait, no, you have Tara, so don't worry. Tara is the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
helping me.
yeah.
Mine is the one helping me.
Okay. So I would say in this case, so you see Harmonia like kind of just grab Lexin at the waist, and she's like kind of digging her heels into the thing of the boat to try and hold him down, and Tara's trying to pull on Harmonia to pull Lexin to make sure he doesn't fall off the ship. And in that kind of like tug of war competition, they end up falling on their back, but they keep Lexin from going off the ship, and he kind of bumps his head a little bit on the board of the ship, and he just wakes himself up from being charmed. And with Benny's case, you see Luke like just lunges straight into the water and grab Benny by his collar, and Ma like tries to like grab Luke, but he's like he kind of wide because with all the armor and everything like that, he's just like he's just like trying to hold him, but he ends up just like kind of putting two hands in the waist and just like kind of pulling back while Luke one hand pulls the Benny out of the water, and they fall down on the ship as well, and Benny, from the shock of the water and everything like that, is also uncharmed from this whole situation.
They told me to listen to They told me to listen to Fediwap on my JBLs. That's all I heard. And I just, and then I was in the
That sounds
water.
awful.
It is
Panting feverishly, and it's just like, it's like, what's JB? It's like, what's a JBL?
I want to ask the
Some
same
demonic.
question. I want to ask the same question. I'd be like, does that have anything to do with what just happened?
That's what they
Probably.
told me to do. I don't know what a JBL is.
It sounds evil.
It
Sounds like
is
something
evil.
that the nobles have access to.
And there was this guy, his name was Fediwap. I don't know him.
Oh my god.
What's a
In like
fetty?
in a fever dream. Olea.
I don't
Anyway.
even know what either of those words mean.
Mom,
Fetty or
I
Bob.
am going to take you and get you to work out on your entire body. I am sorry.
Hey, yo.
It was a good attempt, but I am going to make you work out.
Jesus.
Me?
I'm going to make him work out.
Yes, Mom,
Damn.
I am forcing you to work out.
Okay,
You're
cool.
forcing me.
Okay.
Who you talking? Who you talking to?
He's talking to Ma.
Benny or
Ma.
Mob?
He's talking to
Okay,
Ma. He's
cool.
talking to Ma.
I'm a calisthenics guy. We don't need it. Like it doesn't work like that.
Well, it will have to work like that somehow.
When he come back on the boat.
Yeah, they already
Oh,
put him back on the board, don't worry.
Roll for it.
Bruh. So, with that, so everybody good here, right?
Yes.
Hope so.
So,
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, with that being said, y'all know dock your little rowboats at the side of the ship, and you all hop onto the main deck now. Finally, again, you all hear this bird screeching from the top. It's like caw, not literally caw, but you know, it's like squaw, flap, 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 bird noises, bird noises, bird noises.
Wow.
And then you all hop onto the main deck of the Compass Rose. It says here, the moldering wood of the deck is slick with algae and seawater. Amid the tangle of rigging, splintered railings, and stray seaweed, you spot boots, bones, and bits of gore that seem considerably more recent than the wreck of this ship. Stairs lead to upper decks at fore and aft, and doors lead to cabins under those decks. The main mast remains intact and mostly upright, topped with a crow's nest overflowing with debris. A staircase near the mast and large hatch on the port side of the port side boat lead down to the hold.
I
Yo.
see. Okay.
Can I
Okay.
just
So-
quickly pop a potion real quick? I don't like how this looks.
Oh, damn.
So you pop in your one of your health potions. Roll is what is this
Hold
with again? Is 1d8 or 2d8? I can't remember.
Two-
Didn't I give
1D.
somebody health last time?
You did. You gave health. You gave everybody who has their health. You gave them the health. It just wasn't enough to full HP them.
Enough.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
enough.
I'm sorry, Ma.
Anybody wants a
It's
potion?
cool,
No, everybody
it's
wants to have a
cool.
potion, right?
No,
You
I
are
yeah,
did
yeah.
mine
Yeah.
already.
Some people popped theirs already, but
Okay.
Ma,
So-
Yeah, what? Hold on.
so-
Do you want a potion, ammonia?
I'll wait
How
a
about
bit
this?
just
Alright.
to see how it goes.
For now, I would like to tap Harmonia. Wait, I'll tap Harmonia and Ma on the back and give them 3 hit points. And that will be the last of my
yeah, that
little
will
hand.
expend your thing, right? So
Non-consensual. I like
I
it.
was gonna say you still want to do that, but alright.
11.
I'm-
So you see,
I like it.
Non-consensual.
Well, at
That was an
the-
interesting
But
sentence.
rather this than not being able to do it at all.
so
You know they
Luke,
could sue you for that, right?
Oh my
Shut up.
god.
Shut up, man.
so
Yeah.
Luke turns to both Ma and Harmonia. And he's noticing that y'all are a little bit worse for it, and he taps the both of you on the shoulders like, rest easy, young ones. We shall carry on, and you know he gives you all a little
Rest easy,
praise.
young ones is
Young
crazy.
one.
Nice, something that I have a feeling that is what we could actually say. But let's not into that.
Harmonia says thank you.
No problem.
Ma is
King,
ungrateful.
Ma is still just feeling that kind of way because he's just like, God. It's like, why are you so heavy, man?
I am
Ma's still
built
feeling the strain on his
laugh.
muscles.
That is the entire point. I am built to last. That's all you need to know.
That's what we talk about.
Okay, can I go? Can I start exploring this ship?
Yes, you can. So there are 2 things to note. Hold on this.
So we ignoring the bird?
What bird?
Loot
Can we
first.
see it?
I
It's
don't know what
called
you're talking
looter shooter. So we loot first, shoot after.
Okay.
Hey, he kind of cook with that one. I ain't gonna lie. You loot.
I
then
mean,
you
we're worried
shoot.
about. We have advantage against being charmed. It's the other guys you got to worry about.
Okay. Nah, carry on.
Right. So
Let's hope Luke don't fall under anyways.
on the main
Wait,
deck.
I just.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry, go on.
No, you got it. You got it.
Right. So on the main deck, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to find looking at the map, trying to describe what is it. So yeah, on the main deck, there's nothing really much of note. It's just like a lot of like splinters, seaweed, bones, like wood pieces are strewn across the floor. Blood. Yeah, there's
Okay,
also
you
that.
making sure because
Oh yeah,
boy,
there's
oh
a
boy.
lot of blood. What the
Because
hell?
Boy,
Oh,
oh
you did
boy.
say gore.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There is the
Oh, wait, wrong color.
there is the mast at the center of the ship that you all can climb if you all do so wish. And
But
that's
this
there's
is
the
not the
others
top
roofs.
level though.
This is not the top of the ship. No, there is a level above this and 2 levels below.
Okay.
As you all saw
Um,
from the map.
I didn't see nothing.
Spoilers.
No, sorry.
Can
I'm just trying to understand the layout. No.
So on this first floor,
Okay,
there's
okay.
the main deck
So
and
this
there's
whole
4
area,
rooms.
this whole area that we in right now. Hold on, I'm gonna draw it. Maybe fucking. Yeah.
I think we
This
on
area
level
we in
1.
right now is an open area.
Where did you draw? Yeah, so this is our open areas, and then there are 4 rooms.
Okay.
Off to the front and the back of the ship. There's the mast in the center that you can climb up if you wish, and then there are stairs on both halves of the ship, like across from each room that you can use to go down into the lower decks.
And what about going up to the upper deck?
To go up to the upper deck,
The upper deck is not these stairs,
wait,
these
hold
smaller
on,
stairs
sorry,
here.
I'm stupid. All of those stairs are to go upstairs. Yes, I thought they were to go
Okay,
downstairs. Those
cool.
are not to go downstairs.
How do I erase now?
I can do
You
it,
can
don't worry.
just see like the thing and just press
Found it.
delete.
I can
Thank
just
you.
do this. Don't worry.
So those four stairs go up to the upper deck, which
Correct.
is on the opposite side. I don't really want to scroll across there because I'm not up there right now. Right.
And
Okay, I
then-
understand now.
This little thing here, this is the staircase to go downstairs.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Yes.
I said understand. All right. Can I do a search of this? What looks like quarters?
Those quarters there, the ones I in right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
that
one I'll-
is- So that's the crew's quarters. So as you walk into this room, you see 6 double bunks that line the edges of the cabin. There are several personal effects that are strewn about the room, and a faded painted portrait hangs on one of the walls.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I investigate the portrait?
Yes, you can. So you look at the portrait, and the portrait is a painting. It's not a photo. I want to say photo. It's a recreation, if you will, of a young couple smiling and embracing each other. It's like a nice loving couple. At the bottom of the portrait, there are the words Aletha and Brastos together forever are written at the bottom corner of the
Anita
painting
and
itself.
Brastos.
Mm-hmm.
Rastos or Arastos?
Brastos. 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 And
Okay.
Aletha. Aleitha.
Where is my
Cool.
note section
So,
on this?
It
goddamn
says here
thing?
the black-haired woman wears a sailor uniform similar just wears a sailor uniform, sorry. And the blonde-haired man wears a merchant's fine clothes. So it appears that the woman might have been a sailor on the ship.
While the husband is
Interesting,
moving.
interesting.
Very interesting.
This is gonna be
Okay.
off topic, but King, can I search this corpse here?
Which corpse? And that is, hold on, let me get my
I-
map.
Like how we just ignoring the bird.
Yeah.
Like if we can't,
The
then one only
So-
talk about it then once.
So
This
Ma
is
move-
literally
Ma
a
moves over
loop.
No,
into
no,
the-
no, no. I
Horse.
don't wanna start the bird off now.
But then you don't
Oh,
want to
then
be.
hush.
No. But then you don't want to be engaged. Then so then.
No. Well, if everybody ignoring the bird, I'ma ignore the bird.
No,
Harry,
that's
what?
not how this works. You can
That's what
also
the
be
bird-
the one. You
That's
can
how
also
I'm
be the
working
one.
right now.
No, you can also be the one that judges the story and goes, guys, what about the bird?
No
I
thanks.
can ask about
Because
the bird.
by the way, I have no idea what bird this bird is. I was already telling
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think me and Lex are the
If
only 2 people
anybody
that
Luke should
cannot.
be studying that, you know,
I
we
don't
were
think-
halfway
I
charmed.
saw. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Ma, you walk into the gallery. So it says here that a long dead headless skeleton sits propped up against the counter to the right
Oh.
of the gallery, but the gallery is otherwise empty. Or
Okay,
is it?
so-
Did that skeleton just move?
Oh
Not yet.
no. Mm-mm. Uh-uh.
Give me a second. Let me just like
Uh-uh.
So what are you
Do I
doing?
It was the wind.
can I do an investigation check?
Oh,
You
you
can roll
brave.
for investigation.
Oh,
R.I.P. brother.
I stand ready to bury.
Helmet to be
My hand's
prepared.
already low, dog. Why else I losing right now?
That is why I
It's
said to
dignity.
measure up, bro.
No, that line of sight, I could see him ready.
Right, roll the investigation.
But your feet
my-
tell us, okay.
20.
After you see the skeleton kind of like just out of move, you kind of get jumped and you run towards the door, but then after a while and you kind of turn around, you notice it's just some small crabs just moving around and kind of jostling the skeleton around, causing it to look like if it's moving and appearing to be alive.
Good
But
shit, Zach. Good
this-
shit, Zach.
Yeah.
the
Um,
skeleton.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was actually at the door though, like bro, Mars is flat, but he's just like, oh okay. Can I just call? Can I just shout out to the open? Hey, yo, where look at? We have something, right? We have crabs to catch.
Uh,
We have
right.
crabs
Never
to
mind.
catch.
Got crabs to
Yeah.
catch.
Blind said we have crabs to catch. That's
So
what he
Luke,
said.
Crabs.
as Luke makes his way across like the main deck of the cabin into the room, let's see. I will just roll
Oh my.
this dice.
I was gonna roll up. I was
Oh,
gonna roll up.
What you wanted to do? What you wanted to do? Let me know what you wanted to do.
So hold on. So heads to go and investigate this bird. Tails continue to joke around. 1 or 2.
So wait, hold on. Heads
If
Okay,
you
I'm
talk
gonna
about
continue joking
bird, it
around.
will become real.
Oh my god.
Ah.
That's the thing. Because this is for Luke's mind and me as a player to understand. Do I want to investigate the bird and progress further, or should I joke around some more?
Flip a
And the
coin.
dice are
Yeah, we
decided.
do. You just
Yeah,
flip a coin.
I flip a
Yeah.
coin and I end up having to joke a little more.
Right.
So you're gonna go head
Nice.
into the room now and pick up some of the
Content will
crabs.
continue.
Yeah,
Crabs.
Alright, so
Crabs.
let's see. That
put the
is
shield in front of the door to block any exits and
Mhm.
start picking up the crabs.
So you see the crabs kind of like you walk into the room and the crabs start scurrying around. There's like a few of them, but some of them manage to make it into the cracks of the ship and fall down into like the lower levels. But excuse me, you're able to catch 2 crabs, so you can put that in your inventory. I don't know how you
Well
tying them
done.
up,
Crab
Thank you.
dumpling.
but you know you
Say
have
crab and
That's the plan.
dumpling.
That's the plan.
Dog, Luke got crabs.
The
You're not funny, dog.
You're wrong for that. No, you're
I'll
wrong
make
for
sure
that. You're wrong for that.
I am making sure
yo,
I
take that back,
I
Benny,
waited.
because that
I
means
was
I gave him the
waiting.
crabs.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
gave
man,
the
gave
crab.
you crabs.
Oh no, guys.
and all your
It's a-
stuff. Please.
Yo,
Oh boy, King, could I
Yes.
Every
investigate the rest of beds
I am-
and stuff and see if I find anything?
Sure. So you're looking around your room.
Don't touch it.
Hold on,
Mm-hmm.
Benny,
Yep.
come in here.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna search with Benny. Use your eyes, boy.
So you're
I
gonna
don't-
just be looking around the room
I have
to
glasses.
see if you find anything.
Yes, I already checked the painting. Let's see if there's anything on these beds. So
I would like for the both of you to roll a perception check for me, please.
vibes.
Perception.
Yes.
Got it. This one.
Where's my? There it is. No, that's not what I'm looking
Oh,
for.
wow.
There it is. Perception.
clean the glasses first?
check.
I guess not.
After
think
all
I might
this
have
time,
to-
you kind of need to clean
Wow,
it.
twinsies.
You're
I mean,
not
So-
if you
looking
can
at-
rotate it, they do look like
Mine.
glasses, you know.
To be fair, it's dark. It's inside.
So
Where's
as
your
you're,
stick?
Sure.
Where's your stick?
your stick,
Ah,
bro?
you're right.
Straight up at the
You're
door.
right.
Where's
Your
your stick,
It's
buddy?
in my bag. All right, let me take a stick. I'm gonna take a stick.
Right. So as you
Take out my
like,
light. Take out it. My hand.
as you all explore around the room, there's nothing really else of note in the room for you all to pick up upon. It's just a set of cabins. You all see like the personal effects of people, like a lot of bags of clothes, stuff like that, but nothing really of note that you all can notice.
Okay.
Okay.
I look across at Benny and I ask if he sees anything good.
Nope.
He also doesn't see anything.
The man just straight up
Cool.
noped. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess my turn.
cool.
I'm going in here.
And
This
that
doorway
room,
too small for my head, I know.
it's not your fault. It's not the game fault that you have a big head.
Yeah, apparently it is. Look at these
Oh.
doorways. I taken
Right.
up a whole square.
So you go into
Yeah.
that room that you're next to, right?
Unfortunately.
Right. So you see Harmonia make her way
No,
into.
never
Hold on,
mind.
let me just make sure that I actually have the right thing in mind.
I'm running out. This scary.
Right. So you see like you walk towards this room and it has a door and you kind of try to push open the door to make your way inside, but then hold on. But as you try to open the door, it's locked. So what do you want to do?
Oh.
Punch it.
No.
Yeah.
Is there any keys lying around there?
You can
Wow, look
look
at
around
that.
and see.
You have a very large,
Man
a
is
very
like
large scaly.
notices the door and he's like,
So I tried to open the door's not opening, okay?
Correct.
Yeah?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to?
What
Um,
if
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even if I push and I pull in both directions, the door is not opening, okay? Yeah?
Are you making a genuine attempt to open the door? Yes or no?
Yes.
Roll a strength check for me.
Why are you strengthening to push or pull? That's so sad. I'm gonna fail it. Hold on.
Using brute force.
How was
Yeah,
that
that's true.
to open a door?
Roll
Yeah,
your
you
strength check.
kind of have to use your strength to open a
Oh,
door, you
never
know.
mind.
So
I'll
Okay.
as Harmonia tries to pull and push
Wow.
at the door, she kind of jostling it, and through jostling it, when she makes a push, she just kind of just pushes the door and it flies and flings off its hinges like towards the next side.
I'm the Hulk.
Absolutely
Does this,
right.
So
does this make a very loud noise?
almost definitely does. You see, it kind of
Alright,
slams
cool.
across the wall and it just like
I-
crashes.
Don't
I
do it.
turn and I look back. I turn and I go,
Okay.
did you hear that, Benny?
I say, it sounds like a door,
So
Wow.
like it hit the floor.
It sounds like a
Mm.
door.
except
Wow.
so then
Thank you.
as the door gets flung open, it crashes like against the wall, but it reveals two drowned sailors in the cabin that must
no.
have once been luxurious. No, two drowned
Aw.
sailors in a cabin that must have once been luxurious. A bookcase, half collapsed, holds waterlogged and disintegrated books and scrolls. The polished wood desk leans
no.
awkwardly on three legs. It has an ornate compass set in its center. The bed is covered in rotting bedding and sags in the middle. A jagged hole gapes in the floor beside the bed. However, as you see the two bodies there of the drowned sailors, you see them start to creak and shift
No.
as they come to life.
Already in the room, back. I'll go back.
Now, wait, hold on. Whoever moved need to move back. You was here. You was here. You were
I
not
was
here.
here.
I
walked.
No,
I
I
just
I
moved.
walked.
They moved,
You
they moved, they moved.
did not say that you walked out.
All right,
Dude.
fine.
You all did
Fine,
not
fine,
say that you
fine,
walked
fine.
out.
No, fine.
Yeah,
I'll
you all
give
did
that.
not.
Please,
Yeah,
fine.
you all can't
Fine.
let me move it.
I'll let you
not
have this
saying
one.
that you all walked out. I tell
I'll
you
have
this
not
I'll
before.
let you have that
I
one, my
tell you all
brother.
this before.
I
tell you
never
this before.
entered the room. I was
Okay,
outside.
my bad. So I need you all to roll for initiative from where you are. One, and then I need to do
I'm
initiative
so
for two
stressed.
zombies. So
Tonight,
Oh, it's two
Wow.
It's
zombies?
almost
Okay, yeah, we
like
should
if
be
I
fine.
said I walked up to Harmonia and said, "Hey, Harmonia, you need help with that door."
no, you
No,
did
he
not
did.
say that.
No,
Ma
He did.
was here.
He
Oh,
did.
Ma was here.
Ma was here?
I don't
that
like
mean
how they look.
That's
You don't like funny. Go.
Right, so you are.
I don't
say
like
that
how
you
they
are-
look.
I'll
It's
say that you're here and the
crazy.
zombies.
No, she's
are-
inside. She's
No, I
inside.
was not
No,
inside.
she
Put
didn't
her
walk in.
right here.
She just bust open the door. To be fair, so she really should be on the other side. Of the door.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was a coward.
Oh,
I played this like I'm not going in there. I'm gonna get trapped inside. I know shit was gonna happen.
Right,
Ooh.
so 1, 2, 3.
I like how
Yeah,
I
no,
rolled the
this ain't good
second
for
highest
me.
initiative. This is epic.
Okay.
Yeah, all of you are too far to be of use to me right now.
Right.
Then
That's not true.
Can I see
Actually,
that
no,
one?
that is true. We
You
all
can't
cannot help
see
you.
inside. It's a room.
Yeah, it's a room. Yeah, sorry,
Give me
buddy.
up.
Minus-
Damn,
no,
I
can I
needed.
see
I
her?
wanted the highest.
Then shout out, say something.
You
Luke will
gotta
come running
scream
and
and
bar the
shout.
door.
There was a loud bang. Luke,
Barang.
come on.
That was specific.
It was-
Oh
it was
no,
Captain Crab.
oh no, dog,
Oh,
I'm
you
going
want me-
first.
Freaking stupid.
Oh fuck, I'm going first. I can't do anything.
No, you're not going.
No,
to.
no, wait.
Oh, and this
Wait,
somebody's
wait.
going.
Hold on, I added. I mean, no. So this one is this, and then this one
Oh no, you're gonna pelt him.
is.
I hope not.
This one is
This is this. What is what?
Let me shuffle.
They're going
Actually,
after me.
There's a really smart way to.
No.
There's an extremely smart thing to do that I will just do because I have played D&D before and I can think as a functional adult.
Are you
Are
sure?
you sure
You
about that?
sure?
Are you
I don't like that
really
all of
gonna
it-
think like a
I would-
professional now?
I don't like that all of you
yeah,
said that
give my
almost
dog a chance now.
unanimously.
Dude,
I
that
have
question
give
was
my
not
dog-
subjective.
Give
It's
my
based
dog
on
a
dice
chance. Dog.
rolls.
Today's Benny episode, dog. Give my dog a chance. Dog.
Oh,
I'm
you
good.
saying
Benny
we just not gonna
episode,
talk about
eh.
Luke chance? Oh gosh, dog.
No,
Nah.
It
this
can
is
be
Luke's
both.
episode.
It can be
Hey,
both.
It is
all
Luke's
the
episode,
time.
no.
Okay, listen, princess. Both of you will get
Listen,
it right.
princess is crazy.
Interesting. Very interesting. Seems like Harmony ain't having crab and dumpling today, but oh god.
I wanted crab and dumpling so bad. So bad.
Then talk to me nice.
That was nice. I called you a
Real.
princess. Your
Damn.
royalty, aren't you?
That is disrespect. Well, yeah, how you know that?
We don't have gender where we're from. I'm sorry. Is that a problem?
Oh my god.
We
Yeah.
That was
I'm gonna-
so dumb, I swear. My god.
I'm confused.
Let me twirl.
Right, there we go.
See we twirling.
Oh no, I'm genuinely measuring.
No, I want to know how far the zombie could reach and how
Alright,
much movement they have. I
Zombie,
find
we got-
zombies should have 0 movement. Carry on with your day.
True.
Right,
Hold on,
so good.
What's the
Everybody
max
ready?
range of my
Everybody
shield
ready for
throw?
combat?
Yeah, I want to check the
No.
max range of my shield throw, though.
All right, it's 30 feet. 30 is
I
30.
just want
I
to
see
say
it.
no, no.
Hold
It's
on, hold
30,
on. I
120.
saying 30/120.
So
What does that
basically,
mean?
up until 30, you roll normally. 30 to 120, you roll with disadvantage, and 120 is out of your range.
Bet. Thank you. Go
So
ahead.
you can roll
I
with
just wanna say-
disadvantage unless you move up
Just
right now.
bounce it off a harmonia.
I want to preface
fine.
this by saying, call it as, and then 2.
How
None
far?
of you could do anything yet because I am in front the door.
Yeah, we really
Okay.
can't do
Okay.
much.
Walk away.
We really
Who is this
cannot be
I
doing much.
can't. I am going
Walk away.
last.
So
Yeah, she's kind of.
Second to
We're in a
last.
very
Well,
very
local
precarious
slip eye.
situation.
so
I
this
honestly,
really
zombie,
wanted
Becca-
to roll high this
Honestly,
time.
Becca,
So-
technically speaking, we can in fact hit through you.
So
Most
this
like
zombie-
spells and abilities and stuff
it's
can in
this
fact
zombie's
hit through
turn
you.
here first, and then it will be Tara's
Ow.
turn after. So this zombie is going to huddle forward 1, huddle forward
What's up?
2, and then because they will be passing through Harmonia, it will be basically like taking double of its movement to pass, and then pass through her to get here to Ma, and it's going to slam into Ma. Let's see.
I have freedom.
Oh, Nani?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Becca. Becca.
Hmm. That's weird.
I'm not dead, OMG.
She's not dead yet.
You don't know if this thing has a wide range attack that hits both of
Why
you.
would
I
you
don't know
use
if
those
that-
words in
Absolutely
that
not.
sentence right
Absolutely
Because
after
it's
not.
the
a because Becca's an
Easy to
RPG and I played a lot of those.
Right. So
Yeah, but it's a
that
Absolutely
zombie.
no
What
way. It's
zombie
zombie.
have you played have wide
Uh,
range attack?
This is
Many.
my D8.
Zombies
Ooh,
can
ooh, you
poison
want to
you
know.
though. So
Dead by Daylight.
I
Right,
honestly
so
thought I
left.
was gonna
this-
get poisoned.
Left for
This
dead.
zombie walks out, like walks through the door and kind of just like shoves Harmonia and a little bit off to the side, and then just runs and slams into Ma, dealing 6 damage to him, putting him down to here.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
oh
and then that
goodness.
ends that creature's turn. Tara,
If I get
you-
pushed to the side, do I move down here?
no, you just get, you
No.
just kind of just like he just kind of just like nudges you out of the way to take.
I was trying to help earlier.
Nah, it's
No,
like
you're trying to get
No,
away.
you're
He's
trying to get away.
They
I have
just
to
remember,
get up close
no,
to do
your-
attacks anyway.
your allies can pass through you freely. Always remember that, guys. You can pass through your allies freely without taking double movement. It's only when you pass through enemy spaces that
Yep.
you have to take your double movement for that space. So just keep that in mind. Tara, is your turn, and then it's my
Okay.
next creature's attack after.
All right, cool. I'ma move between the two of them here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I'm
Bunch
Tara,
it in the
bad them
knife.
up. Bad them up.
Oh, that's rude. Why would I do that? I'ma cut them off entirely. Swing.
Shing, sparkle,
Ooh.
sparkle.
Does that
Let's
hit?
say, oh yeah, attacking. This one, yes. So that hits. Roll for that.
Yeah, attack anyone outside. Yeah.
8. All right. So you see Tara taking a sword with one hand and just like, it's like, oh, please pardon me, lady and gent, and just like swing straight down towards the zombie, dealing 8 damage to it.
It's
Tara
now
says
dead.
nothing. Tara just swings.
Right. And then that ends your turn, Tara.
Becca, you can't be serious.
Yeah, that is me.
8 damage to kill a zombie is crazy.
Right. So now it
I
is
just
this
want to see
zombie's
it is a
turn.
bird.
This zombie moves forward towards the door and is going to slam into you, Harmonia.
Yeah, of course it is. Please roll like shit. I
Me
beg.
when I play a character, a frontline character, I pray I don't get hit every turn.
She's not playing a frontline character. That's the thing. I would not consider
She's
her
like a
a
monk,
frontline
right?
character.
Hold on.
a
No,
monk.
She's a monk.
Monk?
she's a monk. but
Monk is kind of a
Monk is a
frontline.
slight
No,
contract.
monk is a
Yeah.
DPS,
It's
not
a
a tank.
frontline attacker. It is a tank. It could tank
It
Hold
is
on.
not a
nothing.
thing. You're not.
Yeah. So
Death is the best CC.
Technically,
there-
imagine it like
R.I.P.D.
Iron Fist, because Iron Fist is the best freaking monk.
Yeah, you
ever.
literally
yes,
are.
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
Assault
correct.
Iron
You know
Fist.
what Iron Fist does after he GTFOs?
Okay,
But-
Oh,
and
wait,
you know what?
didn't mean to do that.
Mhm. So this creature is going to make an attempt to slam at Harmonia, but it through trying to slam it, Harmonia just like takes her fist and just like kind of just nudges him back, like kind of elbows him back when he tries to slam in, and it just isn't able to get his attack off. And then
my
it
God.
will
Twins
Harmonia lives.
It will move up. One more just step back, and it will end its turn. Benny, it is your turn.
Okay. Lex, you were
Benny.
trying to tell me something.
Oh, I was gonna throw you into the door, but since when I'm outside,
that.
What? the
Just,
fuck?
I know that. I was like, this boy is about
okay.
to pitch him.
to be fair, not into the door. I was gonna try and throw Benny into range like here now. But since one come outside and your movement is 30, you could more than walk that dog.
He don't have to go close. He just needs to be here.
I'm not. Yeah, I was just gonna.
Guys, he can
do
just
here.
cast a spell. You're
Yeah.
I won't be able. I don't think.
No,
I don't think I
in
can
the
hit-
open
have
doorway.
anymore.
Both of y'all are in the open doorway. Y'all can essentially see the zombie. It's just
Yeah,
that
I
Mars
know.
in your way.
But I also don't think that he have any spells left because but he used spells
He
in the
has
last
one
two
more
fights.
Oh,
spell,
no,
so
I
he
have
has one
cantrip.
more.
I got cantrip.
Yeah, and he also has cantrip.
I'm not gonna use my. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my cantrip. If I miss, I miss. I don't really care. But like I'm just gonna use the cantrip to be honest with you.
So what are you doing, sir?
I will move to. Yeah, this is fine. I'll move here. So I think that would
Yeah.
be here.
10 and 5,
15.
15? Yes, so you
20.
have 15 more
Technically,
movement.
to be 15 because of like moving through somebody else's space.
No, it was
I-
really
Ally.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
it's an ally.
fine.
Oh yeah, the ally. My fault. And then I will cast Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. All right, that hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so Ray of
Nice.
Frost, and I will hit this one in front here. So
Mhm.
Ray of Frost removes
10 feet of movement.
10 feet of movement.
Right. Two.
Nah, 2.
So
That's all.
you see,
Nice.
Zane kind of just like, there's like, excuse me, like Mr. Lexington, just like pass through the doorway, and he sends a beam of like ice energy at the zombie, making sure to narrowly miss Ma, dealing 2 damage to the zombie.
You know what's insane to me?
What is insane to you, sir?
Benny used an actual, like, noble language instead of slap.
I
This
was
is
gonna
absolutely
say,
appalling to me.
I forget
What?
to
Why?
say, I forgot to say when he was on the last island when Zane had said how he played the trumpets. I was like, that shit sounds so out of character for Benny. What the fuck was that?
Exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. I was
This is
honest to God, I
more-
was trying to be nice.
It's a moment of serious Benny now. The man's
Yeah,
see dead
I
bodies.
was trying to be-
like,
I was trying to be
You
nice.
made me noble in Benny, and it's shocking. And it's like, well, shit,
I
we
do-
forgot this man comes from nobility, you know.
But
You
Benny,
guys need to
the-
remember that, like, Benny's
but
an
Michael,
I'm
old
the
still
question is-
doubtful, but okay.
Michael, the question is, does he see
Shut
the bodies in
up.
the water though?
Mm.
Wow. You're mean.
Right, so so Benny, what's he gonna do for you too?
That's it. I only have an action. I'll end my turn.
Alright. Lexin, it is your turn, good sir.
Yo.
It's-
Yay.
Okay.
Let's see here now. I'm gonna zoom off a bit so I can see with my character sheet on there. King,
That
can
was-
I? No,
I didn't-
if I pull Ma out the way, he would take opportunity attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pull him then.
He would have to
Yeah.
I
actively
hear music.
disengage
I'm
of
going
his-
crazy.
I hear music.
Nah,
I
Glenn,
hear it
sorry.
too.
Oh,
I
piano
hear-
truck passing by him.
Right.
I thought I was going crazy for a second. Like, yeah. Okay, no problem. Do I really want to use that already, dog?
Dude.
How many superiority did I have? One. Way, boy. I wish I had an next one at this point, dog.
Let me craft one for you.
A superiority die?
Could lend you
Mm,
one.
yeah.
You never
He
know.
can lend you one
Never
dog,
know.
you might never know.
Try a thing and
It's
Can I
like, oh
move-
my god, you think artifice can craft everything, but lo and
Can I move
behold,
diagonal?
I can't
Or-
craft the will of the
You
gods.
can move diagonally, yes.
yes, sir.
Bet I'm going to move to that space then.
Mm-hmm. So that's your full, that's your
where's
full
my-
movement to do that.
Yep, it is. I'm gonna use my full movement. While I walk past Benny, see him use an ice attack, I go, nice, I like that. And then move forward.
I'd like to point out, I want everyone to remember, Benny technically never saw any of the
Dragon shit.
ice war shenanigans, so he has no idea what he meant by that. Sitting there
I
like,
think that nobody,
okay.
well, I mean, Harmonia,
know I
No,
have ice
Harmonia-
attributes now.
Harmonia very
Oh,
vaguely
man.
explained it to him, like when y'all were having a chat, she was very lightly talking to him about it, but didn't really go into details.
Sure.
But yeah, so
Oh,
what are you
that's
going to
very
do,
funny,
good sir?
dog. Would it cost me an action to hand somebody something?
I'll say that'll be a bonus action.
Bet I'm gonna just reach in my pocket with one hand and pull out a potion and hand it to Ma, dog. So
Alright.
I am going to drop down to 4 potions and I'm gonna
Ma
give one
has
to
a
Ma.
potion.
Ma,
But
you,
yeah.
oh yeah, Ma still
Okay,
has
he
a
might
potion.
need to. He might need to. The rate this is going. So Ma
Honestly,
now
you're
has-
right.
Honestly,
Ma now
fair,
has
fair.
Yeah,
Ma now
Ma
has
on-
2 potions and I have 4.
Right.
Man, opening them just real coming handy to get them potions, dog.
You get real
And-
lucky.
I did.
Consider the dice
And then
rolls in your favor.
I am going to. By the way, my shield king, is it like on my arm or do I hold it in my hand?
It's on your arm, so it kind of like, you know how it's having
That's like
straps, you
it.
slide it on. Yeah.
Yes. So I could still 2-hand my sword then.
I would say technically not in this case because the
No?
shield
Alright.
would get in the way of it in a sense. That's the
Alright,
idea.
no problem.
Yeah.
Alright, no
If
problem.
it
I was
was a
gonna
buckler shield, I
2-hand.
can make the argument, but nah.
Listen.
Doesn't say what kind of shield I have, no? So we'll just go with regular shield to not complicate the DM life now. I'm gonna cast my longsword.
I'm going to cast the
Whoa.
longsword. That's
Yeah.
I cast
Cast the
longsword.
longsword. Just
and
throw my
slice
sword
them.
above my head and throw it at them now.
Alright, that
I
hits roll for
cast
damage.
longsword, Badhook.
Don't throw it, please. Don't throw it.
King, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits roll for damage.
Bet.
Right.
9.
So you see Lexon like take his like shield in hand, take his the other free hand and take his sword and just slice down, taking like a huge gash out of the zombie, like doing significant damage to him, dealing 9 damage. What else are you gonna do?
Not
Okay.
dead though. Not
No, he's
dead
not dead.
though. I don't really bunk to rally. I don't really want to spend my superiority die. That's probably my turn. Yeah.
Alright. Luke, it is your turn and Harmonia. You will be up to fight next. Just put
Mhm.
I would say
Aye,
add
aye.
Scurry into this room.
You can move here. You
I
can move here without
Yes, I
moving.
He
know.
can move there. He would have
Yeah,
to
that's the
pass
plan.
through Harmonia to get into the room, yes.
Alright,
That's
bet.
the plan. Here in the commotion, I would very much like to go and use the 2 movement and go and try and stab up this man here
This
In the
one
corner.
with my
Valid.
right?
coat.
Roll for damage, you can say. Well, roll to hit.
Please.
20 hits, right? Roll
Yes.
for damage. Right.
High,
So
high, 13
see, Luke?
piercing.
Luke, like he just like rushes past
Damn.
Harmonia, you know, noticing that she's in the, like here in the dorsam and the zombies are, you know. He runs past Harmonia and just like kind of jumps in the way. And he pulls out his trident and then he just slices down at the zombie, dealing 13 damage.
Honestly, it would have been
It's
fun if
easy.
he just charged straight through the wall. This adjacent wall.
That would have been fucking
Bro.
funny.
Like
Oh, shitty wall.
Like,
He just
it
like,
would
he
be just
just,
like
he just
he-
bust through the wall.
danger,
He
bust
just-
through the
he
wall
Kool-Aid
and
man
just
the wall,
stabs the
dog.
thing.
He just cool it
Could
right
I
like,
take that back
Honestly-
and just push through and Superman spear him into the, you know.
Oh my
zombie
lord.
That's really funny.
Do it,
That actually would be
do
really
it.
funny.
I would
It
say
would be like,
if-
Just to
if
back
this-
the fact that
honestly,
it would be
I gotta
funny.
say if this was
It
the
don't
last
take, like,
last
2
one to kill, I'd
Yeah.
say yeah. Like, you know how you wanna do this? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, let's
Yeah.
go ahead.
That would have been funny. Yeah.
But shitty wall.
You know what?
Is it?
I have a plan for that.
He
Actually.
must have like,
I have a plan for
oh
that.
yeah, stop it.
Luke,
Oh,
Look after that.
yeah.
Luke walks through and it's like, oh yeah, can you smell what the rock
Rock
is
is
cooking?
cooking.
Well, yeah. stop.
Can you smell?
Nah,
Wait,
I
actually,
feel like you have a soundboard here, dog. Ah.
Dog for real. All right, so is that your turn, Luke?
hi. That is
Alright.
the end of my turn.
No problem. Harmonia, it is now your turn.
Wow.
And then Ma is next. Ma is
You're
afterwards.
not Jamaica. You're not Jamaica, my brother.
My
I'm going
voice
to
is
wait
drained.
Did you
What
just
I want, man.
assume
Oh god.
my gender? That's insane.
No,
That is
your
not
race,
your
yeah,
gender.
see?
I actually assumed your
Nationality?
race.
That is your nationality.
That's
Jamaican
nationality.
Sorry.
That's your nationality,
Yeah.
people.
No,
That's
no,
my
no,
guy.
no,
That's
no.
true.
Oh, you know what?
That's my
Fair. That
guy.
is true. I should have said,
Yeah.
okay, my fault.
You guys
You're
are
not
so
Jamaican.
terrible, dog.
Okay,
Yes,
my
well,
fault, my fault, my
Yeah,
fault. Let me
that's
re-say
it.
that again.
Jamaican is a
You're
race.
not
Oh, yeah.
Jamaican, my sister. That's what I
Thank
meant to
you.
say. My fault.
Thank you.
My
Thank you.
apologies. I won't do that
The Father,
again.
the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
And,
Good Lord.
and Harmonia just.
Ah, yeah,
got
I'm just
over
gonna. I can't move. I would have loved to go inside to help, but then because Luke there,
You could walk through me.
nope, I'll
You
get
can
the
literally-
opportunity of attack.
Yes, no.
Oh, yeah, with one of them.
Actually, you.
No.
Yes,
I need to
with one of
go
them.
one
That's good.
here or here. I will get the opportunity of attack because I'll be leaving this
I mean,
one.
You
That's
could
fun, you
just
got
kill
it
this
fun.
corner. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's
Okay,
almost
yeah.
dead. by
Yeah,
now, like-
that's yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a possibility. Yeah. Alright,
Possibility.
unarmor strike.
It's
On
already
our strike,
taken 19
that
now.
hits. Roll for damage. 5. All right, let's see.
Well, they're putting in the work,
So
but
that's
That's
hold
24.
on. Right. So you see Harmonia just like kind of start to bust out some shots, like start to punch at the zombie, and the zombie like stops, and it's just like completely still for a second, but it's like, it groans and it comes back like
That's
if nothing
unfortunate.
happened.
Okay, I'm gonna
cool.
just do it again. Excuse me. 1 minute. Thank you.
Now I
Right,
know.
that hits. Roll for damage. 4.
Alright.
Same thing
28.
happens again. The zombie again. You
Alright.
hit the
Oh,
the zombie
shit.
with
I know what
several
to do.
attacks, and it just
Yeah, same here.
yeah, it just like
Radiant.
kinda,
Yeah, I remember. I
Yeah.
remember.
Same
right.
here. Don't worry.
Harmonia.
We
you-
do.
Easy
I don't.
Oh yeah, what y'all
Huh?
gonna say?
Remind me.
Jamaican did, you know.
Nothing.
We are not Jamaicans. We are not Jamaicans.
We are
But welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a great evening.
Oh boy.
So
clearly
Get that
Jamaican
casual joke,
accent.
wait, say that again.
Casual joker.
That's somebody you know, Mikel? Or
No, I just found it funny. He
Oh.
told me Jamaican.
I mean, I feel like that's what most people think. They hear the accent is like, oh, they're Jamaican, right?
I never
Yes, I
ever
love-
get total
I
on these
love.
shows.
I
What the
love
hell?
Jamaica.
I did that
Alright.
accidentally. I don't
That's
even
okay.
know how, but alright.
So, Harmonia, are you gonna do anything else on your turn?
Cry. I mean, no.
Ma,
That's my job.
it is. Ma is your turn, and then
True.
it's this creature's attack afterwards.
I'm drinking.
You're drinking rum and Red Bull?
Are you going to drunk
Can I have
and
some in
fist
that
him?
rum?
Okay.
Right, so you're
Alright,
rolling.
so I'm gonna
You're gonna pop the health potion.
2d. Yeah, it's 2d4 plus a 2.
Yes, correct.
So
So you can
Oh,
do
he
s- I
drinking
think-
the health. I thought he was just
Yeah,
drinking
so I think
rum.
if you do slash roll
It would.
and then put 2d4, can you put plus 2 in this? Would that work?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
2d4
you can literally do that. Yeah.
plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll terribly.
All right. So
Yes.
you
7.
recover. So you see Ma like in the haste from getting slammed in by the zombie. He just like he quickly grabs the health potion that Lex was offering him. He just pops that shit over and just throws it back, healing 7 health. So that
Dog.
puts him at.
Hold on, I know.
You see, I was just like, oh god, I haven't drank like that in a while. It's like,
And what else you gonna
can
do?
I
now?
hold on to the? Can I hold on to the bottle?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Sure, you can.
That's
Sure.
Why?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. no.
So,
Yeah.
You'll understand. You'll understand later. It's a mystery mouse tool for.
What are
it's
you
a
gonna do?
You
surprise.
can't
Nah, I know
mystery
that
mouse
mystery
tool
mouse.
everything, my guy.
What are you gonna do?
Nah,
You back
Luke
up the,
understands
back
why
up
he did
the,
it.
the potion into the bottle? Like, bro.
Well, you know, technically, I should be able to cast I put a caustic brew in here, but all right, you want me
Okay,
to just
fine.
straight
You can't have a
overboard?
Yeah.
You
Litter,
can't have a
litter,
portable caustic brew.
litter.
Right.
Oh,
Anyways,
carry on,
Ma,
carry
what
on.
else are you gonna do on your turn?
Yeah,
What?
no,
Hold on here, King.
Yeah,
Genuine
no,
question. Genuine
Yes.
question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to de-equip my crossbow and pull out my sickle?
I would say that you would have to take your bonus action to dequip it, yes. And then,
I
but then you would also need another action to re-equip your sickle. So if you
Oh.
want, you would have to dequip it and equip it. So that's your actions going, yes. Feel like that's fair.
Oh, yeah, what
That's
you
fair,
say?
right? That's fair.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
That's fair. That's
Okay,
fair.
yes,
I will
just wanna
give you
make
that. I
sure.
will give you that.
I just want to make sure.
So, quick question for the gallery. Y'all think Ole can kill this thing in front of me like the next turn?
Hold on. You can't do any
What?
the
close
only
range
person,
attacks?
the only person who might be able to kill it right now is Tara, because Tara is the only person in between you and the next 2 zombies potentially attacking you.
Yeah.
Flex.
So, so essentially, I won't be able to do any because I'm in close range, and because these things aren't more than 5. The one in front of me isn't more than 5 feet away. I would be essentially rolling at.
Disadvantage. because
Can
they're
you
too
remind me?
close.
Would it be? I'll be rolling at disadvantage,
Yeah,
and plus I
because you're
already
too
used my
close.
action to drink the potion this turn.
That is also true.
Is
So
that
if
an
you-
action?
yeah, no, drinking a potion. I think we agreed that would be a bonus action.
Alright,
Before,
brother,
Shake it up.
disengage.
Yeah, you could just
not
disengage. You
literally
still have your
disengage.
action. You can disengage using your action.
Alright,
But
I'll
I
be
would have loved
disengaging
to
from
have
this one
somebody else
alone,
sponge it
or
first.
It's only the one in front of you had to disengage from, yes.
okay, I'm formally disengaging from the fight.
All right, so
I'll
then-
take out the first one.
So then that means how far where you gonna move now then?
Give me a second.
All the way.
We're
the
going
fuck
to
back.
keep Benny a little bit of company.
So you're moving
Nice,
back to the
nice.
space next
Wow.
to
You
Benny.
getting
Good.
you
Give your
going that
brethren
far?
some
Damn,
love.
bitch.
I
Give your
tap
brethren some
Benny on the
love.
shoulder. Don't worry, you can do this, mate. Like, hold on, can I just can I wait before I go? Can I just tag like can I just like put my hands up to Luke? It's
Doing the
not
fucking
Luke,
persona tag team up
Lexin
shit.
and Taran,
You're it.
Lexin and Tara, and just be like, all right, tagging, have fun.
He's like, he just tapping his
Wow.
shoulders like, you're it, and then just runs.
And wait, how we doing fucking persona? Legit, that sounds like a persona thing. That's persona
Persona.
stuff.
Like a tag
That's
team,
it.
the tagging.
Persona.
So that ends your turn,
Hey.
Mark?
Yeah. Honestly, Benny, if King allowed us to have firearms in this, I would absolutely craft blanks
Take it
so that way I
and
can
just
just
stab
shout
something in the eye.
persona and then just fire
Man,
at my own
shoot
head.
yourself.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I understood the
Alright.
reference.
So this zombie that's right next to Harmonia is going to attack Harmonia.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does a
You're asking like you don't know.
does
That
an
means it
11
isn't there.
hit?
No.
See it disrespectful. You even know what number I'm going and call. You need to stop doing this.
I live in fear. No, because
Real king.
every
Real.
time I'm
Which is
close
living
to
in
it,
fear.
I die. I die.
Oh wait, hold on, shit! I look at the wrong thing.
That is true. Every time
What?
you're close to an enemy, they just beat the shit out of you.
It's
Yeah.
not for...
Which is quite odd.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Does a
Yes.
11 hit? No. So you see the zombie kind of try to take his hand and clasp it and try to hit you in the head, but you just like reel back like last second. And you see the zombie just like kind of miss and swing, and he's like his arm just like pelts off into the room, and it misses his attack. Tara.
Swing and a miss.
It's rolling at disadvantage now because it has one arm less.
No.
No.
Is that what
Tara,
I'm
it's your
hearing?
turn, and then is my next zombie's turn. Tara, what are you gonna do?
I'm trying to help you all.
Yo.
You.
No, don't worry.
All right, Tara, what are you
Let's
doing? What are
now
you doing?
we'll go
You
and
move up,
have somebody
right? That
tap
hits
to
roll.
our wall.
Yes, it does. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
5. So you see, Tara takes
You want
her
more?
sword.
All right.
Oh, you're doing more? Or
I know you say 5 question mark. Like you're just expecting mark. You give it more if you want to. Then.
right, so I need to roll here. So you see Tara like raise her hand up and like slices down at the zombie, and it lodges in the top of the head, and she like pulls back out, and the zombie just like looks up at her and is like, it's still alive.
That's not
Divine
like
smite
what,
is a
29,
what?
no?
Sorry.
It's a bonus action.
A bonus action.
Yep.
You will follow up with a divine smite.
All right. Roll for damage. Well, actually,
It's
can you
good.
click with so I can see where it is, please? Thank you.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yes.
So
Fine. Smite.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
So when you hit a creature with a melee attack, weapon attack, you expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target and a difference to the weapons attack. The extra damage is 2d8 for first of all weapon slot plus 1d8. Alright, blah blah blah. Alright, roll your 3d8 because it's an undead, yes.
Nani?
Yes.
So you'll
my God.
roll it as if it's a second
Holy
level
shit!
spell
I
slot.
didn't even.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
damn. So 3d8.
This is-
Hold on.
Oh.
3d8, right?
Mhm.
3d8.
Yeah.
3d8. Where's he? I don't even have it set up. Slash roll. Roll has 2 L's.
I had a set.
3d8. Any pluses that?
No,
Or
it's
they
just it's just a straight 3d8s, I believe.
All right, there we go. Smite them into the. Yeah.
Right? So you
Damn.
see, after Tara lifts the sword out of the zombie's head, you see her chant a few words, and you just see like a lightning strike appears on the and strikes the zombie in this like disintegrating it into dust, killing the zombie.
This zombie had
Okay.
anywhere.
No problem.
Anywhere between 30 and 42 health. I just want to know.
47.
No, 40. Hold on.
To be fair, I don't
47?
think so.
No.
Because
I'm
radiant.
just saying because it was at 29 that he hit the divine.
No, it
smite.
wasn't at 29. It was at 28. And then it was the plus
So-
5.
you have to remember, And I think what happening
Regular
is
online,
that
online.
I feel like what was happening is that they kept avoiding that because the saving throws King was doing with Harmonia. Because it's just like knocks out, and then like you said, it paused for a moment.
Could be. Yeah. Yeah.
Light returns to the eyes, so it could be
Mhm.
lower in health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play enough.
Question.
Mhm.
King,
Yes.
if I stand. Oh, okay. If I stand either here or here, will I be
Mhm.
able to see Luke and or Harmonia being attacked?
You can see Harmonia. Harmonia's on the main deck still. Luke is the only one that's
Right,
in the
right.
room, but he's in
Inside.
the
Yeah, but he
doorway.
asking. He asking
But-
if
Okay.
he stands here, if you would see him
Yeah.
in the doorway, no.
I
See
would say
him being
Luke.
attacked.
Yeah, Luke is big enough so that way you'll see like if the zombies. Because remember the zombies slamming, so you'll have to
Sure.
run into them. So you'll be able
Okay.
to see. So yes, you can cast your reaction so that we can save him if need be.
Shut up, King. Don't spoil the surprise. What is wrong with you?
Y'all are too obvious. Like, come on, be so for real.
I mean, he's done it multiple times already as well.
But still, do.
Yeah.
Don't let the audience know.
It's like,
Come
oh
on,
no,
Zach.
he's gonna take like 20 points of damage. Oh no, here comes Tara.
Here comes Tara. All right, so that ends your
Main
Alright,
turn.
question
I
is,
my
can
turn.
they hit him?
Hit who?
Wait, say that
Luke
again.
and
Hit who?
Or if they can hit
Oh,
you,
Hit Luke. Yeah,
let's find out.
because sooner or later, Luke is going to absolutely upgrade. But anyways,
All right, so it's the next zombie's turn, and then it's Benny's turn after. So
Right.
now the question is,
can you
Is
hit
it-
Luke? Or
No, it's
would
not
the
that I can't
zombie
hit
run
Luke.
away?
I'm trying to figure out how this would work because if the zombie moves back, right, which it technically can,
Mhm.
I don't feel like it's supposed to be able to take the opportunity like attacks
There's a big
because there's
wall
a big
blocking
ass
it.
The
wall in
range.
the way. No, it's
you're
because there's
fine, you're fine.
good. All right, cool. Once you all cool, with
Yeah,
that.
you're fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to
Wait,
make
no,
sure
no, no, wait. What about Harmonia though?
harmony. That's
That is
what I'm trying to figure out with harmonia because again
the
the wall
wall.
is still
Harmonia
technically,
technically wouldn't be. She would be able to
Very,
get the
very
opportunity
funny.
attack.
but that's why
I
it's
think
still,
so.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not too sure
just
because
slap
it's kind of like a she would be seeing like the way how I thinking about the wall, right? Is like right now harmonia can see the creature, but she may not necessarily be able to reach for the creature. 'Cause,
Okay,
like, there's a
okay.
big ass wall.
So,
in there,
like,
you know.
Think about it like this, right, King?
Mm-hmm.
Technically speaking, like our portraits occupy are just the
Oh,
space that we occupy. It isn't
correct, yes.
necessarily that we are that big.
That
So
is true.
I don't think it
that's
would
true.
be uncommon that like Luke is like you can still see into the doorway with Luke standing there, you know?
Right. That's fair. That's
The only
fair.
thing
But it's also
is
like for reach. Is if she can reach. with
yeah,
the
I don't
wall
know if
in
she'll
the
be able
way.
to reach
I-
that far.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think about too. Not
Suggestion,
even like
King?
attack wise, you know. Yeah.
Suggestion. If it is you're willing to make the move and let her have the opportunity to attack, do it at disadvantage.
Because
I
of the
like the
wall.
idea. I like the
Yeah.
idea. Yeah. So I will do that. So I'll have this
So
creature
it's still
move out.
balanced in a way.
Yes. So I'll let the creature move out of the way. Harmonia, do you want to take the opportunity to attack? Yes or no? Or are you just gonna let
I
the
would
creature
have to
over?
move to do that, wouldn't
No, you
I?
don't. No.
No,
You
no.
don't have to move. The creature is moving
Oh,
out of
damn.
your range, so you get the attack opportunity on it. But you'll roll at disadvantage because again, it's not really. You can't
I
really
mean,
see
our
through the
attack is
wall.
our attack. Let's go.
All right, roll
Throw
at
your champ flag.
disadvantage.
I respect that. Attack is an attack.
An attack is an attack. Yeah, she right.
Okay, so I click in disadvantage.
And then you're clicking the attack that you want to hit with.
Yes. Do I just attack?
Yeah, that
Oh, it
hits.
still lands.
Yeah, so roll for damage. 6. So you see the zombie is trying to huddle off like into the corner, and then Harmonia just like kind of reaches around the Ticker just like kind of smacks it
Yeah.
on its side, dealing 6 damage. But
Yeah,
and the
bitch.
creature kind of
uses her
stumbles
slippers.
and creature kind of stumbles and walks forward.
Yeah.
Hold on. So that's. But the creature like stumbles forward and it kind of just like reaches to his knees. And it stops for a second. You're wondering if the creature like got down. But then suddenly it just like very slowly like hungers back up and it's just like still again just like not really having that good of a time.
Somebody radiant or divine smite this bitch again.
Yeah.
He's not gonna die
I
until
feel
And
like
then
it has
now-
less HP than we think.
it does. It does.
And then now it's going to attack Luke. Wow, okay.
Let's
I
see.
dare you.
With a what?
Do it.
That I rolled a
Attack him.
19. 19 plus 2, that's 22.
Ah,
That
no.
hits.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Damn.
Nah, you
Damn,
well
bitch.
up. Okay then.
D8, D8,
Yeah.
D8, D8,
D8.
D8. Right?
Roll it. Go ahead.
Roll it.
Mhm.
Watch him, watch him.
Go ahead.
Alright, what is your shield of radiance? I'm not telling you the damage. I just want to, I know you're gonna do it. So go ahead and roll for your shit.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not
I just
scared.
wanna say, dog,
Go ahead.
Wait,
I just wanna say,
I
dog,
roll.
you-
Hold on.
Oh, and it's
Go
just
ahead, go ahead, Lex. Go ahead, Lex.
Mhm.
You can reaction as much times as you want. You don't have a limit on that.
No. I do.
You can
I
only
think
do
it's
it
one
once
reaction.
per
That's
Yeah.
like for a
reaction.
while though.
I think it's like now
If
one
you use it
reaction
on
per
one.
combat or something like that.
No, it's
once
actually
per
once
round.
per turn.
Once,
It's
once
two.
per round. It's once,
Once
per
per
round.
my turn. Once
Yeah.
per round.
Yeah, so once
Yeah.
per round.
Once per round. Okay, cool. Well, never mind
Yeah.
then. Carry on.
So
Basically
yes,
infinite.
do
Go
your
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
Let me
do
see.
it. No, you do it.
No, I
You-
want. No,
you-
I
go
want
ahead.
you. No,
Go
you
ahead.
first. No,
Alright,
ladies
you go
first. Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies first.
All right, fine.
It's like watching the
Um,
bully say, "No, you hit first."
Let's see. Use my reaction to not cast, but perform an interception.
Right. So roll your one d10.
I reduce your damage by
By?
1d10 plus my proficiency bonus. Roll that for you now, sir.
Which
Yeah.
is 12. Damn, I hate you. So you see,
Revenge
the
is
zombie,
sweet.
the zombie. Hello, mood boss. Welcome into the stream. So you see, the zombie lurch like towards towards Luke, trying to like grab him in a chokehold, and you see Tara just like essentially like reach into the room and like just like slam his head down to the ground, and it just blocks the 3 damage that the zombie was going to do to Luke.
The tree down.
The
Wow.
3 damage.
It.
The
Should
3
make him
Damage.
take
damage.
1 damage because
Yes, he did.
No, so I was
because
going
it
to do
is
3.
Rizzo.
I was going to do 3 damage, and he reduced it by 4, so he did nullify.
So
Essentially.
he lived.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, 173. Cool.
well, that ends the
Thank you,
zombie's
Tara.
turn. Benny, what are you
Who
going to do, Benny?
has magical powers? Please, magical power.
Me, I have magical powers. It's
You
just
have
not my turn.
radiant.
Yeah,
Okay.
just one more spell
beautiful.
slot.
Benny, what are you going to do,
Beautiful.
buddy? And then Lex, you're up after.
I think he's dead.
Come on,
Jim.
Benny.
Benny, wake
What?
up!
It's sorry, I didn't. Sorry, I heard it was. I thought it was my turn. And I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it is your
It is
turn.
your turn.
Wake up!
I think.
Oh
Fetty
damn!
Wap.
It is going to be very hard to hit anything.
Yep. I don't think Benny can do anything.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can do anything.
You can.
I mean, you don't have to do anything.
Do you have any
Yeah, no,
like
too far
things that
away.
will give a buff? Do you have anything that gives buffs?
no.
Cantrips
do
is
have
the only thing he can
something.
do right now.
That was
Wait.
broke from...
Oh my god!
We
Wait.
have.
Yeah.
Okay, King. I want you to confirm something for me.
I listening.
Spells that only have vocal components.
Spells that only have vocal components, right?
I still need to be able to see the creature, right?
Yes, correct.
Make it count.
Oh fuck! Actually, never mind. It doesn't work for those. You have vocal components, but I still need to be able to see you. Anyway,
I mean, you could
I'll let
Most
put me in.
spells
You know
that
what? What I
see-
will do is use the very, very helpful action.
Mm-hmm.
Of nothing.
Of nothing.
No, I'll just hold my action.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
very helpful.
Really nice choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double
good
reaction.
job.
Let's go.
What?
No,
What? Hold on.
I
What's
just
your
hold my
action?
action until I'm going to hold my action until the zombie is like attack. I can attack it. So, yeah.
Okay.
You need to explain what that is. That's his first time we're hearing it.
Also,
And it
he's
sounds like a
using-
real
he's
thing.
using-
It doesn't
he's
sound
using
like
your
It's
bullshit.
not.
He's sounding.
No,
he's
it is a
using
real
your
thing.
It
reaction.
is.
Yes,
Exactly.
so
It's
what you
only
can
because
do-
I'm using it.
What you can do is instead of like taking my turn right now, I can take my turn later. So I
Or
So
hold my
actually,
action.
whenever you get an
until-
opportunity to take it.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. Your turn
Um,
becomes something like a legendary action, which means you can do it at any given time. So as soon as the zombie gets into like a range where I can hit it, I can then use my action.
With
It would technically also
or
count as a
anything, you could just
reaction
do
instead
that
of-
at another time.
Yes. It wouldn't technically count as a reaction because I would still have a reaction, but for the
Okay.
purposes of my character, I don't have anything that I can do as a reaction.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
Yeah,
This
so it
is
says here-
this is why I said it's D&D tech, it's D&D
Mm.
tech.
So it says here, ready an action. Describe a trigger and the action you would take if it occurs. For example, if an enemy approaches, I attack. Essentially.
Mhm.
So what are you readying to do then? What are you doing?
Attack.
Okay, so
That's what I'm ready.
what is your trigger for the attack then? I should ask.
And the zombie is within range, is within like sight, so I
Okay.
can
Line of sight.
From where I am, yeah, it's
Mhm.
within my line of sight.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
So
that
all
is-
you'll need to do is
Mhm.
get it out of there.
Why?
Look at that
Nah, I
though.
think I might be able
He
to
have
kill it.
he have radiant or divine or whatever. So
All right. Well,
At least,
carry
at
on.
least
Don't
y'all
worry.
learned something new today.
Next thing a bird falls down. You never know.
Hey, yo, I forgot about the bird.
The
Now
bird,
y'all
y'all.
forget about the bird, bro. It have no damn bird. Y'all just heard bird like sounds.
So
Ah,
bird like
Okay
song
then.
guys.
does not
Mermaid.
mean bird.
No.
King, I know you can't see me, but I'm rolling my eyes.
So that ends your turn, right, Benny?
yeah.
Lex, it is your
Thank
turn, buddy
you.
boy. And then Luke, you are up
I-
afterwards.
I am going to move here and then move here.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. And then I'm just gonna swing as usual.
All right, roll to hit.
Swing, swing, swing,
That hits. Roll for damage. Good sir.
bum, bum. 6 slashing.
6 slashing damage. So you see, Lexin
five?
walks into the room and he takes his sword and he slashes across the zombie's chest, dealing 6 damage. Let's see. But the zombie still is up and moving about, having taken the slash straight across his chest. Yes, that is
Okay.
And I will end my
problem.
turn.
Luke,
No
buddy. It is up
What do you
to
wanna
you.
do?
What
Alright.
do you wanna
So
do?
first, I want to see if I actually hit.
That would be a good idea, yeah. All right, that
Mhm.
hits.
I
Roll
hit.
for your damage. And then your Wrathful Smite, because I know you're going to do that.
No, not raffle. Divine smite. It
Define
is
Smite, my
radiant.
bad. Yes. Good.
Divine.
So
Yeah.
how I want to do this?
Yes, how do you want to do this, good sir?
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Luke,
nice.
Oh damn
like to
time.
How's 1d8?
exactly.
What?
How's 1d8?
Well,
He used it at first level.
wait, hold on.
It's 3d8, my
Actually,
guy.
hold on.
Oh yeah,
No, not
actually that is
3D8.
true.
Yeah,
It's
Overkill.
2D8 right now.
It would, no, it's 3D8 because it's an undead creature.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, true.
Overkill.
Roll it 2 more
now.
times.
Sorry, hold on. Sorry, that was a mistake.
Right.
One
Oh,
more,
Lord.
what's
one
it
more,
called? What's
one
it
more,
called?
Yeah.
Come
one
back
more,
to?
one more, one more,
One more.
Is it one more time, my brother?
Okay, fine, hold on.
one more.
Yeah,
Hold
overkill that shit.
on. Right?
Yo,
Hold
what's
on.
the word for mortal combat?
You're gonna
Finish it.
fatality or
Fatality.
brutality?
Fatality.
Brutality.
Yeah.
Right, so how do you want to do
Send
this,
them to
good sir?
Bahamut.
So, Luke, seeing Lexin dash by, would like to stoop down and sweep the zombie.
Oh.
And
You would like
coming
to what,
back up,
sorry? Oh, wait.
sweep.
Oh, okay.
And coming back up, seeing that it falls, Luke would like to suplex him.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
Well, not suplex, sorry. What is the damn name by? Dive elbow him with the trident pointing down.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can, break
Mm.
through the floor.
Oh, I was
Oh,
now
wait,
about to ask if
whoa.
you. I was about to ask if you actually trust the floor to keep you off and all of this. But it sound
Yes,
like
I
you
am
want to-
fully expecting this thing to fall down.
All
I
right.
How
like
weak is
that.
this flooring? Am I going to go with him?
Oh my god. Yes.
No, I don't
Please.
think
Probably.
you will.
We'll
Oh
see.
boy.
All right.
That's
So
hilarious, though.
we'll say Luke does everything he describes, and for everyone who's in the room, the zombie is dead. by the
All
way,
right,
like,
I'm going
and,
in.
and literally got like you see like a little bright light do when he's super. He's like oh, boom, poof into straight ash. But then the floor gives out underneath y'all within the room. Well, actually, no. I wouldn't say it gives out. It gives out over where the zombie is. So we'll say Luke alone goes in because there's a hole in this room. So that area where the wood is weakened. So he will be the only one that goes down. Well, let me just kill the zombie. And you are now in the lower deck of the ship right here.
Splashing down into water.
Yeah, crashing down into
Karen,
the water.
take me with him.
Nah,
Take me
I
with
won't.
him.
Nah,
I'm going
you,
down.
nah, you can jump in the hole after. But other than that,
Nah,
combat is
it
over.
will be much funnier and or cooler if both of us fall in.
Hey,
You just want to go down the hole,
Lex.
don't you?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Alright,
It's
oh
so
my.
to see like think about it. His Wrathful Smite elbow is so powerful it just disintegrates the floor.
You know what? Alright, I'll give it to you. So then you see Luke go through the floor, and then it's like you look like Lexon looks over. He's like, dude, are you okay? When in the same speed that he's looking over to check to make sure he's okay, the floor gives out
Hollywood's
under
gonna
him,
crumble.
and he falls in as well. You can just fall flat on your ass, just like in the water, but you're fine otherwise.
yo, Lex,
Yo.
And this is probably something I'm hoping you're gonna get. You know, like in Devil May Cry 4 when Dante gets Pandora's box and then he puts it on the ground, the light opens up and like he steps on it quickly, but then he falls through the floor.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm imagining with the Ratfus Might.
Yeah.
Well, they
You'll
keep
have
on
some
saying,
good
no,
memory,
after smite
boy.
is divine smite.
Divine smite.
Sorry.
Well, they keep on forgetting it's a paladin.
Regardless, big bright
Yeah,
light
tell them,
drags
Luke.
me down.
So what
Well,
kind
well,
of
it does
paladin are
not
you?
angry brute. Oh god.
Right.
Yeah,
Same
it's
So
cleric you are.
I'm paladin.
So
He don't got a
combat is
paladin
over,
type
right?
yet.
the combat is over.
I get.
There is
Dope.
so now that you all drop into the lower decks of the ship, so I'm just gonna pan over here as you all are down here right now. So as you all descend into the lower decks, it is chilly, wet, and unsettling. Seawater obscures the floor and sloshes around the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. You hear splashing as a walking corpse lumbers towards you, waiting in the water that doesn't quite reach your
Oh,
knees.
Say,
another
yo.
one.
I need you all to
Another one.
re-roll for initiative with these two down below here.
Okay.
Kind of love that. Let's go.
I knew it.
I kind of
I
love
knew
it.
it, and that's why
cool.
I insisted to fall with him, dog.
Alright.
I
so
cool.
then-
No
I
That
problem.
had
man
a
clocked
feeling.
you.
That is exactly why I just did not take me down with him, because boy, oh boy, this is about to be insane work.
Cool. Nah, I
Yeah,
know
Every
yeah.
exactly
level
what to
Not
do now.
is a
rolling
new
good.
zombie.
Please give me a good
Uh,
roll.
Alright,
Get.
Nah, don't
I'm just doing
worry.
some
I'm most
typing.
likely going first.
damn.
right, good.
Don't worry.
If
I'm a
you
roll,
don't go
I'm a
first,
roll.
that's insane work.
Exactly.
What the
But I
boys
know
up
what to
there?
do.
Alright, so I need to
Okay.
pull back up.
As I wanna say, as
Wow.
as we get up to prepare for battle, like, you know, like when they played oh god, RPGs before the battle start, like you characters have a little bit of dialogue before you get into the battle itself. Now,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
want to look over to Luke and be like, you know, as cool as I was, you probably didn't need to take the whole floor with you.
Nah, it was necessary. I had to make sure it would
alright.
stay down.
it had to be
I
done.
said what he
Crazy.
said.
Dog, this website not working
Mm.
again or what the hell?
He says that, I go, yeah, I know you want glory, whatever.
Glory. Nah. Disrespecting the
Justice
culture.
in the
Nah, man.
American way.
Bro, that was our glory, kid. Let's see what.
Fuck. And that's what's told.
That was funny. All right. But anyway, I want everybody to remember, we may be in water, it might be cold. I don't feel any of that shit. No.
Don't worry.
To me,
Yeah.
this is just normal. I don't feel cold.
Okay. Noted.
Right. So hold on. Everybody hold on.
Yes.
I only want in this case I only want you two who are actually lower deck to roll for initiative. The other four of you, you all know they fell in the hole. But y'all don't know that they're in combat as yet. So until the
They can have a wrong without.
yeah, they'll have a round without the rest of you. So while y'all roll for initiative, y'all already did that. I think Harmonia still had to roll for initiative, no? No, everybody roll?
Nope, she's there. Oh shit,
Alright, good.
I rolled. One.
Yeah, everybody roll,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Right, good. So everybody's turn will be skipped until they obviously they have to
Fair.
alert you. However, I will say to alert
Okay.
them.
So if we fall,
I was gonna say the
right?
big bang falling
Technically.
down.
Yeah, but the
Technically,
big bang falling down doesn't mean
Harmonia and Tara would have heard it. Harmonia probably would have seen it.
yes, they already see you fall in the hole, but they don't know that you all are in danger underneath right now.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
exactly what
that
I was
makes sense.
thinking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
They're gonna have to. Somebody's going to have to shout on their turn. Yo, there's more. There's more down here.
I think the question more is
Okay.
more so is like do I want y'all to make an action for this or is it
Flip a coin. Flip a
I'm
coin.
gonna do that. I'm gonna flip a coin. Let's see. So I'm gonna roll a D2. If it's a 1, it's an action. But if it's a 2, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
It's an
Let's go
action.
part 2.
So that means you all have
Damn
to
it.
take an action to alert them about this happening. But at the end of the day, it will still have to go through the entire round and they still have to make their way downstairs. So that means they have to make their way to the stairs and come downstairs to meet with you all to actually engage in the fight.
Was it saying
No
what a
problem.
please
Gotta
zombies?
take the
so you never
stairs.
put them yet.
Huh? You can take the stairs or you
I
can take the
was
hole.
about to drop down the hole.
Why?
Oh
What
yeah,
do
you all
you
can take the hole too. Yeah, if you all want it, you can take the hole too.
So
That's an
there's
option.
Literally.
this and there's literally here.
Right.
Whoever
So
is-
let me
Yes,
whoever-
but which one would be faster?
roll to engage for these.
No, it's not just about faster. If they come down the steps, they will come out on this side, not in the middle of
Kinda.
combat now.
Correct.
It'll be like a flanking maneuver.
Okay.
Yeah, and honestly,
I'm pretty sure
I got
Manzin do not want to jump into the middle of the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
understandable.
that's
yeah,
them.
yeah,
But
leave that to Tara and hey,
yeah,
Miss like arthritis over there.
Not arthritis.
Hmm.
Okay.
Dog,
That
she
was
keep
good.
filling the dex checks, bro. It's not my fault she
rude
ain't
and
showing right now.
disrespectful.
Auntie, do you need WD-40?
Probably, but he doesn't have to mention that.
That's
I
true. You're
get
very rude, ma.
I agree. You are very rude.
I'll
Mom.
live with it.
Sprays her joints
For
while
how
talking.
long? I guess we'll see. Alright, do
Hmm.
a thing.
As long as
Hey,
I accomplish my
hey,
missions
hey,
with
shall boy.
there we go.
Do a thing.
No.
Right. Yep, this looks good to me. Right. Let me just make sure. Right, and let me just roll for.
Just to preface this really quickly,
Mhm.
them coming up these stairs does not put them in opportunity at all, right?
No.
Carry
They're not
on.
gonna come up the stairs. They down.
No, not
on it.
them. Not me, them. Because
Oh,
they'll be
coming
coming up
down the
from
stairs, you
here.
mean? Yeah.
They'll be coming up from here. So technically they're in range, but
But that would be
if it's like a
so
sneak
how the
and
heck was it?
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
the monsters wouldn't know because
Mm.
they'll be behind the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protected by the stairs.
That is a rough turn order for you and me, boy. You wanna
Yep.
I mean,
It is.
I
you
really wanna
take your
at the
turn and
same-
shout at our friends, or because
child.
I'm a decent DPS, but you know what? Yeah, I'll take the action.
that's the thing. We gotta take
Think it's
action to
not
alert everybody.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. I would like. Wait, technically we could start now, right?
Wait for King.
Sorry, I
King.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I still setting up the creatures. My bad.
Could he
Mm.
move and use his action?
Yes, he can
Yes.
even use his action. Yes.
Okay.
And then
Movement
now
is a
for-
separate thing that
I would tell y'all to get out of range.
There's no way we can without entering. Actually, no,
getting
we
hit.
could.
No, y'all can't.
No, we
Y'all
could.
can't.
We could.
Yeah,
I
but
push
I would much
Harmonia's
rather.
wheelchair. Say, all right, Auntie, let me get
forward.
inside.
Yeah.
You could.
Listen, I
you
might
could.
be old. Apparently, I'm crippled. But if you all have to
Okay,
face
hold on.
that by all yourself, it's best to just get out of range.
Can I push
Just
her
spend
wheelchair?
Yeah,
off
time
but
the
Lex
getting
wouldn't
out
be
of
able to
range.
get out
I
of
have no
a
clips.
good enough way.
No, I
I
could.
don't think
I
she
could,
has a
I could,
wheelchair. I
could.
think it's a walking
could.
staff. That she
22.
okay.
Right.
bro.
You know that,
Quarter
you know that meme
Mm.
I
with
can
the
go.
little girl pushing the old person in the wheelchair and then push them off the cliff?
The problem is,
Yeah.
my
Yes.
turn is after these tuners. I would know until those other two
Exactly.
characters move. Like,
So I would much rather just stay here and soak up damage.
Right.
Sorry
Good.
to say.
Good.
Yeah,
Just
I
buy for
am
something.
ready. Are you guys
That's
ready?
very on brand for you.
Are you
Yeah.
ready,
Carry on.
kids?
sarcasm.
Aye, Captain.
Captain. I can't hear you.
You stupid.
Can you not do this?
Oh,
King, don't, please.
Luke, it's your
take it
turn.
to Luke. Take it. To, take it.
Copyrighted.
Luke, you are up to bat, and then it will
Okay.
be is the ghoul's turn after.
Hi.
Are we calling
So-
it a fool?
Luke seeing the more undead coming about would shout up to them. They have more down here, ready for the slaughter.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
yo.
That wasn't loud
Adi.
enough. Could you repeat that, please?
A day. A glowing.
There are more undead down here. We
Ready
request
for-
aid.
Request aid.
Okay.
Already.
We request aid. I fuck with that.
And since that is my action, I would like to walk up and completely
no.
distract them.
Hey,
hold on.
you know what?
I
I
will
knew
talk
he
about.
was
Quick
gonna
thing
do
to
it.
note,
I know he was
because-
gonna do it. Carry on.
Because this entire lower
I-
half of the ship is submerged in water, it is considered difficult terrain. So keep that in mind. Your
Ooh.
speed, your movement is halved.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Lex, we couldn't have an away either way. So I don't.
Mm.
You're gonna
Luke,
still run away.
So
Carry
Luke,
on.
No.
you charging into
50
them
movement
and you keep
can't
them
go
there
that
at bay, and
Can't
that's your
please.
turn, right? Yeah, Luke, that's your turn.
Yes, it does.
All right.
50 movement. He and a half after good on.
So now it is El Ghul's turn. Raj Al Ghul's.
Fantasmas.
Great Al Ghul.
La Fantasmas.
Right. Oh my god, go away ad. I hate ads. Ads just dumb. Unless it's to support me, you should watch the ads to support your boy King. He needs the money because he's broke. Anyways.
Chuckles nervously.
You should watch the ads, but just mute the ads or open it in a different tab, so you don't have to watch the ads.
No. Flashback to that one Black Mirror episode.
Oh my god. Now why would you say that?
I don't want to go
I
further
reached
to the
there
spoiler
yet.
territory.
Ooh, I need to watch that new season of Black Mirror.
Yeah,
You
I
should,
don't know
it
what
is
season
really
I reached
good.
now.
It's really good.
Everybody
Apparently,
just wearing
Bellatrix in it.
thing, and it's
I hope
kind of
not.
boring. My soul.
Of course, that's what's gonna get people watching Zane.
There's an episode where they mention Bellatrix and they play it for maybe a minute. I need to watch that
Oh
episode.
boy.
I'm going
Yo,
on
two
to season
things I know Zane will
5
want to
just
watch
now.
is if he has if it has a popular game that he likes, aka Risk of Rain or
Ooh,
Bellatrix,
Whisker Wayne.
or 2, Find Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you know
I
what?
think most things have fine shit in it. So
Hold on,
Both
huh?
true.
Zane should be watching
Explain.
most shows then.
Explain to the old
Why?
person
Hold
what
on,
fine
time.
shit is.
What are we waiting on?
I just
I
trying
don't
to check.
know.
I
With
checking
old
something right
person
now. I
specifically,
checking
are we
something.
talking
Okay.
about
Sorry.
Harmonia or
Player.
Right.
Okay. Fine Shit is Bad Gal,
I
aka
pray.
Hot Gal,
I pray
aka
for a rule, a high
anything that's
roll.
pretty.
So the
see.
zombie is going.
Any-
Sorry, the ghoul is going to attempt to claw at
Okay.
I forget
Luke.
your name. Luke. Thank you.
Liechtenstein.
Aye,
Oh my
aye,
God.
aye. 4 letter word. Anyway.
Yeah, no, 4 letter word. Dice.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
4
All
letter
right.
word.
So sorry.
Wow.
Not
No,
just
no.
plenty for them.
So that
Oh, that's
is
bad.
that is 19 to hit and meets it.
Okay.
Meets it. So now I need to roll.
Your luck is
Oh, that's why. Cause he AC so high. I want to touch it.
yes. Yes, he's in for anything that could hit.
He said hallelujah.
Right. So
Could we
Yes.
say that Luke is 5 feet below me?
Wow.
anyways, so
Yeah.
so
I mean, technically, he kind of is.
Luke.
Just crashed through the floor.
So
Lord.
you see the,
Yeah, he's like,
Lord.
oh.
you see the,
What?
the ghoul.
To be fair,
Luke-
the wood in the other room was much weaker than the wood in the main deck. So
That is
Exactly.
true.
And
So
Luke
you-
is a heavy boy.
I just brace on my shield and just drop down. Jump and drop.
So you see the creature claw at Luke, and you see he takes a little bit of damage, taking 5 damage. And Luke, I need you to roll a
Why?
Constitution saving throw for me.
A constitution.
Yes,
Oh,
Constitution
shit.
saving.
Oh, it's gonna poison you.
Yikes.
15.
Up. All right. So it does
I see.
the 5 damage to you, and it doesn't really do anything else to you at this current point in time. But that ends that zombie, that ghoul's turn, and now we're going on to the zombie that's below you. His turn. He is going to attempt to
I really wish it was the other one.
slam you. Who would have thought? Not I. So let's see. I need to get
Somebody thought.
16.
Hit, no hit.
Damn, that one doesn't hit. So you see, he slams in, he tries to slam into you, but he misses. That ends that one's turn, and now it's Lexin's turn. Lexin,
Thank God.
what are you gonna
Yeah,
do? buddy?
no, I know. I am not moving from my spot.
Do some
honestly.
damage, something.
Know that.
Yeah, no, I'll do damage.
I know what he's
actually,
about to
I'll
do.
move One,
Do
I'll
the
move
thing.
one space
Do
back.
the thing. Do
Yes,
the
I'll make
thing.
sure I
yes.
in range.
Do the thing.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
I am.
The shield toss I put as a regular attack, or I didn't put like any kind of Oh no, you had to expand the superiority. Did I choose it? No, I can't remember
No,
what I did.
you,
for it.
you know, you just have my bonus action. I take a bonus action, equip my shield, and then I
Right.
can throw it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I should have treated it more like a spell gun. Hey, Jesus, you seen dog with the 10 planes of leg press?
Yeah.
Let's go. Shout out to man like
That's
Jesus.
why I am here praying that I get to bounce this dog. Anyway, the
Alright,
Let's
equip
go
my
into the-
shield.
with the bounce off of my
Mhm.
shield.
And the thing
Shield
is, right
on
now,
shield action.
the shield, nah, the bounce is based on the roll now.
Right. So you're
Ah.
decrypting your shield.
So yeah, the equip my shield makes it go down to 13. I am going to where did it go? Oh, here it is. Shield toss. Please hit.
Right. So
Right,
which
that's it, right?
creature are you aiming at first? Is the question I should ask.
This one.
That one. Okay. So that hits roll.
You
For
want me to
damage.
look? All right, please give me a bounce or two.
Ooh, that one doesn't bounce,
Nah,
unfortunately. So you see,
Dang.
Lexin, he takes his shield and he throws it at the zombie, dealing 7 damage, and it returns back into his hand like he's holding it in his
Anyway,
hand. Mhm.
Returning does what? Other than bring it back, because somebody
Oh,
mentioned about
it
you know,
does
one
plus
extra
one
damage.
damage. It does plus 1 damage. So it takes
Yeah,
8
yeah,
damage
plus
instead of
one.
7. It takes 8 damage.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for reminding me.
Can I add that? Can I add that 1 damage to the 2 and make it a bouncer?
No, unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Dying,
I thought about that as
Dying.
well.
dying. All right, no problem. Yeah. All right, cool.
Right. Take a rest. Vandal, yeah,
With
choose
that,
rest up,
I
buddy.
will end
Rest
my
up,
turn.
buddy.
Yeah.
All right. And then now is the next zombie's turn, who is going to attempt to slam into to Luke. That one actually does hit. Let me see.
Hold on, naturally or
No, with
Maybe
for the plus it's plus
naturally.
3.
oh,
Oh, it's plus.
it's
Yeah.
plus 3, damn.
Yeah. So I need to roll. Where is it? Where is it? Dog, I lost my dice while I do
I didn't-
it. Where's my
Why
dice?
not
What do we
both?
do, man?
Hold on. Am I crazy? Oh, there it is, right here in front of my face. So that deals. So this one slams into Luke, dealing 6 damage. So that puts you down to 7. And
Yep.
that ends that creature's turn. And now we're coming back to the
Cool.
top of the turn order now with Luke. And then now everybody else could do what they have to do to move and everything like that.
Drink your
Ooh.
potion.
So Luke, yeah, your
Yeah.
turn, what you gonna do, buddy?
Yeah, I'll drink that potion.
All right, so roll your 2d4 plus 2. If you remember the command, right?
Yep.
All right, good.
4.
Plus 2. Right, so
Ah,
Luke.
damn it.
Oh my! Oh.
I also
So
have
it's-
everything.
Luke,
11.
I'm
It's
in-
we're gonna say, brother, it's so wet and damp down here, like slipped through his claws.
yeah,
Ay,
like
ay,
he had
ay.
to, he like from the wetness of his hand, he's trying to like open up the potion, kind of stuff in his hand from like actually
He
getting hit.
spills. He
He
spills.
spills
some-
like some of it out, but he drinks the rest, healing 4 damage. So that puts you up to
Damn it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
right there we go.
I would like to go and stab.
All right,
Let me. You know what? I will stab the ghoul in the
the
beginning.
ghoul. Okay, roll to hit.
No problem.
13.
God fucking
13. Does 13 hits? Can we get drum roll, please?
please.
Drum roll, please. No
Thanks.
drum roll.
My mic didn't pick it up. Damn, I
Nah.
will actually
Nah.
drum roll for you.
The-
Same.
I kind of went and got some cookies, but isn't like using a potion a full action?
No, we
No, it's a
agree. We
bonus.
No,
are
it's
we
a
agreed for the
bonus.
campaign. That is a bonus. Yes.
Why
Like,
you only
we-
15?
What you say, Miguel?
Why look at 15? He wasn't.
I was
He was
at
at
11.
11. Yeah. And
He was at he was at 7 and he drank the potion.
oh, he changed his
So I'll
health.
be at 11.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
realize he changed his health already.
fast.
Okay, my bad.
I got
So
2 hands, but the
13 hits though. Roll for your damage, good sir.
King, you add a little extra 1 to my
For
character
the
sheet by accident for the attack. I already added it the first time.
for what?
The returning. You forget?
Oh, I have to. Add, you say I have to add it. You saying?
No, I believe you added it when
No,
I
no, no.
added it before.
Oh, I didn't change anything in anybody's character sheet for a while.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no, I ain't touched nobody's character sheet
And
for like the
why?
last few weeks. Dog.
Okay, then never mind. I had it on the correct thing before.
So it is
Then
good.
that would
dog.
be 7 points of damage.
Yeah, so it'll deal 7 points of damage to the creature. Hold on, does return and proc even if you don't toss it? That's the next question you had to ask.
I don't know.
I'm going to check that really quickly.
Why?
Why what?
I thought it's just a.
Why
I know
would we
it's a-
turn
it's a-
in proc if you don't throw it?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
But
think
that's the
it's
thing. I thought it was just a natural enchantment that would add to it. You know?
No, it doesn't.
Hide again.
It doesn't proc.
Okay, then.
Oh, I know I have this tab open.
Then it will be the 6.
So it says a magic weapon grants +1 to attack and damage rolls made with it and returns to the wielder's hand immediately after it is used to make a range attack. Yeah, it specifically says range attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah, just the natural 6.
Yeah, so you see Luke stabs over the trident, dealing 6 damage to the ghoul, putting it down to this amount of HP that you all cannot see. Luke, are you
Why
doing
don't
anything
we?
else on your turn?
I can't do anything else.
Yeah, if you move on from that space, you're taking like 3 opportunity attacks.
I know.
Right,
And
so
I
you
could
end
care
it.
less.
Lol.
Yep.
Benny, it is your turn and then the ghoul's turn.
Benny, my boy, this is your episode. You can share the
You've
title of
been
this episode
saying
with Luke.
that.
Come on. Come
Oh.
on.
So now,
How do I
mind
do
you,
that? I
don't
can't.
Just
Fucking
Think
remember.
with me.
outside the
I already
box.
told
So,
y'all
again,
that
just
we have
remember
issues.
that, hold on, I'm trying to draw, but I can't draw. Hold on. So just remember that you can pass through this to go down the stairs, or you can pass down any of these 3 squares to fall down into the deck below, and I will place you in the appropriate place. But you still have
Will I
to
take any
expend your
damage?
movement to move. If you take the stairs, no. If you take the hole, probably.
And you're talking about these stairs, right?
The one that
No,
has the
that
X
goes
over it.
upstairs.
Yeah, the one that have the
Oh.
X over it is the one. Yeah.
Oh, that's no. I was asking if those are the stairs.
Oh yeah, those
Yeah.
are the stairs. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Just remember, you still have your normal movement to take into account.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't take
I'm
any extra
trying just
movement for
not
making
to
it
get too
downstairs.
close. I'm trying to look if there's a place where I can go where I won't be too fucking close to it.
Dog, I don't even think you
I
can
mean, you
make
are
it
not-
down
you
the
have
stairs
no-
right now. You can't
You
even
have
make it.
no choice but to go down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if like I make it down the stairs, I'll be 20 feet, and like I need to position myself in such a way where I can actually do damage. Otherwise,
Nah,
you know,
it wouldn't be able
um,
to. You
well,
and Miles
you-
need to spend a turn getting here, though.
Yes, that is correct. Unfortunately, unless you, well, yeah, you can't yeet yourself into
Yeah,
the
because
hole, unfortunately.
once they reach down, it's
They only have
difficult
10
terrain, and he
feet.
will be able to
Oh
move
yeah,
one
that's true. You
square.
only have half
So-
movement, so you only have 1 square. That's
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So
could
like
also
I
just
have a quick
use your
question, right?
movement as
What's the
well.
question?
So this entire area here, right? The one that kind of drawn out with a green thing. So it'd be these 3 cubes, right?
Yeah, those 3 cubes that
Three
the line are
cubes.
going through, those are that's the hole that you can fall down, and you will end up around by where Lex and
So
Luca.
1, 2, and 3 is where the
So
hole is.
So it'll be right,
it'll be
right where I
right
draw on the
here.
next map. Yeah, where I draw it on the next map is where you'll end up. No, wait, I
Okay.
lie. It's not there. My
Good.
bad. It is here where Lexon is. Yep, there we go.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
moved
I
back.
was-
I moved back.
I
I
was-
Yeah,
moved
no,
back.
but
Yeah, I moved back.
it's over one of these squares that you're on. Yeah.
Okay. I have a follow up question.
What is your question, good sir?
So if I go into the where the hole is, and I just kind of look into the hole, can I cast a spell from there?
No, because
You can't
they'll
make
be
it
still underneath
anyways.
you.
And yeah, I would no.
Fuck
I
yeah.
would say
Positionally, you wouldn't be
Positionally-
able to.
no.
Yeah, you won't see them.
No, yeah,
You
positionally
can't
you
see
won't
them
be able to. Yeah, you
positionally.
can't see. Yeah, you can't even see them because they're not over
There's
the hole.
literally no way for me to not have to
can
do
also-
this. No,
You have to take
Yeah,
the
you
stairs.
had a
Oh,
dash.
I have to take the stairs.
So,
Alright,
Had to take
okay,
the
well-
stairs and had to take do a dash.
I don't necessarily have to dash, is the thing, because if
True,
these
but
stairs,
it will
these
help
stairs gonna
you.
plop me out.
Mm.
These stairs are gonna plop me out somewhere here. Yeah, they're gonna plop me somewhere there. So if
the stairs will
anything,
plop you here. The stairs will plop you in this square.
20. So I'll be
And then
here.
you'll have to run around.
You probably should dash.
You'll be here, and then you'll take
Yeah,
one.
it seems like dashing might be the way and the vibe.
You'll only be able to move like 3 spots. So that'll
Yeah,
be 1, 2,
Even so,
3.
like I will literally only be able to go. I'll be able to go and then like just move enough where I won't be directly in the line of sight of a zombie.
But you would,
So,
no matter where you
what is
pop
it?
out,
Now
that
you'll be in a
won't
line of
be-
sight. It could come in the
30.
back of them there.
60?
Well, if I
like,
dash, I'll get
um,
50,
Dash.
60.
One,
60, right?
So Zane, I have a question for you. How much movement do you have in total?
That's
If
what
If I
just
dash,
said.
I'll get 60.
that is true.
So 20, and you'll just be able to
So-
move 20. Yeah, so
I'll only be
you'll
able to
fine.
move. Yeah, basically. I'll
Yeah,
have to
that'll
like basically right here is where. Sorry,
That is
Right
right
here, right
here,
half.
like
One
right
of the
here
different-
is probably like one of
Yeah.
these two is probably where I want to be. So I think that is what I would like to do. I like to
Hold on.
dash and then end up here,
Hold on, I
Behind
didn't see
you.
where you're
Yeah,
paying.
Cool.
Behind
right where like adjacent to parallel to him. Sorry,
Alright,
right
give me
here.
a second. So just keep in mind that dashing uses up your action.
Yes, I
See-
unfortunately am aware of that.
So when you dash,
you have
you're
any
gonna dash.
bonus
Are you going to dash into the hole? You said, sorry.
I'm good. No, I'm not gonna dash into you. I'm gonna use the stairs.
Or say dashing to take the stairs down. So that'll be 20
Yeah,
feet of
yeah.
movement coming out, popping out here. Hold on, wait. So, popping out there. Good. So then from there, you would have 40 feet of movement from dashing, which is halved to 20. And you say going 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And your
Yeah,
business out there?
adjacent to where Luke is.
All right.
yes.
Good. Sounds good.
And that will prevent opportunity attack. And unfortunately, I mean, wait.
Hold on.
You can't do
Wait.
anything. You don't have any actions.
I have a bonus action.
You do have a bonus
Yeah.
action, yes.
Actually, nah, fuck that. That would be stupid of me to do. At least right now, it would be stupid of me to
It is
do.
good.
Give me Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my
and
turn
ask
now.
move back one.
Right,
Wait,
so
why?
now
Because if you would have went with a traced out, you would have gotten an
Okay.
opportunity to attack technically by the zombie.
that is correct, yes.
Which one?
This
What,
one,
this one and
This
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 one
one
down
right
here.
here.
this one?
Yeah,
But
because
wouldn't
the
it
way
have
how you
been? It
drew,
would have been behind a wall, would it not have been? I would have been
it's
behind a wall.
yeah, still crossing
It would be
in
that-
its way. Yeah, in that case, because it's
Yeah.
not like
Oh,
it's
shit.
not like it's not like how before with
Yeah, but, like,
Harmonia. It's
you-
like
wait,
it's still an
which
open
one?
space. So what he was saying is that you hold on, let me see if I could get the line. Draw the line for me again there, Luke. I think it was you, George, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hold on.
1, 2.
So if you go this way,
Yeah, so if you went down
It's
with the
the
one that has the
opportunity
10 on it,
before
going
that.
into the 15, you would proc the opportunity attack that way.
Oh, okay. Then I will instead. I'll take the safer route and end up.
This
It'll
one.
be here instead.
Yeah, you'll end
Yep.
up by the
It'll be
barrels.
one
Yeah.
behind. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Alright, so then just
Like
shift yourself
one
against the
less
barrels.
is fine.
Good. And then
Yeah.
your turn.
Unfortunately, but I mean, it's still in a good. I'm still in a good spot.
Alright.
Yeah,
I mean, you
and
can
it could
always
always
just
move
stay
next
behind
round.
and move next turn.
Yeah.
That's not the way and the vibe I'm probably gonna do, but that is probably part of what I'll do.
Alright, so it is El Ghul's turn. Raj Al Ghul. I am going to roll to claw your fucking legs off again.
My
Okay.
legs this time. Interesting.
I need to remember your AC, right? Please.
19.
No, stop rolling up the goddamn thing. I made this with the guardrail for a reason. Jesus Christ.
Nah, continue following off. Yo, just count as a 1.
2 in a row,
Come on.
baby. Right, so this one
Nah,
is going to claw
man.
at you. So now it's 1d4, and then I need you to roll a con saving throw again.
Please, guys. Please. Constitution saving throw. Yes!
There you go.
Natural
So-
20.
This ghoul claws at your leg again, dealing 2 damage, and it doesn't do anything else, so that will put you at 9. And then, what do I want to do?
Would he move away?
No, I'm not gonna move away. Let me see.
Nah, you never know. Want to move away? Let me go and stab him again.
How much
Flip him
movement
up,
does it
maybe,
have?
something.
It's halved. Okay, so no, that zombie is going to end its turn. That ghoul is gonna end its turn. Then it's this zombie's turn here, so that's this one below here. So the zombie has how much movement?
Hey, he moving.
Right, so this zombie is going to go blim, blam, and it's going to
Interesting.
This nigga playing football.
Nah, I wonder how these zombies so intelligent, boy. He's a
This
big,
nigga-
beefy, healthy
football.
dragonborn. How it's so intelligent? Hey,
I'm trying to
make
figure
it
it out
sense.
myself.
The zombie is going
I'm
to
trying to
slam.
figure that out. This zombie
Yo.
mad smart.
Listen,
Exactly.
it's either did that or he would have just go through the zombie and take again. He would have bonk into the zombie and you go up the same way there. It want to go for belly. It's smelling fresh meat.
Oh no,
I'm
I
gonna have
fresh
it say
meat.
and bonk that one and go this way. Is that better for you, buddy?
No.
No,
It's
you're
not
complaining. You're complaining. It's one.
Yeah, we complaining how smart it is.
Dog, well then I'm making
Dog,
make
I
a double
saw-
movement.
I saw that nigga. I'm being dead ass. I saw that nigga use a Lorenzo level blue lock move just now. He went around him. This nigga
Yes,
dribbled
sir.
around him.
He do all
That was
movements.
insane.
Like,
Zombies
He's a
got
big,
dribbling
healthy
movements
dragonborn.
now.
Oh my
Guys,
god,
you're complaining and it's all
hello.
gonna be
Yes,
the
we're playing
same.
D&D. We are playing
Wait, we're
D&D.
talking
Hello.
about
I know, but
Lorenzo
I know, but I do think it's so funny. I can't lie.
Alright, I'm rolling to
Well,
slam you. Wait, there's right creature, right? Okay, it is. So this hits. I'm going to roll for 1d at. Where's my D? Where's my D? This is my D. This is my D.
I just want to point out to everyone, this is going to at most do half of my hit points worth of damage.
Most is
Nah, don't worry.
So,
At
Is it-
most, it can do half of my
You
hit
see
points.
the zombie like waddle through the water towards him, and he just like rushes into him and slams him into the barrels that he's standing up by dealing 2 damage. Yo, let's
Oh,
panic for that.
Exactly.
Yo, let's panic for that
God.
thing, dog. All right, and that ends that zombie's turn. Harmonia, you are up to bat next.
Run away.
How much that zombie take so far?
Alright.
That zombie take how much damage again so far?
That's a good
I really
question,
want
but-
to attack it.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
to
Hold
ask.
on.
I did
I remember
8
hitting like
damage.
6.
Okay, so
Wait, did you
I
attack
need
it?
to go
No,
through
no,
this
you
square.
hit the ghoul. I hit
Oh.
the
Actual zombie.
yeah, zombie.
Then that would
I did
be
it took 8. It took 8 because of the return. So it
Mhm.
Alrighty,
only took
shield
8
toss.
damage.
Right. Yeah, so Harmonia, what are you going to do on this lovely turn?
Okay, I need to go through which square to jump down there.
The ones at the back that have the line over it.
Oh, these 3. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is
Oh,
1,
cool.
2, 3.
Let me take a little measure.
1,
Let's
2.
go.
Okay, cool.
2. Oh,
So that's 2.
Yes.
1, 2. Alright, so
Yes.
jump down.
Alright, I need you to
Take me
make
to your leader.
I need you to make
Let's
an
see if you break your
acrobatics
leg.
throw for me.
Never mind. I walk on
Two
these
legs.
stairs.
Acrobatics check, yes.
Never mind. I want to
break your
walk down the
leg.
stairs instead.
Now you're already
Gil,
said
get your ass down here.
Gil.
Wait, really? Acrobatics? Oh
Yeah,
no.
acrobatics, yeah.
Oh no.
Today's not Harmonia Day earlier. Just now.
Come on, you might
I
never know,
believe
you
it.
might
I
do
never.
good.
Oh,
Wait, no,
shit,
why you
why
roll
you
like...
make that
Oh, I'm still
disadvantage?
rolling at disadvantage. My bad, yo.
I'll
My
allow you
bad.
to
I
roll
didn't
it
change
over.
it
I'll
back.
allow you to roll it over. I ain't gonna take that
I
6
mean-
from you. I ain't gonna take that 6 from you, don't worry. That would be wickedness.
That's a nut.
Yeah, that's one. The fact... Oh, yeah. Alright,
Come on.
so
Okay,
Harmonia...
yeah.
like walks over to the hole and she jumps in, so that will take her. So wait, hold on. Which spot are you walking to? This spot that I put you over here, right?
Yeah.
Right. So then you
That's
jump
2.
down into the hole, and with the grace and pirouette of a ballerina, you land ever so gracefully into the water,
I twirl.
and you twirl, and you land safely. So that expended 10
So-
feet of your movement. So you have 10
35
remaining.
remain.
No, you don't, 35. What?
It's half. What's
Yeah, so-
half of 35?
No, it's not
No,
half
it's
of
half of your
35.
remainder.
It's half of your remainder. So you have
Mm.
half of 25, which would be 10 still, I believe, because it's rounded down, I think.
That's some
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But
So you have
I have
job
unarmored
on
movement,
WD-14,
so I have a
then
plus
leave, by the
10
way.
movement.
Oh, so
Yo,
you have 45
I know
movement.
it.
Okay, so it's
I
45
have
movement.
45.
So you have 35
One
divided by
button?
2. 35 divided by 2 is you have 15 feet of movement remaining.
Say less. I'm gonna join my brother Benny over here there.
Yeah, please move.
1, 2,
Hello.
and what you gonna do?
Okay, how many bonus actions are there? It's just one bonus.
It's just one bonus and one action unless you have action
It just
surge.
depends on how you want to use the bonus, because plenty things takes bonus.
Well,
Alright.
not really. But yeah, that's the idea.
Wait.
All depends on
Shit.
the build.
Well,
you
they're
do,
gonna
but
screw
yeah.
me over by moving this zombie over here. That's why I didn't want to come down the stairs. I didn't want to have the
Me.
opportunity to.
Blame thing.
Hi, my name is King and I approve of these commercial
So I
messages.
came here. That's 1, 2. If I go
What's that?
here, I could
Give me
still
a suggestion.
Hold on.
and
You landed here. You landed in this spot.
yeah.
So you where you
So
wanna
that's
move?
1, 2. If I go here, I
That's
still hit this zombie.
you can hit the zombie from below
Yes.
too, but yeah.
And you wouldn't be
From
in range.
below?
And no.
Yeah,
No, no,
so-
no, no.
No,
hold on.
no, I want to go here because then I'm not in range to this
that
one,
one?
Yeah.
That one.
and
Yes, you
that's
can
what's
do that.
important to me.
Yes, you can do
All
that.
right. Because I just waiting for Benny to divine its ass after. I just here for style.
Maya,
That's
goodbye.
if he can't define it.
He can.
Oh,
I say a
I'm
goodbye.
sorry.
Are you
Alright.
good?
Yeah,
One.
good.
Alright,
I just
Right, that
chewing.
hits roll for damage.
We
right.
kind of last
So
time.
you,
already.
yeah, punch, dealing 5
yeah.
damage to the zombie. Punch. And what
Alright,
you
two.
do?
Oh, jeez.
Him ag-
Alright,
again,
punch,
that's
you
right.
hit. Roll for damage again. Alright, and that deals
Hey.
7 damage. You see the zombie again, huck over. And it's looking like
time
it's
to
about to die. And it gets
Died.
back up. And
No!
it's ready to
Damn.
fight again.
That sound like it should have been a die pose. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like
Exactly.
you lying to me right now.
I had to roll my dice. Give me a chance. What the hell?
Now, we heard the dice. We heard the dice
Exactly.
and we heard a pause. We
No,
heard a
the pause
pause.
was because of the dice. What are you talking about?
Carry on.
I
I'm
think
done.
you're just insane. But yeah,
That's
so
okay.
what else you
We're
gonna
all
do on this
crazy
thing? You done
here.
anything?
I'll pat Benny on the back. It's like, your turn, brother. Take it
Is
away.
Not even he turned as yeah, that's the funny thing.
I know, but at the moment, there's only 3 people who could do anything to actually kill it.
He,
Well,
I mean, it could die naturally of causes.
Yeah,
eh?
but apparently that's very hard to do. So
You're just not dealing enough damage for it to actually matter.
What do you mean not doing enough
Interesting.
damage?
So I will explain to you how the zombies work again. Zombies have undead fortitude. When the damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it makes a constitution saving throw, which would be the DC is 5 plus the damage I would take. So in this case, it would have been 5 plus 7. That means it's a DC of 12. I have to make a constitution saving throw. If I meet or I beat it, I live at 1 HP. But again, if you do enough damage to make
It's
the
the same
AC,
thing,
It would be
barbarians.
harder for it to reach.
yes, exactly. So that's why I say if you do more damage in a hit, you don't have to worry about it. But obviously, hitting radiant damage, ignores that whole property and just
It's
kills it.
instant kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just the idea is like
Was
if you
he
So that
Constitution
means,
saving
like-
at the what?
5
I
plus
still
the
can't do
damage
that.
dealt is the
At the
AC.
5.
Yeah, DC. No, it's a DC 5 plus the damage dealt. So
DC
let me say
5.
in this case, right? Becca dealt 7 damage to the zombie. So the DC will be 5 plus 7, which is 12. So that means I have to meet or beat 12 to bring it back to life.
Okay.
Can I add up my
No.
my strikes then?
No.
Yeah, so I will never be able to do that unless he gets unlucky.
Don't you have a
But
Even
at
if
what
I
point?
use key,
you have a whole ass quarter staff that you have not been using for the
the
longest
quarter
while.
staff does less damage, by the way.
That's funny.
God damn.
How does that
That's
do
why
less
I've been on
damage?
arm striking
Wait,
only
really?
because it does less
That is
damage.
hilarious. Hold on, I need to check that.
Wait,
Does
How does
one
that
of
do less
can't be
four.
right. Quarter staffs do 1d6.
Yeah, this does 4 plus 3.
4 plus 3.
Okay,
What?
dog.
I was about to say, shouldn't it do about the same thing? Just
Oh
DC
my
plus
fucking
Oh, no.
god,
Hold
Nick.
on, hold on,
something
hold on.
alike.
Hold on. Quarter staff deals. I wait if it's a load. Why is it taking 10 years to load? Lord damn it. She's
Because-
right, it deals
Because
1d6
the
damage.
internet.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't it be 1d6 plus the strength or something?
It was.
Its strength is 0, so that might be why.
Yeah, it's
What?
1d6,
It's a
but if
versatile. It's a versatile
has-
weapon.
it has a two-handed version of the attack that deals 1d8.
It's
Why
also.
doesn't
I'm
she
pretty
do-
sure.
Why
I'm
don't you do the
also.
200 version?
She good?
I am pretty sure quarter staffs are like versatile. Are they not?
No, they're
It
simple
should be.
weapons.
Oh
What?
fuck. Okay.
No, sorry, it has the versatile
That
property. He's
is-
right. No, it has the versatile.
Oh my
What
god.
are these things?
That means you can use, instead of using your strength, you can use your dex for attack and damage
I
rolls.
just want to say these things were not
Yes.
read in that shit we put together. These words were not there. It was like, this is a
Oh
simple
my
weapon.
god. Oh
That's
my
because
god.
you need to look
Classify it as a
deeper.
simple weapon.
I think
My
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
tell
look deeper.
You know what, Lex? You have your turn. You eat it. You have your cake and you eat it too, my brother. We don't have to look at that character sheet after this.
Yeah, for real. All right, so Lex, well, Harmonia, are you ending your turn?
Yeah.
Lex, you are up
Wait,
to
hold on, so
scratch.
does that mean?
Yes, Mr.
Gonna move
Luxon.
one space.
No, hold on. I go and do a better research.
Shit.
All right, do your thing.
Do it.
Move one space, and I
All
am
this
going
time.
to toss my shield again for
Mm-hmm.
the chance to hit multiple though, because I really want to stand up next to two views, bro.
Roll 2 hits.
Yeah, sorry, I don't remember my character shit dog.
Mm.
He
I
does.
close it. Oh, that's a crit!
Mm.
Crit!
Finally!
Roll
Let's
to do
go.
your damage.
I'm just so you know, I meant for this one.
Which one? Yeah, that one? Roll for your damage, good sir.
Yeah, for that one first.
Ooh.
Right, so that is 6. Does it bounce? It doesn't bounce, unfortunately. So you see
Okay.
Lexon, he takes his shield and he just sorry, hold on. He takes his shield, he kind of revs it up and he tosses it with all of his might, and it hits straight through the zombie's neck, slicing its head clean off, killing this zombie.
Thank God.
And the
Yeah.
shield keeps going
Okay.
and going.
So
And it go away,
I remember
and go
Then it
saying
comes
away,
back.
and then it bounces
Oh
off the
my.
wall of the ship and it comes back into Lexon's hand.
Nice.
Plus 1 damage.
It
So-
doesn't need the +1 damage.
I know.
Say, because it wait, hold on. Because it critted under the constitution saving throw.
Correct.
Dope,
Oh, so that's
noted.
another way. So plenty damage, critting, and
Or radiant.
the
Divine
power
smite.
of whatever god you choose.
Question, Becca, do I go before or after you?
You go after.
Before.
No, she goes before you.
Before? Okay. Okay, am I
No,
go-
no,
okay?
Benny goes first.
No, yeah, Benny goes
Okay.
first. Sorry, Benny goes first, yeah.
We are
Oh,
going
yeah.
to, okay, I got a 2-hit combo that we can execute that will kill one of them.
That's
Absolutely.
crazy.
Same.
I'm
Even the
absolutely
zombie
sure of
doesn't rush
it.
right now. Anyway, that is gonna be my turn.
All right, so now
Please
it
move.
is this zombie's here turn who's going to take another crack at. Actually, is he
Pun
going to take a
intended.
crack at it? Yeah, he's going to take a crack at like Luke's armor. I'm rolling like a god tonight. I actually.
Nah, man. Nah. Okay, then
What?
I
Alright,
understand.
I gone.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
gonna get
think
my
out.
I gonna
One-
get my nightly D&D dessert because boy oh boy, this boy about to die.
Do I want to
I
play?
am ready for my next
Nah,
stream.
we implementing that thing as soon as I run down King. We implementing it as soon
I
as I drop.
pray. I
swear.
never prayed to the D&D gods before in my life. I want to knock this man out, please.
Okay, then.
Let's go.
Okay,
Sorry,
then.
sorry. Hold on.
Nah, no worries. No worries.
So-
I implementing it as soon as I drop.
No problem. So
Assuming you
this
drop. Assuming you
this-
drop.
this zombie, like, he like reels back and he launches straight at Luke, like knocking him onto the floorboards, and he hits his head on the floorboards, knocking him out, and he is knocked out right now.
Oh, he deal a full 9 damage.
Yeah, he dealt the full 9
Insane work,
damage.
dog.
Nah.
The slam
Okay,
is
then,
one.
nah.
The slam is 1d8 plus 1. So when I see the 8, I was like, huzzah! Freedom!
What?
Okay, then, no
D8
problem.
plus
No
1.
problem.
This
I
my game
added it to my
fucking 9.
Freedom! I can do things now. I
Wow.
don't have a tank.
I never thought. Well, you're about to have one, but regardless, I never thought Luke's own dilemma of I want to absorb damage will get him killed.
So did I,
he
to be
did
honest with
say
you.
earlier
It
he
was
don't
kind of
care,
a
you know.
foolproof
Yeah,
plan.
he did say he don't care, dog. So the badness go. So the badness go. So.
I see Luke go down,
Mm-hmm.
and I look at him and I go, I never thought about the day would come.
That's fair and valid.
What is?
Ma, it is your turn, and then Tara, you up after.
Can I scream at Tara to get your ass
Freedom.
down here because one paladin down.
Your paladin
Down.
bezel is down. Your paladin senses tingling. He's like, I sense
Okay,
that a
I think
paladin
quick
is
question.
down.
I'll be back.
So, quick question before I move.
Yes, sir.
Can I just move straight diagonally?
Yes, you can. Well, technically no, because the big ass mass is anyway. So technically, you really shouldn't be walking like that. Damn, I should. Now that I think about it, wait, no, this one dashed. So when he dashed, hold on.
Where is it?
I'll say that you can pass through here because I will say that circular thing is just the top of the mast, like the crow's nest of the mast. So it's not like actually the same at the bottom. It's just a visual thing.
Yeah,
So you can
no,
pass through those space here.
I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna like go through here. And do that. You expend the first 20 feet of my movement.
Wait, are you dashing or are you just regularly moving?
I'm just regularly moving
All right.
because
put
I
you
don't
down
want
here.
to use a full action.
Right. So that puts you down there.
I'm gonna tell I'll stay wherever you are. I'm gonna head. I'll be back soon.
Right.
And the second question that I'm gonna ask, since I'm down here, I would like to cast Fairy Fire.
Where? Wait, how does let me see how Fairy Fire works. Give me a second.
Oh, no, so I'll pull up the description. So this is
Alright.
what Fairy Fire does.
So 60 feet, each object in a 60-foot cube within range, vocal. Each object within a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is outlined in the lights if it fails a dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. If the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So this is a vocal thing, so it's anything that should be or any creature in the area. So yeah, that's fine. So I need to roll dex saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
Give me a second.
It'll be on your
My spell save DC is. Oh my god, why can't I remember? 13!
13? Alright, so I need to
13.
meet or beat 13. So let's see. Dex saving throw for El Zombo. Alright, and then spell saving throw for El Ghoul. Perfect. So you cast Fairy Fire, and the zombie starts to glow in what color outline do you want to give the zombie?
Let's go with a classic green. That way everybody will know this is the guy to hit.
So you see the zombie start to just like radiate a green aura from the attack, and now everybody can tell that this creature like has something special going on about it. So yeah, zombie is now, you can now roll for advantage against the zombie.
Yeah.
Everyone
But
but
again,
just
that's only if the
Mark.
attacker can see it. So yeah. Sorry?
Yeah, so
Is that everyone
Oh,
or
yeah.
just Mark?
That is
that's everyone.
everyone, yes. Because any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, if the attacker and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know where y'all are, but just know if it's glowing green, hit it.
If it glows green, beat his ass. Right.
Yeah. All right. I literally cannot do anything else on my turn, and I'm afraid that if I move out of this sweet spot, it's probably going to end back. It's gonna end back. It's probably gonna affect the spell. Is it? Actually, I don't know. Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? That's
Right.
that's up for my DM to decide.
Wait, sorry, what was
Because
the
if
question?
I move out of range,
Mm-hmm.
so if I move out, use like expend like my movement, right? My remaining of my movement to move here.
Oh no, you
to,
won't
like,
get
this
hit because the zombie is on the other side of the wall. So you won't get hit on
No. It's not about getting hit. It's
Okay.
about if the fairy fire will still be cast.
The fire
It has
fire
a
will still be cast,
60
yes.
feet range. 60 feet range. I think
Yeah,
you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
but it will have to go around the wall.
Yeah, no, there's a cube. It just said each object goes in a 20-foot cube. So since it is within the
Yeah.
20-foot cube, it does hit.
Yeah, but what I thinking is, right?
Hold on, what is 20 feet?
And it's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Each object within a 20-foot cube within range. So you had to draw a 20-foot cube around wherever mass standing, right?
Yeah. So like, do you
They
want
move
me to
here.
like draft out the 20-foot cube because I had
Yeah.
done it
That's
earlier,
20 foot here.
and
Or
essentially it would
yeah.
be like 20 feet would be the entire
here.
ship.
I don't think that's
20
what I don't think
Cube.
that's 20
What do you think
feet.
about it,
That-
Ron?
That's
that's
too
n-
much.
that's 20
that's
by
too much.
20, and
20,
Yeah.
It would be a 4x5 cube. Hold on, I could draw it. Sorry, not 4x5. It's area. Yeah, 4x5. So
Bum. Bum.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
That feels too big.
That feels too
It
big.
really
Yeah,
feels
but
good.
yeah,
It's a
remember the
20
ship's
foot
small.
Cube.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. No, you see, the thing is that is doing. No, that would not be it. I need to do. Let me see, measure origin from edge. No, dog. It's 20. I know it's 20 feet area. They're saying, and not 20 feet like radius or like length. So it wouldn't be that
Probably
size.
from corner.
So
Probably from corner.
20,
You can do that. From the cast point.
Nah, this is 20 feet.
So
gang.
20
This is
foot
the 20 foot
feet.
cube.
20
See,
feet
it's-
means 10
it's-
feet from the origin.
The thing is,
No,
either
okay.
way, the zombies
I
are
find
in
it what
it.
the people
The zombies
understand.
are in it. It doesn't matter. It's like again attacking. The
Yeah,
zombies
no,
are
but what I'm
literally right
thinking
across
is,
the wall from him.
You not, hold on. The thing is, you have to shoot the fire through the wall. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it's not fire that he's shooting. He's basically saying like words, and the zombie just turns like he gets a green outline. It's not like he literally casting fire at it, you know. It's not like
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't have
Yeah.
to see the creature to do it. He just has to chant words,
Oh.
and it happens. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
So yeah.
So y-
Honestly, the way how they have fairy fire here set up is also a little weird because apparently the V is it's actually supposed to be a somatic, but I guess
V is vocal. Well,
Vocal.
it's
No. So I'm seeing here. This is from another spellcaster's list. Same roll 20 actually. That it has it as a somatic spell for whatever reason.
Oh, it's probably 2024 spells.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
There's a very high likelihood that they change how some of these spells, like materials, thematics, and stuff like that, would
Yeah. Well,
balancing.
we vibe. Let's continue on. Hit the green thing. Bonk it.
right. So green thing bonk it. Good.
Yeah.
Right, Tara, it's your turn.
Yes.
Good. And then Luke, you have to get ready to roll that saves.
Okay. So how this how this whole working is wherever the line is, right?
Whichever part of the
So
line
if-
you decide to step into will correlate to the line on the lower deck. And you
On
have
the
to
lower deck.
roll
So if I stand-
acrobatics.
Yeah. If I stand here, I am falling into Lexin's space. If I go
Correct.
here, I'm behind him, and so on, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, yes.
Should I
I'll catch you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, no need. No need. Let's see if I can. Wow, that's 15 feet. Alright, let me just correlate here and see where I will be landing. I'll be landing here. Okay, that's good enough. I will move to this spot here, the 15 foot.
Right.
Just here.
And then I'll drop you down here.
Yeah.
Right. And
You
then
need
now you
a-
have half the movement, so just keep that in mind.
You didn't need a roll?
Oh, yeah, right. You roll the acrobatics check. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
But I mean, it ended up down here anyways. Just whether or not you stick the landing.
Yeah.
Right. So you see Tara walk and look down. It's like kind of just like sighs and jumps down. Just
Size? Can I roleplay this?
Yes, you can roleplay it. Yes.
Alright, so I just step off into the hole. And if you look back and you see Tara coming down, she's like falling down in slow motion. The god rays from outside just shining down into the water and onto her. And she just lands in the water. But her face is obscured by darkness, and all you see is her amethyst and emerald eyes glaring at the zombie.
Bro, you roll a 15, not a nat 20. Calm down.
I mean, come on. Down that paladin.
Can you take away 5? Like,
Yes.
since he did hit like a nat 20, could you just say that she's also illusioning this in her head?
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
This is all the
like,
Lulu and she
she's
just
gonna
land water
she's gonna
normal.
dash towards Luke, but in her mind she's dashing, but she's actually like wading through the water, panting.
Yes, that could
Damn,
work.
she get one trauma event and now
So
she's
15.
crittering.
How much
That's
your
insane.
movement is 30 or 35?
30.
30. So that
30,
means you have 15. You have technically only have 5 feet of movement remaining.
5.
Yeah.
I will step. Yeah. Just step forward, try to get as close to Luke as possible. And do I have anything I could do? Ooh. Yeah, I can't reach him from there. I can't do anything. So I will end my turn here.
Alright.
My
So
turn.
Keanu, I think I'm talking to you in chat right now, but I'm not understanding what you're asking. What is that you're asking more about?
Antimatter rifle.
Not an antimatter rifle. Right.
So,
One
He's
could
not
hope
you
you.
so.
can see it's a gamble, and
No,
I would
but-
like to try and get an instant win.
No, I don't understand what it is that you're. Wait, hold on. I need to read this thing.
So go back, go back and read through it.
Wait, I guess Tara didn't attack.
What's the D100
No, I
in
can't.
particular?
I'm not close enough.
Hold on.
Mm.
So.
I ran out of movement.
Dun, dun.
Right, so
I mean, I
The-
could throw you.
the D100 thing that you told me
You can
about
try.
was just for changing something, right? So I don't understand what
Yeah.
it is. What are you talking about with the instant jackpot then?
That would be the 100 to 90 range. That is my jackpot I'm technically talking about.
Oh, so you want to roll to see if you could get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
also just asking it, since in this situation, could I just instantly say I roll in between that range?
I will say I will allow you to roll your death save and I'll allow you one try at it to see if it would happen.
Okay, damn it.
Yeah. So you roll your death save and see if you
Yep,
pass
I am
or fail
doing
it.
this privately to you first.
Good.
Okay.
So good. So yes, that's safe. And then now roll the D100.
Damn it.
You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. It's
Okay.
slash GM roll and it's okay.
Damn it.
So while Luke is down, you see him kind of just like kind of bump a little bit, but he's kind of like trying to fight back to pick himself back up. But at the same time, you see like the hue of his scales shift to another color. You see it shift to green, but then back to brown. But he's still knocked out. Benny, it is your turn now.
Yippee! All right.
Remember, you have advantage, Benny.
That
Wait,
actually
why did
is.
Benny have advantage?
I can see the
Yeah, he
the
can see
fairy
the creature
crier.
with the outline, yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright,
This
alright,
is going to
alright.
be a who's going after me?
The ghoul.
Well,
Becca,
he's ghoul,
Becca,
actually.
Becca, do you want another kill on your belt?
I don't care.
Cool.
That's,
I'm gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna cast. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast.
Do whatever you think is
Just
best.
why you roll at advantage? So,
Eldritch
all right,
Blast.
on the creature. So that hits.
You've come on,
I
man. You
forgot it.
jet
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah, I forgot. So that's on the zombie you roll,
Fucking
right?
damn.
Roll for
Oh,
damage.
what did I roll? Never mind.
6.
Right. So you see Zane, he's just screams Eldritch, and he hits the
It comes
zombie
directly out of my face.
He screams Eldritch Blast. You see the
Thank you.
energy just like spit out his mouth. He spits on the zombie a little bit. Dealing 6 damage. Good.
Why this Eldritch
Oh,
Blast
man.
thing was? I thought when you all were talking about it, it was the greatest shit alive. You all are out here
No,
doing
listen,
6 damage.
Eldritch Blast is a very
It's really
versatile
good.
spell. Yeah, it's a very versatile spell that you can
It's
get
just like it kind of sucks. It sucks when it starts, but like it starts getting
ramps.
wicked.
It ramps, yeah. That's why
So
we have
does
a
that
lot of the
mean-
memes, you know.
Okay. The zombie does not die.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
So
Unfortunate.
he didn't
for
even
real.
get no roll at dice or nothing. Damn right. Zombie,
Yep.
do you
He
think?
got advantage against the creature with the hell what small they want. What the
I
fuck
want
else
the
do you
zombie to
want?
die.
That's great.
kill it.
Kill it. Yeah,
Kill
exactly.
it?
Kill it.
Agreed.
No, I just want to see him roll and the zombie fails the roll. That's all I want to see. I just want to see somebody get lucky.
So Zane, does that end your turn?
I mean, wait, hold on, that's not fair because my crit to
That
kill the
does
last
end
zombie
my
was
turn.
technically getting lucky.
That is
That's
true.
true.
You got lucky. I want somebody to get lucky in a new way now. Come on.
Oh
Be
my
versatile,
god,
Have
people.
Is
wild
it that
thought
you-
about harmonious. And
somebody
I'm
will
gonna
not
end.
million.
You know what? I'm
It's
gonna end.
farming
No. I'm
souls?
gonna continue my. I'm gonna continue my turn
Right.
to really
wait.
let Becca continue her thought process on that one because I'm interested in where she was going with it. You know.
You just let
Huh?
Like any turn and let the ghoul move, please.
I'll end my turn. I'll end my
It's
turn.
that, killing in a new way now. Killing a new way.
He's like,
you
I'm
know?
Be
sure-
We have a
creative.
crit,
He's like,
we
I'm gonna
have
let
a
you cook.
radiant. Now we need somebody lucky.
Rebecca,
So-
here, what? You walk up and cuff it and hope that he
It's not my turn yet.
You
I
got
have
both
if
of
you're
these?
going to do, I'm going to see if I can get lucky too.
All right, so
Ghoul's
now it is the ghoul's turn. The ghoul is going to expend its 15 feet of movement to go here, and it's going to.
Yeah, bitch.
It's
Okay.
going
Nice.
to. Hold on. What do I want to do here?
Villager noises.
Hmm.
Ah.
It's going to attempt to bite at you.
I don't want to be undead.
That's too damn bad. Let me see.
No, you could be trying to bite Zane. Technically, you could reach
Does
Zane.
22 hit?
All right.
Since you're
Alright.
asking me, I'm gonna tell you no.
Side.
Oh, that's too bad. I know you're
Oh,
easy.
wow. You are
Oh,
disgusting,
You
kid.
might just try to be, engaging, make you keep players aware.
He's
Nah,
being
man.
mean.
Right, so that's.
Nah, she can't right, dude. You have to get 32 hit. 32 hit any of us, dog. Like, this
I
for
saw-
real.
So you see,
Exactly as he
Who's
being
gonna hit?
mean.
Yeah, it is. Damn.
the creature, like the creature lunges at Harmonia, biting her in the neck, like dealing
Ow.
3 piercing damage and 3 necrotic damage,
Oh, man.
totaling for 6 damage,
Oh.
putting her at 6
Ow.
health. And then now,
Ow.
hold on, I need to allow this message from Cheese.
Oh, yeah,
Right, Cheese said, if bro doesn't get a retwist, I'm going to retwist my hair, don't worry. I had to retwist it before the end of the week. I'm going to get a mark and everything. Right,
They
and then
requested too
now,
much, though.
it's going to bite Benny instead after.
Oh no. Benny,
Climb,
I hope you're
chill.
good.
22 hits.
Climb. All right.
Alright.
It's ending. It's
Hey.
ending my life.
You too? Oh, God.
Nice.
Man.
So the zombie
I
I
then
don't like that now.
zombie then turns to Benny and it just does his thing and bites onto Benny's neck, but it's significantly like it gets into his like his shoulder, dealing 10 damage to him.
Big dog, you wanna use
You
that
would
firearm
think.
at any point, dog? Like,
It's just aesthetic.
it's not static.
What?
Zane, oh my god.
Specifically asking because I thought it would look cool, not because I thought it would do anything.
Harmonia, it's your turn.
I can't even do nothing. Well, run
Cheese.
away. That's it.
Hold on, before we continue, cheese. That is not how it works. What will happen is that you will lose weight and you'll probably just have more to show. Not because it grew, it's just like all of the fat is going away and then it comes out.
I am so concerned
Yeah,
about
what
the
are we talking
conversation
about?
y'all are
Don't read the
engaging
chat.
in.
Don't read the chat.
yo.
Just
Yo. Actually, I'm gonna type this. So I don't want to say it out loud. So carry on,
One
Harmonia.
second.
Do you
All right, talk to me about this quarterstaff business. You all might need it.
so the quarterstaff is a versatile weapon. So what they're saying is that you can use it. You can use
Interesting.
your you know how it have like you do 1d8 plus strength, basically, right? You understand that? You understand that concept? So with a versatile weapon,
1d8 plus strength.
right? So with a versatile weapon, the idea is that you can either use your strength or your dexterity as your modifier. So if you have
Okay.
a higher dex than strength, you can use that instead. So
Okay.
if you're rolling the 1d6 and your dex is +2, you can do 1d6 +2 as your damage.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then you can
So I could
also
do
wield.
1d6 plus 5.
That is, I know for a fact that is not what your dex is. Your dex is +2 or +3 or some shit. It's not +5.
It's plus 3.
Yeah, right, there we go. Say it would be yes, 1d6 +3. But you can also wield it with 2 hands and roll and hit for 1d8 instead. Because it has the
Technically,
property to
it will also add a proficiency bonus. So technically speaking, the total plus will be +5.
Does it add, it doesn't say that it adds your proficiency on the
But-
thing.
Well, no. Normally, for an attack roll, you would add your proficiency.
Oh, it's
Mhm,
attack roll, yeah, but no, we talk about damage roll right now. We talk about damage roll.
Ooh. Well, yeah. To attack roll, it will add. It could either be a dex. Versatile weapons will let you use either your strength or your dex.
Let's see.
And well, for the damage roll, also, I think it can let you use your dex depending on the weapon. But yeah, like as an additive.
Did
Okay.
Luke roll a death save? What
Yes, he
said?
did. Yeah, he rolled his death save and
Okay,
he
so
passed it.
how are
I
you going to
believe
do
did it
that
to the
here?
DM.
Yeah, he did that save to me, so don't worry. I saw it. He's fine. He passed that first
It
save.
is suspense. It is
Alright, cool.
suspenseful.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hey, Mr. DM,
then
how
why
are you going to
can't
do
you-
that here?
Just now. Just now, huh?
All your whispers.
Right. Sorry. What you're saying, Becca?
How are you going to do that here?
How am I gonna do what? Where? Oh no,
The two-handed.
the 200. I will just tell you roll
Because
1d8.
the
I roll,
two-handed is 8 plus what?
it'll be 1d8 plus your dexterity, which will be the +3. So you can just roll the 1d8
I
and
see
get
that
a
part?
+3. Well, I can
Okay.
max it at 3, yes.
Okay. All right, let me quarterstaff and see how that goes. That's
And
insane work.
are you hitting the ghoul? Yes.
Choice.
You.
I mean,
that
you always
is
have a
fair.
choice, eh?
Yeah, she doesn't technically have a choice right
Oh
now.
no,
unless
I
she
could
moves.
move here and I could get the advantage.
Yes,
I
you
would
can.
still be in range.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes. So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
roll to attack with the quarterstaff again, but with advantage. Just do it over. So
I was
click
about to click
advantage.
disadvantage.
Nah,
Well,
advantage.
imagine if it still adds up to 9.
That would be
I
so
just checked.
funny. Who was the one that's supposed to be rolling shitty tonight? Hey, look at that. So that
Me.
hits the zombie. So I need you to roll for damage.
Let me switch out to
Du- du-
normal.
du-
But
du-
no, I just roll in a D8.
1d8. Yes, just roll. Do right. Run d8. So that's 3, and then you add 3. So that's 6. So you see, Harmonia pulls out her quarterstaff from
damage.
behind her back, and she wields it with 2 hands, and she literally like does like a bat swing to the zombie, dealing 6 damage to it. And the zombie is still alive. Carry on.
Yeah, we know.
Well,
Okay.
I know what's going on with Michaela. She's in the chat now.
Ay, ay, ay.
No, hold on. Not specifically to you. Don't blame me.
Yeah. Cheese, don't worry. Core, if as a man who does do core exercises every Friday, right? It gets easier, but also doesn't get easier. You'll get to do
I
more
know
reps,
that's
but
you're
it's
lying
still
though.
painful.
Quarter gaze, yeah, quarter fun, right?
Yeah, core yourself to be
Yeah,
able to do
because
more reps, but that bitch is still hurt, though.
Actually, I'm really sad that I looked
I
into
like-
this chat because I like decided because I have like a problem. I'm really sad that I decided to look at this. I really didn't need to know most of this
No,
information.
you didn't. But
I'm gonna do
Right.
that.
So you're gonna flurry of
Ooh.
blows. All right. You're gonna hit the zombie
ghoul.
in front, or the ghoul.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
roll to hit.
So, question: do I roll to hit once, and can we add the unarmed strikes together, or
What? No, you
because
roll
it's
for each
saying I'm
individual
making
attack.
two?
Yeah, you're making two
Huh?
unarmed strikes. So you're making two separate unarmed strikes now.
See if he go
No,
and
I'm gonna
defend against
repeat
you.
it.
Okay, I want you to ask a question.
One
Yeah?
roll to hit.
No, it's two rolls.
I have to. Yeah, I was hoping not, but alright.
Why all your D&D
To be
players just
fair,
always be trying
to
to
be
game
fair,
the situation
to
and all
be
your
fair,
favor, boy?
they said you can spend one and make two on our child. You never tell me.
That
I
means you
had
have
it.
to rotate two unarmed strikes, Becca. What do you mean?
I can just roll for 2 damage. What do you mean?
That's against the ghoul, right?
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
one
is
hits
that
roll for
advantage?
damage.
Ugh, whatever.
No, the ghoul is not advantage. The zombie is advantage.
Oh, yeah. I
So
forgot.
that
Okay,
hits.
yeah.
Right, so you take one uppercut to the ghoul, dealing 5 damage, and then what are you going to do after that? Well, you have the next
Who do I
unarmed
want to
strike.
hit?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll for advantage on the zombie.
Right.
And yeah, that's advantage. Damn, it was so
definitely
close.
hits. That definitely hits.
She
So close.
she is
Is she one
Climb,
off?
she's learning
I
the
am
monk.
edging. I am
She's
edging
That
the
is
nat 20.
edging, bro.
Oh, okay.
I have been
Alright,
edging this
okay.
nat 20
Alright.
so much.
Alright, slow down there, Chief. Let's get it the fuck. Let's
Roll for your damage, Becca.
our monk is learning the monk plays, doing multiple
7.
attacks on a turn and everything.
Where is, right? Oh, that's cocked. Hold on. So, you see Harmonia, she reels back and she starts a boo! Flurry of blows this last remaining zombie, and you see it flies back into the side of the ship, and it just hunkers down, and it no longer comes back to life. It is dead.
Great. Now to kill the
Nice.
goal. Probably has the same
Please.
thing.
So, Lexin, wait, Becca, are you done on your turn?
Yeah, I can do nothing.
Lexin, throw that shit again, boy.
Show them how you could bounce and bubble.
That's
Right,
actually
right,
probably not the
bubble
best thing to do
bubble
in this
and
situation, dog.
bubble and bubble.
I don't think tradition might be the best thing in this situation. Benny,
Benny.
Yep.
you
These
have a
bitches.
potion still, right?
Yeah, I have a potion still. I never used
Okay,
mine.
cool. Of course he didn't.
The only people who use this is Harmonia and Ma, if I recall
I use one.
correctly. And you use one
I
as
never
well.
have
You
one
have,
as
well.
you have a bunch, but Ma has one more.
Yeah, I have a bit.
Lex
What are you
has
talking
4
about?
more. The health potions.
Who have the elixir?
So,
I have
Luke
none.
has the
I
I
elixir.
have the elixir.
Yeah, you have
What?
the elixir. You don't.
Yeah, Luke has
Oh,
I
the
don't
no,
think
elixir.
we
we
can
have the
focus
elixir.
on the elixir right now.
No, we have
Because
the
well,
elixir.
it should kill the ghoul.
I have elixir health.
You have an elixir.
Why
No,
do
you,
you have
one
an elixir?
Is it
I
just one
remember
or is it two?
is one that
It's
you all
only
got
one.
from thing, yeah. But you all have the
Okay.
ruby
We have
morsels to make more.
potions.
Yeah, y'all have
Deleted.
regular potions. Do you have the potion in the inventory, Blake?
Yeah, I had potion elixir health in my inventory.
No, but do you have a potion of healing?
Yeah.
That's weird. How you end up with
Then
that?
how do I have a potion of elixir of health? I thought I was the one that was holding on to it.
You took it
You
from.
was the one who
you
took it,
from
yeah.
the guy.
Yeah.
It's
That's
probably
fine,
just a
don't worry
mistake.
about it.
No worries. Yeah.
I removed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Cool.
not gonna re-equip my shield. I am going to two-hand strike this thing
Yeah,
to try and
do
kill
this
it.
bit.
All right,
Chop
roll
his
to
head
hit.
off.
Yep. Long sword. Wait, by the way, I want to make sure something. Where's my martial adept? No.
No,
What
not
is it,
here,
like?
not there, not
I'm
anywhere.
looking for something, dog.
He's
There was
here,
some
he's
things in
there,
and it
he's
reminded me about
everywhere.
that when I use
Who you
when
gonna
I
go?
use
That
a two-handed strike, I just get something, dog. I can't find it now. That's the problem.
Let me see martial adept you said, right?
Is it this? A martial adept. I can't put it in the chat, unfortunately.
Nah, don't worry. I can just Google this on my end. Right, so that's your maneuvers. So you have your
Oh, there it
maneuvers.
is.
Yeah, 1d6 superiority die per sword was DC 13. So your
There
martial
was
adept.
something I had that let me re-roll damage if it was a two-handed strike, dog, and I can't remember what it was. So.
It was probably
Oh,
one of
great
your
weapon
maneuvers.
mastery. It's a great
Yeah,
weapon
man.
mastery.
Yes, because I have great weapon mastery, but I'm not seeing it here. Oh, here it is. Found it.
Yeah, right. Alright,
You're
there you
welcome.
go. Right,
Yep,
fine. Start
when
great. Right,
you-
when you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you're wielding with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and must use a new roll. Even if the new
Okay,
roll is
bye.
a 1 or 2, So that's if
Right.
when you roll, that's on damage. Okay, good. So roll
Right,
2
right.
hits with your 2-arm strike. That's 10. That's on the ghoul.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
there's
only
only
thing.
two remaining.
So you take your sword
I miss.
and you
Insane work,
swing and
dog.
it misses the ghoul. Yes.
Nah.
10 is crazy. 10 missing is
Insane
crazy,
work, bro.
dog. This is This is hashtag diabolical.
Alright, Nako need to
Telling
come
me.
back in with another fairy fire, yes?
So Lexen, do you end your
All right,
turn?
well. Yeah, dog.
All right,
I can't wait to-
Ma. Ma, it's your turn now, buddy.
Okay, I have a question.
What is your
Is
question?
it possible for me to move here first and then move here and here?
Yes, that will be your entire movement.
Yeah, no, I figured. I
Yeah.
figured. He pops over here, and it's
He's
just
like, "Hi,
like
friends."
he's like,
Friends?
He sees a
It's
dead.
like-
He sees a Luke on the floor, knocked out. All the
But
armor
it's
is like
like, oh
strewn.
no,
Oh,
Things to hear.
shit.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
King, we forget to add something to my character sheet, dog.
Where's the?
Action search.
Yeah, I know, I forgot, but but I reminded you about that the top of combat, like in the first combat too.
I did. Yeah, you did. I
Yeah.
know.
okay.
My brain just did
alright.
not.
Yeah, but it
Add
didn't
it
register
quick,
it. I
add it
understand. Don't
quick.
worry. Yeah, let me add it in quick. I'll add it in
Okay.
for you quick. Don't worry.
Okay,
Mosquito, nobody
next
likes you.
question. Next question. Can I,
No, sorry.
since Luke is technically on the ground,
Mhm.
can I just shoot it from here?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you can.
I would say you could.
Okay, thank God. I thought, like, for some reason,
I mean-
Luke's hulking body was so huge.
And you can
that
shoot
it
your
was-
allies anyway.
Yeah, you can shoot your ally space here. It's not
Okay,
something
cool.
that would block you at all.
Okay, Steve. It says, Steve, I haven't loaded Stella back in, and you are literally right here. Do the thing.
Two.
Arrow attack.
Hold on, I'm just trying to add the
That's
action
14.
surge to Mikkel's thing.
He rolled a 14.
A 14? 14? It does indeed hit. Roll for your damage, good sir.
3.
So you see, you load Steve into your crossbow. Oh god, I can't move this anyway. That would stop blocking the screen. I need to make you smaller.
Will it
for a bit.
technically be 3 plus? It'll be 3 plus 1 or what? Will it?
Yeah, 3+1, yeah, because of the the property again reloading or whatever it was. No, not
Yeah,
reloading.
repeat and shot.
Repeat
Grants a
and
plus
shot.
1 to bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll just paste it in chat.
Thank
So-
you. So that's +1 to attack and damage roll. So right. So you see, Ma pulls out the crossbow that has Steve already loaded in it, and he points it down the line. He shoots, dealing 4 damage to the ghoul, putting it down to this amount of HP that you all cannot see.
Of course you can't.
Can't see it because I can't read.
That's very annoying. But
I
then
mean,
you-
forget
I
about that.
also
My
can't
bad, my
see
bad,
and
Jay.
try to peep it, considering that I
I should have
literally-
been looking. I should have looked at the stream like a terrible player. That's what I should have done.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
you
Cheating.
probably should have, but unfortunately, I think today we're just kind of like let's just get
Nah,
over
we're
with kind
good
of energy.
people.
Thank you for being
We're
good.
just
decent
good
people.
Yeah, we're decent
We're
people. I don't know about good
just
people, my
ordinary
brother.
people. Bomb.
All right,
Bomb.
so that means next. All right, if
Ow, I
I
didn't know
can,
you knew. I'm king. I didn't know you knew game like that. My fault. I underestimated. I
if
underestimated you, my brother.
somehow manage to
Lord.
get to Luke next, if we still haven't defeated this thing by then, I'll probably just go and use my last spell slot to cure wounds, Luke.
Alright, Michael, I added action surge to
It's
your thing.
Thank you.
You're
Don't
welcome.
worry, don't
All
worry.
I'll get
right,
him, I'll get
Tara,
him.
do your thing.
Oh wait, shit! It's my turn.
Yes, it is your turn,
Yeah,
and then it
this
is.
is your
Oh,
this is
Lord,
your
Father.
this is your chance to get you how you
Hello,
want to do
Cecil.
this.
Welcome
Come
into the
on.
stream. Hope you're having a great evening. What is
Yeah.
up? What
You
is
see
up? What is
that?
up?
Yes.
Potion.
Won't
Ah,
help me.
Bonus actions.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you're helpful.
What
Yeah.
the fuck,
Bravo,
Cheese?
feeding it.
Cheese, I know. See,
People.
Cheese says like if I don't get marked by next week, you're going to be taken to the peanut explosion chamber. Cheese, seek Christ. Christ, Christ can
Oh,
be
yeah.
your friend.
I think that means he's gonna blow your dick off.
King,
Yes.
you growing locks now?
No, I just twisted my hair.
Or they might not serious.
Oh damn. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Anyway,
Anyway,
That is how Lux
I-
start, by the way, but carry on.
I know how that's how to stop. I'm not trying to grow.
I
locks.
wanna use my bonus action to I'll step on Luke's foot so his mouth will open and pour a potion down into his mouth.
Hold on, let me just
You
check
can
some.
I was contemplating doing that too, but I was like, nah.
I
Right, so let's see.
good. I
How much it
perfectly
is
fine right now.
for? Oh, you want to remain on the ground underwater? Flooding your lungs?
Blood in my lungs. You think it's so high? Okay then.
I mean, it's difficult terrain.
Technically, yeah. It could always just be up to ankle height, but anyways, continue.
In one hand, I have a potion. In the other hand, Ilmater welcomes you. Or Bahamut. Pick one.
Right, so let's see.
Bahamut.
Bahamut? All right. Put the potion back in my bag. No, really, it's how much? It's 2D, how much?
2d4 plus 2, but I'm trying to check something
2.
real quick. I'm trying to figure out, like, if you heal a creature, well, heal somebody that is downed, I'm trying to figure out if you actually heal them or if it just stabilizes them. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's a full-blown heal and not stabilized, but it's all up to the thing.
Let's see.
Forget that bro knocked the hell out. He was knocked out?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I-
forgot
go
about
meet
that.
Bahamut.
I was hoping to go and roll high enough to go and do what I want to do, and I end up not hitting it. So
No.
I'll just work with what I have.
Ooh, this is probably what I'm looking for here.
It's bad.
This is right. Da 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 da.
You might want to consider medicine checks as well.
Yeah.
And that's a thing in some
I
campaigns.
believe medicine check is a full-blown stabilization instead of a healing.
I mean, if I roll high enough.
Hold on.
If
Medicine.
What the hell? Sorry. I will say.
Yeah, it stabilizes a dying creature.
Hold on. A lot of these things I'm seeing online say that because. Hold on. A lot of them say like when you're healing through magical means that. Like if you cast cure wounds and that kind of thing, because the rules don't specifically state anything about it, that technically
you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. So
okay.
What I'm going to do for you, Blink, is since in this case you are trying to administer aid onto Luke, I want you to indeed roll a medicine check, and if you roll well enough, I'll allow him to heal for half of however much HP you roll from the health potion.
Yeah. Okay. And also just stating this now for the future, just doing a medicine check in general on a player will just stabilize them, not heal them.
Okay, so we can do the medicine check to stabilize, and then you can use the potion to just heal them as well. So we'll work with it like that.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah,
as a bonus action?
Wait, what, the medicine check?
Yeah, because I'm using the potion as a bonus.
We'll say
so
that they both come in one. Yeah.
Okay. So what does that 13 get me?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was replying to somebody.
It's
right. So 13.
Currently doing something.
Sorry.
What?
No, you.
Right. So 13. I will say 13 allows you to stabilize him. So now you just need to roll for the health for the potion now since you're trying to administer to him.
All right. 2d quattro.
Yeah, 2d quattro plus 2. And then half of that will be the amount of health I'll give him. So that's 5. It's rounded down. And it's rounded down, I believe. So that means he'll come back with 2 HP. Welcome back to life, Luke. I said welcome back to life, Luke.
Hi.
Bahamut can't have you yet.
That's good, but that's kind of sad. Anyway.
Index finger up on his lips.
Anyways,
I take my hand and slash the ghoul.
Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, one-handed, because I use my other hand to shush Luke.
13?
What does that 13 get me?
So 13, that's on the ghoul?
On no, on Luke, because I really want to send him to Ilmater.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. But yes, it hits the ghoul though. It hits the ghoul though. Yeah, it hits the ghoul.
Hey,
Wait, doesn't it,
yay,
Luke?
yay, yay, yay.
Right, so you deal
Yeah.
11
Lemon
slashing
slashing.
damage him. Ooh, that's a good amount of damage. So you see, Tara, after like rushing over to Luke to help him, to stabilize him and bring him back to consciousness, immediately takes a sword and just one-handed slashes at the ghoul, dealing 11 damage.
God damn.
Hmm.
It's still standing.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right,
Well-
so that's me.
Hi.
That's me.
No problem. Well, pleasantly, good day, peoples. I am ready and absolutely energized to go and start this thing as well as I can.
Nice. Give
Okay.
it.
Just now, I sent. Sorry, I
think he's dead.
replying to the message. Sorry.
Oh my.
Do.
Can I do a
Right,
retry to this one rule before I go and do anything or no?
Right, sorry about that, guys. Right, I'm back. What was the question that you all asked? I apologize.
So,
Antimatter
No,
no.
you're not getting antimatter right.
Technically, so I believe Tara's turn done. Can I
Yes.
do one more roll at this thing before I actually go and hack?
Do you want to roll this again?
I really want to, but it's once per long rest. It's
Yes, it is. Not in this case. Not right now. You'll have your time in the
Okay.
limelight, good sir. But not right now.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So just attack and
yeah.
whoever.
Make your
Yeah.
swing. Make your swing. Make your swing.
Please,
Kill
God
Make your
damn it.
Kill it.
Guys.
Kill it.
So yeah, also roll the GM roll back.
Okay,
So
can I change it? Oh wait, check. Sorry.
You're rolling to the DM right now. I have no idea.
yeah,
what
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see it.
Rolling to
because
the
I can
DM,
still-
my brother.
Yeah, I can see it, and
Are
I
you
can
like-
still roll with it. That's the thing.
It's a natural one.
It is a nat one. I will let y'all know it is a nat one.
Oh my
So hold on.
God.
Can I bonus action?
Huh?
Can I bonus action something and test it, and I'll just expel it from my system? No.
Sure, go for it. Yeah. Let me see if you would have actually like I assume you want to see if you would actually hit or something.
Nah, I want to see if I could do a breath attack on it
Oh
and
yeah, go for
absolutely
it.
contaminate this weapon.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh God, please don't do a breath attack, dog. What?
I will contaminate this weapon.
Actually,
I
wait,
wasn't
no,
sure, but we probably still have a boss to fight eventually at some point here.
Yeah,
we
oh, yeah,
probably
we
do
have
have
a
something to
turn
fight
after.
after this. There's definitely
Um,
something to fight after this.
Hmm.
It's the
Most
dog. It is the
definitely.
only reason
Cool.
I haven't used that last
Spell
catapult
slot.
because I know
would
we
be
have something else to
cool.
fight.
Yeah,
It
there's
would be
more.
cool.
What would Bahamut do?
You'll be sensible and save it for later, but I'm not out
Damn
of
it.
that alignment currently.
Do it.
Ooh.
Are you not?
Do
You
it.
know what? Never mind. Do your thing.
Do it.
Coin flip. I'm doing this coin flip
Oh,
again.
no.
Aye.
Oh boy,
Make your own decision. Don't let the universe do it for you.
Real.
you're
Nah,
right.
universe.
Damn.
So, two,
Oh,
do the cool
okay.
thing. One, do the sensible thing.
Do the
Because
cool
I'm
thing.
technically
Rule of
still
cool. Rule of cool. Rule of
damn
cool.
sensible. Alright. I'll
Thank
go try and
God.
redo this trident attack.
Alright, I'll allow you to do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Disappointed. And I still miss.
Unfortunately, that does not hit you. All right.
All right. I'm going to deafen for 2 seconds. This is a top voice note real quick.
No
Yeah,
problem.
try your best, Luke.
Yeah, so they could take over from here. I can't do nothing
Don't
else.
worry, Luke. There will be another time, says Rebecca.
Indeed.
Carry on.
The real DM.
Who's the real DM?
I had some cool.
Also, Becca, just real quick, Chris said to tell you thanks for coming through to the market yesterday.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome. I love that. I love the food. Carry on.
Hold on, I just transcribing your message. Love the food. There we go.
Till next
Wait,
time.
did I drink water? Hold on.
Imagine
Yeah.
drinking water. That's crazy.
Where's
Did
my
you drink
bottle?
water?
Did you clean your ass today?
Did you wash your ass? Right. So, Luke, you done
You
your
pray
thing, right?
today.
Luke?
Hi. I am
All
done.
right. Benny boy, Benny buddy.
All
Benny.
right. Let's hope.
All right.
Let's say a little prayer and pray. Am I really gonna do this?
All
right, Becca. You're getting another. You might get another. How are we gonna do this moment?
Hold on,
Dog, just kill it yourself and get one yourself.
Cheese ball
Why
like he had
not?
washed his
Yeah.
ass since the Great Depression of 2023. Cheese!
Ooh.
What is your
Cheese, my
problem?
brother. You need to keep some words.
You know what?
private, and
Fair.
this is one of
Actually, you know
them.
what? That's a
Right.
good point. I want to take back my mind sliver
Okay.
and
Are you
hit a Eldritch Blast instead. Not Eldritch Blast, sorry, a Firebolt.
a firebolt, alright?
Either or is
Yeah.
Firebolt. Oh,
Let
bro.
me make
I
sure I'm
should
not rolling at advantage.
technically, I shouldn't allow you to retake this because you had agreed that if you roll fit, then you had to stick to it. But since I'm such
Yeah,
a
I
gracious
know.
DM, I shall allow you to do so.
Thank you.
thank you, Mr. DM.
Thank you, Mr.
Damn, I'm
DM.
regretting
Thank
it
you,
now.
Mr. DM.
Zane, roll for your damage.
God, I hope this works.
Zane, how do you
Okay,
want to
yeah,
do this?
Yes!
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. I
Finally,
pumped up.
the
I pumped up a little bit. I pumped up a little bit. I pumped up a little
Finally.
bit. This is the best day of
Finally,
my fucking life.
the
Holy shit.
Benny has come back to save us.
Let's fucking go. Anyway, so here's what we're gonna do, right? Here's what we're gonna
Alright,
do,
we're
right? Here's
listening,
what
we're
we're
listening,
gonna do,
we're
right?
listening.
So here's how we're gonna do this shit. Here's how we're gonna do this shit. So Benny, in his final attempt to help out his team, who have been here by his side, seeing Tara's you know,
Valiant
difficult
effort.
times,
Oh.
seeing Luke
Eh?
get KO'd and then coming back to life. He takes his hand, right? He
Mhm.
puts his hand and he charges up a firebolt, right? And
Mhm.
it's in his fire hand. You know how the thing
Yeah.
that Gon does when he's gonna do the rock move thingy. So he takes
Yeah.
it, right? He takes his hand and he full swings directly into the ghoul, right? Ghoul. Directly into the ghoul's mouth, taking its
Ooh.
head clean off.
Ooh, he just
Indirect.
explodes it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Big ass explosion.
Boom! It
Yeah.
does.
That's some
It does 100 damage
badassery.
to everyone around you as well. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Shut up, man.
100 damage. Be so
That-
true.
God,
Yeah,
I
slowly
love my
shut-
life
Literally, you know
sometimes.
that there was a powder keg right next to you, and it just So
He
with
hits
that,
he hits
Huh?
the Jacan Ken or whatever the fuck Gon's move is called.
And Jan
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it, yeah, that one.
right, and with that being done, you have now successfully killed the goon, and the combat is over. Hope you all enjoyed that back to back combat. Well, it was
Can I
back to
sleep
back to
now?
back, but it's the back. But yeah, and that is the
Is
end of
this
our
Tara
session
speaking?
today. Why your room so bright? Oh yeah, the room bright because I have the lights on around. But yeah, sorry, what else I saying? Yes, that is the end of our combat today and the end of our session. Woo!
Damn it! How could I use it?
Exactly. Yeah, bro.
Okay.
End of session
It's-
don't mean
it's-
end of situation. And we still on
Yeah,
this
we
boat.
Yeah,
still
y'all are
there's
still
still
on the
shit
boat.
that can happen.
Yeah, y'all are still on this boat, bro.
Which is kind of wild because my brain was like, oh god, I was like, didn't we get like rooms? Aren't there rooms up above? Are they properly
Yes,
shielded? Can we
there's
just
still
sleep
there's a
there?
room below and there's a
Yeah,
there's a floor below and then there's the top deck.
Yes, he's
So
still on
like
top.
before we do that, right, Mr. DCX,
Yes.
I'd just like to ask.
Yes.
Are these rooms on this area I'm pinging right now? That's on the first place, the place where his ship we landed.
Hold on, let me
Can
zoom
we
back out.
sleep in those beds? I mean, like, it's a little
Ew.
grim.
You can.
We
you can
really should, to be
certainly
fair.
try. You can certainly try. Just
No,
mind you,
it's
y'all
probably
have,
like-
y'all
There's
have
probably
been,
like blood and stuff on that.
just
dog.
mind you,
we
y'all
could
have been
short
out
rest.
on this adventure for approximately a day now at this point, because y'all have long rested twice since y'all have been out in this
Yeah, I was
bitch.
gonna say that. We
Twice
could
or three
short
times?
rest, dog.
We
Yeah,
could
Yeah,
short
but
rest.
how many spell slots? I mean, the two paladins don't have any more lay on hands points.
No spell.
I
They
am
also, I
down
don't know
to
if they
only
do
one
they have
spell
any more
slot.
spell slots, because I know both of them. Well, no,
I have
Not me.
no,
One-
yeah, Luke don't have any more spell
one
slots. That might be
singular spell
advantage.
slot left.
Tara, how
I
many
don't
more
have
spell
any
And
slots?
if
do you
we
have?
short rest, I'll get
like
one extra back.
Freely on hand
call this
remaining.
bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
Call this bullshit.
I feel like all your
How many?
resource management
I don't have the
lacking,
brain
boy.
for it.
Nah.
Listen, man. It's
To be fair, Rebecca
it's-
always tried to talk to you all about resource management, and then Luke cough is always be like, "No, I'm gonna do this," and I was like, y'all.
I'm
To be
sorry, when was
fair-
that class?
to be fair, guys. Everyone's new, so it's a little bit harder to do resource management.
That is
Even
fair.
though
That's
doing
fair.
resource management is still very difficult, especially if we have we are more spellcaster than martial classes currently.
All right, let me see who's live right now to drop a raid for who's live. Who is live?
I
I
honestly
seen-
thought it was super for me. I thought I was gonna
I'm
die.
sad.
Oh, we have options today, boy. We have plenty of people live. I see it.
Ooh,
Don't
shit.
worry, Luke. Tomorrow you could
Ignore
not
that.
tomorrow. Next
Lol.
session you will unsadden yourself.
Alright.
King, delete that thing there, please.
Luke
What is
the
that?
chat.
Nobody saw that. Right, so
Not one second,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, we didn't see
We
that
didn't.
at
I didn't
all.
see that. I
Bob.
didn't see that. I didn't see that.
That's Bob.
I actually
was a
didn't,
I don't know what that
actually-
is.
I actually didn't see it down.
What is Bob?
I did
So-
see it.
I saw it and I read some of it and I was like, I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
ignore that.
clocked this and I start scrolling.
Now you can't copy it, you can't take it. I full original idea.
No,
that I
my
came up
brain
with
went
here.
overtime immediately, but I was like, that's not fair for him. So my
Yeah,
brain
that's not my.
stopped.
That's not my circus, not my monkeys type shit. You know.
Yeah. My
Luke-
brain
Luke
stopped.
was-
So again, we are ending tonight's session. I hope you all enjoyed this wonderful crickety ass boat and all of the zombies and ghouls and other dangers that lay afoot. We'll be back here on. Hold on. We will be back on May 4th for our next session. We are taking
My-
a 2-week break.
Wait,
God.
Jesus
May the
Christ.
4th.
2 weeks.
that's
May
way
the
too
4th.
far
Yes.
Yeah.
to finish this.
God, I hope I
one
remember.
ship.
Star Wars
God, I hope I
Day.
remember.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
May the
It's
4th
Star
be with
Wars
you.
Day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Star Wars Day. We
that
come
is-
back on Star Wars Day. I'm gonna give one lucky person a lightsaber. I'm joking.
Really?
That is a joke. That is a joke.
I'm not gonna
That
lie.
is a
No, it's
joke.
not.
You got me hyped
Purple
off
Water
nothing. You know what's ironic?
Boy, is
The
ironic.
next week, the 11th, I wouldn't be able to come. I won't be at
I
the
call
session
for a
because it's Mother's
retrial.
Day.
Oh,
It's Mother's Day, and I have to.
You have to
I
celebrate
have,
your
I have
mom.
no, I have to go to church.
That
You're not
is
even spending time with
hilarious.
your mother. You're going to church.
She'll be there.
Take
She'll be
me
happy
to
that I'm there.
church. I worship like a dog.
You
on
You
a
go
whoa,
there
whoa,
Sunday.
anyway,
yeah.
apparently.
Okay.
I don't want to.
Hi, Axolotl.
Must be
They
nice.
come in at the bad time where we now finish this session and we're about to raid. We're gonna raid Fabo tonight. I see he's live and I haven't hit that boy up.
Papi.
I haven't talked to that man in a while. Shout out to a man like Fabo. Boop boop Fabo. Can we have boop boop Fabo and chat boop boop?
Boop, boop.
Gang, gang signs, numerous
Gang
gang
signs.
activities.
Anyways, thank you all so
Bob,
much for
what's
watching
Bob?
today's session. I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever the ass I decide to play. But until then, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Go and get a snack. Go relax, drink some water. And yeah, anybody have anything else to say before we head out?
Must be
Nah,
nice
I
to
get
have
it.
mom.
PM do
Look,
one more
7 to 7,
session
boy.
before.
Wait,
Remember,
what?
you have free choice. Never listen to others. Always listen to your heart.
That sounds like some shit that'd get you in trouble.
Your heart is a bitch, yeah, but
You did. You missed.
Damn,
Yeah,
whoa,
it is.
whoa,
What?
whoa.
I mean,
not
to
yours.
be fair,
I mean hearts in
There's
general.
Harmonia.
Anyways,
Base,
Yeah.
base
she's back.
average Becca crash out.
goodbye, everybody.
That's
I will
not
see
even
you all on the next stream.
Later.
Bye, bye.
That's just a fact.
Yo, we
Listen
good.
to the intros. I'm told that jump is insane, Axolotl. What the hell? Boy.